this season.
Well, now you've
𝘭𝘪𝘬𝘮𝘮 want to be the ones who are dictating the pace of this game. Right now, they are not.
15, 14, 13, 12, 12,
One
11.
thing that's really impressive with T1 that I want to touch on quick is the
10,
flexibility that
9,
𝘰𝘰𝘮𝘮
8.
gives his
Oke,
team.
cakep.
He's played so many different agents, so many different roles, and he plays them all extremely well. Whether it be the Omen, the Yoru, the Raze now, he has been really impactful for T1. You can see just why they were so high on this pickup coming out of the offseason.
It's another big change-up though.
Makanya ini sebenarnya attacker 𝘭𝘪𝘬𝘮 juga cukup serem anjir.
Now looking for it as okay, the TP out, trying to engage back
Mantap,
clear.
monyet nice
Take down
banget.
𝘰𝘰𝘮𝘮, so it's gonna be one of piece of the equation here taken down. As the flash is
Nah, flash
to connect on
berkali-kali.
the side player there, backside, or on the carbon, I should say. Forsaken,
nice
looking
banget
back,
ini.
managing to find him.
Halo guys.
On the opposite side of the pillar.
Hai hai. Halo Zes, halo Jerry, halo Gujo, halo Desta, halo Nobar, halo Tito, halo Zes, halo Grizzly, halo Smith. Nggak tahu, gue baru nonton. Halo Nathan.
Oh, dia nggak ketahuan cok.
Yang muncul ya anjir abis Goja. Wih, menang. Gua nonton menang.
Anjay.
This time out.
Kali kenapa nggak live? Udah.
Here for the side of 𝘭𝑪𝘬𝘮.
Halo Rizky, halo Aditya, halo Kodri, halo Chris,
Gitu kakak.
halo Maula, halo Devs. Hai guys.
Between 𝘭𝑪𝘬𝘮 and 𝘭𝑪𝘬𝑡.
Ini defense-nya
Get out.
defense-nya T1 juga kuat anjir.
Rossi does a lot of damage, gets the kill.
Takes him down. I mean, any kills they find.
Ini gila
Cash
juga
right now
cok nih
here for
player.
𝘭𝑪𝘬𝑗. It's not a good
Sorry,
spot.
sorry.
Jangan suruh dukung 𝘭𝑪𝘬𝑗 please.
𝘭𝑪𝘬𝑗.
Right now, take that weapon from
𝘭𝑪𝘬𝑗.
Rossi's hands.
Masa yang dukung T1? Tapi T1 juga ada X-Kuret sih, jadi kayak mana aja boleh sebetulnya.
To go on the hunt here.
Yeah, I agree.
Ada Indonya.
Rossi knows it now. He's starting to be the predator, seeking prey.
10 seconds left.
Well,
Iya, sama Cimol.
forsaken. With a big
Yeah,
round,
abis
does
itu
pick
dapat
up
poin.
3 kills to get
Kurang
𝘭𝑪𝘬𝑗
ada
3 rounds.
Eh.
See if that momentum can continue. Because so far, it's only been 2 rounds consecutively that they got prior to this.
At least mereka
Can they go a little bit deeper?
ya
It's gonna be
mungkin
operator
kalau mau
back in
beda
the
poin
hands here.
dua
Something-
Siapa lagi?
oke lah
Yeah,
kerjaan
and
di
𝘭𝑪𝘬𝘮
pistol.
there.
𝘭𝑪𝘬𝑗
The TP is,
dong.
you know, it's hard to know
Indonya
exactly
lebih
where
banyak.
he's going to go. If he's going to go up, if he's going to go into the back alley. And 𝘭𝑪𝘬𝑗 takes advantage of that
Dang.
confusion. And then it's a great 1-2 combo
Jason
from
dia
Forsaken
kebatok, anjir.
and 𝘭𝑪𝘬𝘮
Siapa sih?
with the fake out into the
Oh, Jason.
paranoia. Able to clear the back of that site. And then that sets you up for a little bit of time to
Alec-nya
rethink
didukung,
things.
Alec jadi
Get
ringkat,
Forsaken
terus
his ultimate.
didukung Alec jadi
Allow
kalah.
him
Woi,
to find the rest of the players
gila.
on this B site. Isolate 𝘰𝘰𝘮 player, take him down. Really, really nice chain of
Jason
events
adanya
there
siapa?
for 𝘭𝘭𝘭𝘬𝘮.
𝘭𝑪𝘬𝑗.
It's a bit more defaulty here from T1.
Kok ada?
Same setup that we've been seeing.
𝘭𝑪𝘬𝑗 adanya Jason
Adanya
kemudian
Alvin.
Jojo.
Alvin dulu, parah
Oh
dilupain.
ya Alvin, sorry lupa Alvin. Lupa cok, sorry Vin,
It's
sorry
okay
Vin.
nah. Nice try Alvin, it's
Alvin
okay
habis itu Jojo.
kencana.
Rotating over, wants to try to
Gila
maybe
mereka
take a
4
position.
cowok ya.
Iya.
Male.
Kuat
Yeah,
gan
it looks like he
cowoknya.
crashed on his way over for
Biasanya
sure.
yang dukun pulang
Make
selek
sure
enggak
that he has the
anjir, ini
ability
menang.
Flex between
𝘭𝑪𝘬𝑗 masa kalah. Tidak
Nice
mungkin.
player. Slow
Executed
creep up,
is
points one
Kevin.
for now,
His
denying the
real name
flash,
is Kevin.
getting a catch. He's called back.
Empat cowok semua
Sia
main FPS.
continuing to advance.
Cowok gue.
Buset, yang mana Ci?
Gue ada
Oh
gue
my
nggak ada.
Buset. Bener gitu. Anjir, what the fuck?
𝘭𝑪𝘬𝑗, however, gonna get caught. Side player finding the opening kill. Backside here
Wah,
from
saya
𝘭𝑪𝘬𝑗.
boleh gila sih.
Full flash.
Gila.
udah masuk.
Paranoia to
Ada
be
main
scored
freak nih,
onto
bos.
a Cyclone Swing coming
Wah,
in.
gila, gila,
Still
gila.
gonna get the
Wah,
smokes down,
nice
but
try,
𝘭𝑪𝘬𝑗
anjir.
managing
Seconds left.
to hound him down around the corner. Finds the elimination. And again, the investment, they have the cash to buy another operator, but
Lani
when the
anjing.
cash push
Tarik
forward, try to
sampai nonton
buy
juga
further
nih
teammate
PX1
here.
tuh ya.
Caught inside.
Nice banget Jason.
His 𝑧𝘰𝘮𝑗 ends up
Aduh,
getting
sayang
taken
banget
down, but his
HP-nya
Forsaken
ngetret.
can't get the transfer, can't
Nge-save
find the
nggak?
follow-up.
Nge-save.
Something now is just gonna have to drift away back
Ih,
over
bagus
towards
ya,
the A
Ci,
site
ini.
up in hand.
Apanya?
Jersey barunya 𝘭𝑪𝘬𝑗.
Forsaken with that
Iya ya, masih better
information
daripada
jump
tahun
gate
lalu ya.
crash there.
Iya, tahun lalu kurang sih.
Kind of sets up 𝘭𝑪𝘬𝑗, but 𝘭𝑪𝘬𝑗 can't convert. 𝘰𝘰𝘮 player's ready for
Pesan
it.
Oke, makan dulu kali.
Great mental
Iya nih,
preparedness
lapar.
from T1 so far today for these really aggressive
All the best, God
𝘭𝑪𝘬𝑗
bless
style
you.
plays
Sama
where
nih
they're
dukung 𝘭𝑪𝘬𝑗
jumping
sama
in
dong
on
PL.
smokes where you maybe
Gimana,
normally
gimana?
wouldn't expect. They're trying little cheeky combos like that. We saw it
Kan
a
bener
bit
sih
in the
kalah.
previous round.
Gara-gara
For 𝘭𝑪𝘬𝑗
Alex.
this time around, T1 ready
Babi
for it.
ya.
By the
Gue
time Forsaken
lagi.
gets back
Hey.
over the site, it's already fallen apart and he has no more
Ada
utility
teori
left. So
konspirasi Alik
makes
kah?
things pretty easy here for
Alik itu
T1.
jadi Korea
7-3 now.
Jadi.
Starting to
Katanya PP
get a little
tiketnya
bit
6
worrisome
juta
for
loh, bagi murah.
𝘭𝑪𝘬𝑗. If you can get 2 more,
Agustus.
then I think
Iya.
on their attacker side,
Boleh, boleh,
that's
gas
again where
beli.
this comp is going to shine, if it is going to shine.
Takut inflasi.
Yeah, that should be the spot.
Anjing.
Mau makan apa, Lik? Mau makan hokben?
Serius Li, kalau mau ntar aku cariin nih.
Mau Ci. Aku juga cariin deh ntar.
But right now,
Aku cariin tempat tinggal.
Nice.
on the defending side.
Why are you the one making
Iya,
dad
boleh.
jokes today?
Airbnb. Tapi kita 3-4 hari aja lah ya.
I can't,
You
Dua
laid
minggu.
into the paper quite
Wah
a bit
gila
there.
lu.
my brain was slow and I couldn't think of an
2
alternative.
minggu mau jadi gambler kita di sana, Cok.
Aku disuruh kerja sama Anarki nggak ya?
Now,
Wah,
Wah,
sumpah.
parah sih
Kamu
kalau
ke
disuruh
Korea,
kerja.
really
disuruh kerja
utilizing
Maraki,
the sewers to try to
aku sih
maneuver around
ngambek
the map,
aja.
but it's fine. It's a
Cok,
full
aku
collection
ditinggal,
of T1
anjay.
right outside of A main.
Look at how much information and space Paper X has.
Sebulan nggak sih?
Finally,
Maunya sebulan sih.
starting to
Duitnya
gain a
dari
little bit
mana?
more value. This is how they have to work the map. Trailblazer, of
6
course,
juta murah sih guys ke
taking
Korea.
expecting
Murah,
pressure on the
murah,
back
6
of that.
juta.
A lot of times the
2
Trailblazer
minggu alik
going to be
kerja tuh
something that's
Cimo.
going to
Iya.
lead the way.
Babi aku
Forsaken
nge-gamble
thinks,
di
well, he
sana.
can gate crash out anyway. Why would we
Katanya
want to
Airbnb Korea banyak
potentially
hidden
risk it?
cam. Like,
We know
Oh, iya.
Paper X has been
Iya,
setting up for these
banyak
bait and
kasusnya.
switches. Let's take a little bit
Gila,
more
sama.
time here
Serem sih.
before we go.
mesti cek
Could
itu
just
sih,
be
review terus
Gimana
beli.
anjir? Iya, harus beli alatnya ya.
Alat hidden cam.
Ih, ribet banget ya Allah.
All the information on the
Ntar
map,
kalau
I
aku
would
sama
start
Alik lagi
think that Paper X has
Banyak yang mau
bersama
diproses
gitu.
dulu.
idea that this is going to be
Apa?
A. You've had
Itu
no
lagi mandi
contact
bersama
A
maksudnya?
or B, or I mean, excuse me,
Yang
mid or B.
kalau kita mandi bersama gimana?
Enggak sih, kenapa kita bisa mandi bersama
Paper X
coba?
is confused. It looks like they think they might have peeled off and are
Yang
sitting in
isinya
sewers
udah
or something
dulu
like
sama
that.
akademi Valorant
Oh,
di
well,
Korea.
that's
Itu salah satu
yeah, okay, that's going to be the go button
Wah,
here
aku
for
nggak
the
tahu aja
71
jadi.
is Divine. Divine Izu on the entrance. Full flash there on a Forsaken. Pulls back into elbow for the time being.
Jason hampir anjir.
Saya player. Oh, snappy.
Jason?
Mowing down.
Aduh,
Free
udah.
kick
Oh,
by
nice.
Main
Saya,
fake
but
doang,
it's
Cok.
fine for them. Forsaken
Aduh,
will.
hampir anjir Jason.
Clean up
Oh,
here as
nice
well.
banget
Eventual
Jason.
drift back online.
Bring
Paper X
nice.
still
Nice,
hanging
guys.
in
Let's go,
there.
guys.
Get themselves up to 4.
57 lah, 57 bisa.
7-5 wouldn't be a bad
Iya,
half
makanya aku bilang nih kalau
considering
beda
how
2 poin
dominant
doang,
and widely
at
it's been
least
for T1.
Paper X
Yeah,
menang
no.
pistol
I
bisa
think
lah.
7-5.
Iya,
You're
sama.
actually pretty happy with
Cici
this
udah beli
scoreline
ini.
for Paper X.
Skin baru.
Looked like it could go really
Tim,
sideways
tim.
really fast, but this round,
Iya.
Divide just
Udah aku beli 3.
great timing to peek around that
Gila.
corner, find the entry, and then they line
Bagus-bagus,
up.
Lik,
They
anjing.
line up
Valorant
full.
China nggak masuk ya?
He's not going to miss those.
Ya,
So,
sayang nih
you know,
ayang
when
kangkang
Paper
gue.
X seems to need a spark of energy when they
Ayang
need
kangkang ya.
somebody
Iya.
to stabilize.
Kenapa
for
nggak
them.
masuk?
It's often Divide.
Telat
He's
kah?
often the one who can pick the kills.
Well,
Mungkin karena baru nggak sih?
Forsaken
Atau
swinging
emang
out.
ini kan buat
Taking down side player. Not affected at all by any of that your
Apa?
utility.
region udah lama nggak sih?
Something, I mean, he
Oh.
actually wants to move forward,
Nggak
but
tahu
Oke,
mereka
oke.
udah prepare
just
belum?
can't afford to
mainnya.
do it. Another kill this early into the round, which is
Nyusul kata
catastrophic
Riot.
for them.
Oh, oke.
Firmly clear
Oh,
on that
nyusul.
Trailblazer, but still
Nggak tahu
concerned that it might have
Tambahan
spawned
dong
out
berarti.
Mind Freak's forward
Katanya.
position. He'll be pulling back.
Sinian bagus like birunya. Iya, DRX sih bagus banget sama Leviathan. Gue liat Leviathan bagus banget.
Paper X reading this.
Yang biru-biru
well.
cakep
aja
semuanya.
tahu.
Speed hit,
Nanti sih,
things came
pistolnya
down, the
doang
smoke came
bagus.
through, and they're going to use that to try to just get up close
itunya
and
doang
personal.
bagus.
Player card.
So
Menurut aku.
close.
Leviathan player card
to each
juga
other
bagus.
without really
Uh,
knowing it. Meanwhile, back
aku
over at
bahkan
B,
pengen nambah sih.
picture in picture.
Ya nambah
Spot
boleh,
is covered.
silakan.
Mania gets
Nggak jadi ke
straight
Korea
up,
ini
now
kita.
will be invested. Mind Freak still at back sight. Izu
Burung player card.
started to inch
Kemarin
forward, but
Perex menang.
Carpet, or side player rather, he's calling
Enggak
the
kali
rotation happening.
kemarin.
He's trying to
Baru main
drag the
hari
team
ini.
over towards A site, and they're going to do just that.
Yeah, this is really good communication
Kemarin nggak ada
on the
game.
side of T1, recognizing that the other side of the map was going to be a little bit more open.
Karena
Hoping
bilang
that
Anarki jelek, enggak anjir Anarki bagus, nomor 1.
buy you a little bit extra time, but
Anjay.
Paper X relatively aware of this.
Sabar
Divide's
nggak
already
sih
over
Paper
here.
X?
And now something he's got to push out even further because those nebulas start spawning at speed. He wraps around.
Nice,
Divide
dapat.
gets himself up in
Nice
towards
banget.
heaven. Drops down, spots Ross
Aduh,
for the
timing
moment.
banget. Vampir
Straight
anjir.
pushing forward and still
Nice try.
managing to find the headshot. The jiggle out.
Wow.
Trying to get the timing, trying to
Gila
get that
sabar banget
headshot lined up.
something anjir.
Taking the timing, T1 running out of it.
10
Ini
seconds.
sang.
Fight one, a tap onto the plant, something up over the top. He's got the short.
Aduh, anjir hampir anjir.
180 mid-air to take him down, but Rossi
Belum ke
plants his
plano.
feet,
Night
shuts him
high.
out. And it's going to be 8-4 at the half with T1 way out in front.
TNT wall 84
Gotta
Cok.
like what you're seeing here from T1. Their ability to adapt to this comp so
Sabar,
quickly,
pesen mamam dulu.
so effectively was truly impressive. And the way that they were able to read the map, maneuver around, find some really good opportunities. Again, match Paper X in terms of their speed.
Mamam,
And their
mamam,
decisiveness.
mamam.
That's something that very few teams have
Coba
had
pakai gun
success
bronze
with
sih.
in the past.
Oh ya, gue nggak
So
lihat
certainly,
anjir.
gotta like what you're seeing. But again, this is going to be where this
Iya,
Paper
like
X
kalau
comp
gitu
is
Perex harus main sabar kata
really
Cimomo.
supposed to pick up steam, really supposed to pick up momentum is going to be on this tacker side. You've got to expect it. You've got
Tapi gue
some
nggak expect
crazy
3 duelis sih.
executes dialed up where you've got the Jet and the Raze dashing in. Like,
Aku
let's say
at
on
least
B
kalau
site,
mereka mau
you
pakai
can
3
dash the
duelis,
pillar on one side, the
satu
Raze can
bawa
go to
satu
the other.
initiator lah at
Yoru
least.
can TP somewhere who God only knows where he's going to send
Euro
those things.
inisiator.
So it's going to be pretty chaotic here for T1. So they're going to need
Flashnya
Halo
a lot of
Tabib.
that awareness, a lot of that quickness
Lah
that they
jangan
displayed
tidur,
at
gue nggak
times in
tidur.
that
Gue
previous half.
ngantuk sih tapi nggak mau mau tidur.
I mean, I wouldn't want to face
Ini
this.
kok mahal banget sih Hawkman sekarang?
It cannot be
Masa?
comfortable.
Delivery-nya 20.000 Ci. Noban anjir.
Wants a win.
Ada apa namanya? Hotband biasa ada apa sih?
Coming to the games for a while.
Promo.
Ada iya promo biasanya.
Gak ada ini.
Biasanya.
See that dedication as well as a
Noban anjay. Udah hampir seharga nasinya.
They were fired up outside earlier before the event. They were loud. I mean, you could hear them.
They were lined up
hours.
I think 3 hours before I left my house.
Yeah. I saw Jake Shin posting pictures that the line was long.
I was like, damn, everybody's already there to the venue. I'm rolling out of bed right now. I'm about to get in the shower, get in my car, get ready to drive over there.
Nanti attack-nya menyala 3 duelist gini. Ya, harusnya sih attack lebih gampang kalau 3 duelist.
Went the way of T1. They double up in those figures here as flash over the top. 𝘰𝘯𝘮𝘮 getting some information, but not quite as tell-all as they would like. Gate crash in the meantime set up just along the
Takut banget
side.
anjir. Aduh.
That screens an
Nice
entry.
banget anjir.
Winning the opening fight.
Yeah.
Gets the catch on to
Langsung
𝘰𝘯𝘮,
dapet
loops through,
anjir
trying to
setnya.
spot the rest of the site. Now they know that it's clear.
Di blind sama Aaron.
Can be planted as 𝘰𝘰𝘮𝘮 looks to hold the back line where this double push through
Kalau 13 nggak dapat attacker sih udah.
Scratch that, make it a triple.
Bisa.
This is a lot of pressure
Flank dia 3.
on 𝘰𝘰𝘮𝘮 here. If he can get one, that'd be great. 2 would be phenomenal.
Timing on the check.
Aduh.
Takes a hell of a lot of damage now.
Nice
See the
try
push
dah.
coming through and he
Wah,
can't offer
ente dah.
anything more. 𝘰𝘰𝘮𝘮 able to take him down. The 4v4.
Halo ya.
Nice banget anjir.
However, just shooting through by
Lah,
one
kocak.
side player comes in from behind, manages to get the catch.
Mana anjir?
He'll be able to
Nice.
take down 𝘰𝘰𝘮𝘮 as well. It's just now
Let's
Rossi
go,
trying
monyet.
to see if he can
Your time to
get anything
shine.
done. Time dwindling, snappy headshot eventually does manage to
Aduh.
stabilize and find
Nggak
him on
mungkin
the edge,
dong.
but still a lot more work to be dealt or to be done.
Nice.
He doesn't have the time
Nice
to do so.
one,
Something
something.
will be able to get another kill here in the round as 𝘰𝘰𝘮𝘮 tie up the pistol round win.
Yuk, bisa yuk,
Their fifth
PPX yuk,
overall.
attacker
Yeah, some
yuk.
really interesting decision making here from both teams.
Halo Mas Gembel,
𝘰𝘰𝘮𝘮
annyeong.
gets hit by the guiding light early and just decides to just keep kind of 5-manning it slowly. It isn't really anything pacey here. They aren't using the jet utility. They aren't using blast packs initially to get onto the site. And then 𝘰𝘰𝘮𝘮 finds that opener and they can just kind of stroll in because it got left open. The guiding light ping doesn't send any reinforcements over from T1. You're not exactly sure in that moment. Is it just one player? Is it just 2 players? You have no idea that it's all 5 of 𝘰𝘰𝘮𝘮 that are there, and they're going to try it again.
They are.
Bisa juga tuh
They're
J-Pop.
going to be spot nice and early. Time players find out.
Nice banget.
Take him down, and it's a blink and you miss an explosion of
udah.
death.
Anjir, udah
Everyone's
kelar,
dead
anjir.
in the blink of an
Cepat itu
eye.
anjay.
Makanya.
And 𝘰𝘰𝘮𝘮 win the round.
There you go.
Nggak lihat si
That's
main
𝘰𝘰𝘮𝑚
freak tuh berapa? Dua
Right.
tiga.
Let's
Gila main freak
roll the
top
replay.
second pick anjay.
Please?
11 sih ya anjir, 11 kill.
I mean, they had the right stack read.
I think 𝘰𝘰𝘮𝑝 TP's in here.
16 detik langsung plan.
Oh, they
Iya
just walk
anjir.
out in front of
Banget.
him.
Oh dia
Okay, they just walk out into it.
Dang.
That's the other thing with this comp you got to remember. Not only do you have the jet dashes, you have the blast packs, you have the gate crash with 𝘰𝘰𝘮𝘮, you have the TP with 𝘰𝘰𝘮𝘮 as well. They're going to be all over the place. It is going to be so hard, potentially, to keep track of them. Anya just taking a little bit of space early.
Tabrak
Gonna be
terus.
contested. 𝘰𝘰𝘮𝑗! Oh, he's ready for it.
Yeah, just rushes up, does take a little bit of spam damage there from 𝘰𝘰𝘮𝘮, but overall, could be worse for 𝘭𝘪.
Ini bayaran loh.
A little bit more to the box. Bot going forward. It's going to get cleared out, so get rid of the gate crash as well. 𝘰𝘰𝘮𝑗, I mean, they're in a forward committed position now.
Langsung defend.
They're trying to back out of it.
Jason anjir. Wow.
Forsaken.
Wah gila nih.
Kabut sih, udah di alas semua.
Three quick
Anjir,
kills
kaget
into
gue.
the mask, into the dimensional drift. Looking for the rest of them. He's on for an ace, but I don't know if Rossi and 𝘰𝘰𝘮𝑝 are going to
Halo,
be able to
Sato
try to
DRX.
give the time of day.
Duh, bunuh di aduh,
𝘰𝘰𝘮𝑝
dapat anjir nge-wave cuy.
into a 2v2.
Oh, nice banget.
Oke,
Gila.
Aaron lagi nangkep nih,
See if
dapat nih
Rossi
Aaron
can work
nih.
his magic.
Just bananas what 𝘰𝘰𝘮𝑝 can get away with. They just kind of walk and line up for it. They're trying to peek together to try to shut down that push. It's the right idea. It's just the wrong
Sabar
angle.
nggak sih, Ron?
Awasan. Son lagi Ron anjir.
Get in there
Ada
before
Oh,
he
nice
swooped.
Nice
banget.
banget.
That crosshair trained on 𝘰𝘰𝘮𝑝, so he manages to stand his ground.
Ejet cek.
Aaron
Ajak.
lagi mode
Swap around
BU
the
kah?
weapons here.
BU kah? BU.
Mau
Rex
tetap
simply
mas.
3 rounds consecutively, converting a bonus like T1 did before
Ya
them.
betul.
Find themselves just 1 round away from tying
Oke,
this
dia
up.
menang bonus. Nih,
Gila
wah,
ini.
line up sih.
I mean,
remaining.
again, you can see that at the beginning of the round there is some awareness
Eso.
of this pacey, 𝘰𝘰𝘮𝑝 gaming style that 𝘰𝘰𝘮𝑝 is going to play. 𝘰𝘰𝘮𝑗 has been really good in these moments at handling some of the initial pressure, but
Veteran 8 sama
it's
nih.
just that one kind of missed
Saya
timing there
PS
from
mode.
T1.
Aduh, kelihatan.
Stars align for 𝘰𝘰𝘮𝑝, and we've already seen it once in this map. Now he's done it again. he's given the opportunity to get multi-kills off of just a crouch spray, holding an angle.
Call going to be made as Rossi says, guys, I need some assistance. Backs away, screens in for a moment. Wants to try to get a catch on anybody pushing up into the smoke, but it seems like �ョ𝘃 not really going to bite on that one. So we'll just full corral into the site. And just given T1's rotations through sewer consistently in this map thus far, I suspect that they're going to be very well aware of this. So Forsaken for now, just going to be posted up on that line.
1000 orang nge-flank anjir. Let's go Son.
Comes through, there's the first card bait.
Bercanda.
Wow, that headshot managed to find one extra, puts that Guardian to use, managed to come up with a kill of his own. Still though, 3 players alive. Rossi finding Mind Freak, and things are starting to unravel here for �ョ𝘃. Double flash in towards something, trying to stop it. The paint jump is well thrown, but they're so low, he cleans him up, and Divine gets Rossi at the same time. Bloody, a hell of a lot closer than we might have anticipated.
Barely. Gak boleh, kita gak boleh makan babi. Jangan makan babi.
Yeah, I mean, �ョ𝘃 is anticipating this, and
Gak boleh, kita gak boleh makan babi, Ci. Kasian, lucu.
Babinya.
Iyalah.
Kok makan ayamnya gak kasian?
Enggak, anjir, ayam petok-petok doang.
Emang babi apa anjay?
Babi lucu.
Nyanyi dia nyanyi.
Babi lucu.
Count 𝘧𝘃 out. Slow starts don't mean a darn thing to their mentality.
Beliau tuh sangat menyala.
Kenapa ya?
Just look at this though, the conditioning to go over to the A
Udah
side
ini gaming dapat side, ngeplan, menang, main.
Ayo let's go guys. Halo teman-teman. Oh shit man, oh shit, nice.
Over to the third. Brother v brother.
Save chicken life? No. Chicken cuman kayak tidak.
Ini saya gimana operator?
Kayak nggak kesian gitu gue liat chicken. Aduh, oh my �ヮ𝘪𝘬𝘦𝘮𝘮. Luffy itu masih bisa.
Ayo lo, teori ancaman dari monyet. Alik emang labil wajarin.
Apa?
Alik itu vegan yang suka korpor ya.
Oh nice, aja monyet. Let's go monyet.
Baru ketahuan sih.
Monyet. Anjir monyet.
Nice one.
Monyet nih bos, mana haternya monyet?
Great bait and switch there from 𝘧𝘰𝘮𝘮.
Gila ngelit guys, 98. T1 gak dapet poin,
This
cok.
time finally we're seeing one of those explosive, utilizing those maneuverability
plays. Jackson gila banget sih.
Kind of anticipating with this
Mau ngika aku Ci. Pengen puding.
And it's 𝘧𝘰 on the lurk that catches the big kill onto 𝘰𝑰𝑗 to keep his raise from having any impact on that round.
Kamu sibuk ya?
Nice pull on the showstopper. Yeah, you don't get any kills, but you bought a lot of extra time potentially, and especially with the Viper still in play. A lot of time for 𝘧𝘰 to get into a position where you could potentially use the snake bites and things like that to delay the post blitz. So even though it doesn't come down to that,
Senin.
really solid right now for 𝘧𝘃. Yeah, you've got to pump the brakes here.
Senin aku kerja.
Bangke yang
The rally back has just been
Rajar ya. DPHP anjir. Senin kira mau pergi Senin kan.
All of our
Aku
timeouts
kerja.
used
Monyong.
for either team to make it into double digits.
Wow.
Yeah, it's been
Udah
on
ban,
𝘧𝘃
udah.
entire half.
Chicken katsu.
That's got to get a little bit concerning.
Pertama kali gue beli chicken katsu di Hokben.
You don't have a sentinel, so it's hard for you to slow some of these hits down.
Kenapa?
Without making contact, without getting into the faces of
𝘧𝘃
and actually trying to outgunplay them. And few teams can make that happen. Now you do have some really good ults here for T1 to maybe go for those contact plays and find success with the 𝘧𝘃storm and the showstopper.
Oh iya.
Yang di kanan itu tau gak? Yang di
The last
subscription.
thrifty attempt was a pretty damn close one here for the side of T1.
Notification.
Have a similar
masih?
effect to
Oh iya.
We'll have the knives.
Iya.
Showstopper is there for
Makanya
𝘰𝑰𝑗 as
aku
well.
tanya kamu kena 𝘧𝘃.
Oh aku nggak tahu, nggak pernah tahu caranya. Kalau kena 𝘧𝘃 gimana?
Everybody just fanned out across the
Atau
map, playing
mungkin
this one
YouTube
out
aku aja.
very patiently.
Tapi nggak sih harusnya kalau viewer kamu datang
There's a
harusnya
jump
nih.
in.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Flash, absolutely
okay.
gorgeous. Extra still able
Tuh,
to find
bagus,
Manya, but
threadnya
it's
jalan
guys.
nice banget.
Something
Forsaken
gets
ini
the
dari
enemy
saya nih, mengerikan nih saya.
around from behind. Just make his way through here, but
Bener Kronos.
they are still noting this, especially as the jumps.
Udah beli Hokben, udah dance.
Who's there?
Makan chicken
She's a
katsu.
ghost 𝘧𝘃 player. He's expecting somebody to play right around this corner.
Semoga enak.
Divine getting ready around the
Jangan pernah
corner up towards
janji
Mail.
jauh-jauh
Rossi
hari
is
Malik
looking
pas
for
hari
it.
Haji aku
Point
udah mau
blank
mampus.
So that stinger can find value, and it does. He's also
Kalau
able to
mau membeberkan
doesn't go deep enough.
chat kita ya.
Gak kena
𝘰𝑰𝑗,
cok.
that could end up
Oh,
costing him
nice
the round.
banget anjir
He'll
Jason.
find the headshot there with the Guardian.
Oh
Rossi,
anjir, what the
however,
fuck?
Ketahuan dia
finds
tahun.
Forsaken.
Mas Goron.
Sabar nggak sih?
Clutch Maestro.
Both in backside.
Wow.
Nice banget
Gets the
Aaron.
headshot again.
Aaron nih,
Such a
bos.
strong effort here from T1.
Monyet orang mana? Orang Indo.
𝘰𝘰𝘯𝘵, if he's able to adjust that showstopper a little bit
Oh,
more,
oke,
that
nice
would have been the
Rizky.
round done and
Lu di
dusted.
blok
I mean,
Cimomo.
just
Oh.
unreal timing from
Oh.
𝘭𝘪𝘬𝘮𝘦 in that game.
Oh,
Where he
gitu.
could get out of the way of this showstopper. He knew it was coming,
Report.
and he set that up as a bait. I mean, he's just so brilliant on Yoru. He's
Dance
just absolutely
donated
one of the best in the
100.000.
world.
Nih manis buat beli hotban lagi.
Makasih.
Oh boy.
Kamsahamnida dance.
That we get to listen to the paper X
Buat
bombs in between.
makan besok.
Especially when we have a brother on the opposite side of this thing.
That's
Thank
true.
you.
That's true. You gotta taunt the older brother, no doubt about it.
I mean, we've seen the success of the brothers over in EMEA as well.
True.
And,
Monyet
now
mode on
they're
fire,
opposing
Yes Alex
sides.
mode PHP.
As Forsaken's
Gila lu.
spotting him out,
Mana
Pixel's
pernah?
coming down,
Yah,
trying to jump out.
kelamaan ya?
Little too
Astaga,
aggressive.
Jason.
Rossi ready for that one. Something does manage to find the kill, however.
Oh, shit,
Taking him
man.
down, now looking to entry down onto the site. As the flash
Bunuh
is
dia.
flying, carving around the box.
Oh, nice
Eventually
banget,
does
anjir,
fall. It's
monyet.
actually Body yet coming up with the kill. And at the end of it
Let's
all,
go Davai. Your time to
2 for 1
shine.
as Davai looking
Satu
to
lagi,
get the catch
fight.
here in mid.
Nice
Tries to
ba-
readjust the
aduh,
spray.
udah catch,
𝘰𝘰𝘯𝘵 managing
Oh
to stay
shit,
alive and hold point.
something. No wave cuy.
Help from
Hello?
something. Trying to get the catch.
Bisa.
Now into a
Tup itu.
2v2. Saya player,
Masih
however,
ada Koko
still
Aaron,
holds on
tenang, ada Koko Aaron.
to that operator.
Ya,
Bibi.
Koko Cahya.
Barrage. Doesn't spot anything.
Koko Cahya nggak bisa tipi.
Presence no. Up in heaven.
Koko Cahya harus bertahan. Koko Cahya.
Sight.
He's trying to clear out this box.
Getir,
man.
getir,
Angel's
gila ya.
kinda-
Jadi
Here we go,
pempek durian
Shore.
gimana?
Yep.
Mau? Ayo,
Yeah, just
kita
rolling
pempek durian.
Saya, not looking
Oh,
for
nice
it.
banget, bro.
Walks right
Nice
into the
banget
crosshair.
ya.
Belakang lu, bro.
Saya nggak cek side-nya cok.
Now it's all on 𝘰𝘰𝘯𝘵. Swinging
Oh,
back
nice
around,
banget
freaking heaven.
anjir.
There with the
Gila, main
crossfire.
fake muter
Anjir.
dari B-man ke atas.
Iya.
Second half round win
Nice banget ya.
continues to elude
Kaget juga dia
T1.
tiba-tiba di heaven.
7 consecutively now as 𝘭𝘪𝘬𝘮 get themselves up to
Jadi
11.
tim pempek durian
Well, you
mana?
expected it to be
Mana
good.
suaranya?
And it certainly has been great on this attacker side for
Terus sekali lagi
𝘭𝘪𝘬𝘮.
buat minum
No
dance.
slowing
Gila.
down here. Tough position for 𝘰𝘰𝘯, trying to
Pinat
guess where
ngelunjak,
Monyet
anjir.
is hiding. It's actually just right by the spike
Cahya mah
on
Alik.
the site itself,
Tuan siapa?
not behind
Alik.
that box that he maybe was anticipating.
Oh iya.
Maybe had a
Iya.
read.
Cahaya lebih muda dari gue deh
Previous
kayaknya.
VODs or something that
Oh, iya.
that was the
Iya.
box that Monyet liked to hide behind, but
Kayaknya ya.
this time around,
Nggak salah sih ya.
not gonna be the case.
Kayak setahun di bawah gue deh.
Going
Aku nggak
exploring.
pernah cek.
Do have Saya playing
Monyet umur
anti-flash
berapa sih?
around that corner now.
Atau 2 tahun di bawah gue ya?
And, work
Ah, dia
around the edges
18.
of the smoke.
Gila.
Rossi
Ah, bohong, anjir.
catches a glimpse.
Sumpah dia
Gets spike down,
2002.
gets the
2005.
allows for him to come
Iya.
out on top, taking
Anjir,
down
gue
the
setelah
line.
itu kah?
Oh iya, kemarin dia bilang dia masih
Not even
sekolah,
keeping up to
lihat pas
actually
di
catch him,
GE.
but Forsaken still pushing through the wall. Comes up with the kill. Saya player
serem
percentage
banget.
eventually use, finds something
2005.
extra, wrapping back around.
Dukung Susanto yang mana?
Over
Yang
towards
banyak
the
aja nih yang
side.
Indonya.
Reaches the enemy Yoru.
Dance donated
Gives T1 an
100.000.
advantage in their
Ini
best
buat
chance of
beli
closing
minum
out a round
manis.
since the
Thank you, Dance.
swing out line
Thank you
free
so
still
much.
getting
Kenapa?
tagged
Minum
down.
apa?
Barely
Minum
any HP.
minum alkohol.
It should be an inevitability right now.
Let's go PRX.
Need
remaining.
Come
PRX.
on yet,
Oh,
trying to
masih
hold the
bisa
line,
dapat
the
satu,
swing in,
boleh
he
lah.
spotted, rotates object in behind it, cannot
Nice
find
try.
𝘭𝘪𝘬𝘮. T1 will break the winning
Overthinking
streak.
deh, Elboy.
Themselves
Uci.
back into the driver's seat, at least for a round as they hand this over to
Kita lihat
𝘭𝘪𝘬 for
Cahya dulu.
Fuse.
Penasaran.
Now it's just 2 rounds separating.
Yeah, and this time around, they're able to anticipate the pressure a
Tuan
lot
Cimo,
better.
benar.
Saya player doing a good job holding the top of the ramp, not giving anything up there. On the
Nice
site,
buka
Rossi,
PRX.
fantastic work, doing a lot of damage. Then
Alik
Saya able to
40-an
sneak around that
anjing.
corner with that judge,
Buat
put it to good
tonjok ya.
use. Not checking it,
Mana nggak ada
Unaware.
umurnya di sini.
were paper
Kurang 𝘭𝘪𝘬𝘮𝘮 GG.
Now,
Wikipedia,
Valor
I with
GG.
a pit.
PLR
𝘭𝑪𝘬𝘮
GG.
does have
PLR
Kurang,
a
kurang.
cosmic divide.
Something with
Wikipedia.
a shorty.
Something
Oke, abis ini bakal
that's a
Wikipedia.
given. He's got a blade storm in his shorty. It's a day that ends
Super
with
senang
flies,
gue
so
gue yang like anjir.
someone's gonna have a shorty,
Bisa
no doubt
gitu.
about it.
Okay, well, the site itself is open. Saya player
Aduh, wah sumpah.
manages to find it.
Wah, iya
It's
mistake.
not lining them up here. Site's still going to be taken by 𝘭𝘪𝘬𝘮, but they're not
Alik 2003, 2000 dia.
aware that this is completely
2001.
unfair. They still are taking their time
Oh ya,
to move
satu,
up,
sorry.
worried about a potential deep lurk, back screen, or
Marah
an elbow.
anjing.
Look where Monyet got. He's way in
Kurang
spawn.
setahun
Everyone's
guys, marah
rotating
dia.
towards him. So he needs to be the one going backstab. You can still push up.
Alik
in
masih
towards
muda
heaven,
tapi
actually.
kalau udah bikin
Rossi's
jadi
gonna end up
nenek-nenek
walking
kan sakit.
Do they know
Dikit-dikit
that he
kena
went back here is the
flu.
real question.
Iya anjir. Gimana dong? Nice lagi bang.
That's all he's going to be able to get.
Aduh,
𝘰𝘰𝘯𝘵
my
pushing up,
God.
and Rossi does
Oh,
find him.
no.
Seemed like he was
Ayo,
very well aware
awas
that somebody
bang.
could have taken
Udah
that
main dalam
position.
situ aja.
He has flushed him out. Hit invested. Divine Forsaken trying to hold the line.
Oh,
Gate
ketahuan
crashes
Jason.
behind and Forsaken
Oh, nice banget anjir Jason.
is ready for
Lagi
it.
Son.
Takes out 𝘰𝘰𝘯𝘵,
Aduh.
looks for his brother. Can't finish him off though.
Aduh.
Holds it. Side player. The classic come through to get rid of the enemy
Kejar kah,
Viper.
guys?
And now
Enggak, Ci, enggak, Ci. Ini safe ya?
11 to
Halo,
10,
Sabrina,
T1
thank
keeping
you.
it neck and neck.
Now,
Ada duit kok.
T1 is
Oh,
really
ada
starting to
duit,
get a
ada
good
duit,
feel
masih bisa.
for how this is all going to go down. Good read by Rossi. Such great communication and awareness here from T1.
Bayangin kalau Alek
To know that there's a
40 pas
player back
20-nya
there.
kayak gimana.
He was expecting it the whole way. Tell by the way he's peeking that angle. Just a little bit of a drive by there.
Tapi kayaknya kalau Cim 40-50 tahun juga kayak mukanya gitu-gitu aja deh.
Out of the backside of that Viper's pit.
Amin. Vampir.
And Forsaken, when he TP's out, it doesn't fool anyone.
Penipu
They're
ya?
waiting for him. This takes his, you know,
Dia
an
bisa nipu
extra
orang,
man to get
anjir.
the job done. So this is so smart from T1.
The triple stacking ramp. The check in towards Heaven. Showstopper going forward, not spotting anything
Aduh,
here on the
itu-
site again.
Okay.
Gonna be right off to them.
Aduh.
It is clear. Forsaken in the
Sulit, anjir.
meantime, dead. Lurking
Tibe.
outside. B site over in garage.
Spike planted.
Heals found, but obviously that Showstopper gone. Manya just gonna get posted up.
Executed.
Here it
Ada
screens, judge in hand.
ulti sih.
Get Paper X up to map point. T1 though,
Halorin Anyong.
chance to steal this away. Get this back under their control.
Gajinya juga segitu-segitu aja ya, Alek. Ya ampun. Jangan dong, nambah dong, tetang. Gila lu. Aduh, oh shit, man. Nice. What the
Full
fuck?
flash to the face.
Oh,
Izu
gila.
now in onto the spike, looking for the
Oh,
fuse.
nice banget, anjir.
Coming up with two. Gets off that spike.
Udah
Izu
setengah.
puts out the mine. Showstopper in hand. He
Wah,
builds it up
mati
and
dong.
puts him down. Then with the fuse, T1 tie it up 11 to 11.
Oh, just
Oh, gila
phenomenal
sih.
stuff now. T1 starting
Gila
to
sih
win
itu.
those individual battles
Itu
on the
Aaron
flanks
udah
of the
dapet dua
map.
loh si Aaron.
Starting to open
Makanya.
up the space, give them the opportunity to set up for these
Dapat dari Heaven ya
retakes.
dia? Atau dari Ram?
Really
Wah,
start
nggak
winning
lihat
some
tadi.
tough fights. But if you lose Forsaken, if you lose him on those edges, that's a lot of your flashes gone. The only thing you have left is the paranoia
dari
that was
side.
already invested. So here, all you have is the smokes and the phenomenal gunplay and maneuverability that Paper X can employ. But
Gila, T1 nih ya.
T1's just better.
Decision makingnya
And
cepet
they
loh.
easy that time, not going to miss his showstopper. Now Forsaken does have this dimensional drift. You have all 5 members setting up for this A.
Kelihatannya Alik kayak
Dimensional
2003.
drift is going to come out.
Bagus
Ya,
dong.
masih.
Saya player.
Ya, makasih.
Cimo juga kayak
Spotted,
2000.
gonna be backed off by utility. Paint shells
Tiga.
invested. Make sure they
2003
get this
sama
side
kita.
Once again,
Gak mau kalah, anjay.
fake outside.
Wah,
His
saya.
exit safely
Mati
gets
nggak
around
sih?
the corner.
Wah, nggak
Enggak,
mati,
anjir.
Cok.
Life is intact.
Udah di rush bertiga juga gak mati, anjir.
Close
Jason
angle
pas
though.
doang sih.
Swinging around. They will be forced back. They have to respect this operator. Monyet looks to try to hold
Ulti nggak
it.
sih?
And
Nah,
lots of
tuh,
fire
ulti.
going to be
Skuret.
invested. That
Weh, nice banget, anjir.
Nah,
Monyet
cabut,
launches
nyet.
back behind the
Nah.
wall, keeps himself
Iya,
alive in
wallnya
the fight.
bagus, anjir, justru.
Here for Forsaken, but the shorty wins it
mati, Ci.
out. Saya player finding one before getting traded out.
Alah,
Mindfreak
Cok.
picks up the kill.
Kepalanya udah bolong, anjir, itu gak mati. Oh, nice banget, Dapai. Oh, nice banget, Dapai. Anjir, gimana caranya dicucuk ya harusnya? Gimana cara bunuhnya, anjir?
Gak bisa, dia harus tembusin aja.
Gak bisa
Just
masuk.
such a beautiful cosmic device
Util
for
doang ya
so
bisanya
many
ya?
reasons here for T1.
Anjir.
One, it cuts off
Bisa
all
dong
Paper Rex,
ditembusin, Lik.
completely denying
Tembusin
their
gimana?
vision
Kan nggak bisa
on
masuk
how
orang
T1 is trying to
sempit.
attempt this retake.
Maksudnya udah
And then the
satu orang
follow-up
doang.
is it gives them enough
Iya,
corner
itu.
on the plant that
Iya,
you
maksud aku
cannot spam
kamu
through
nih
it.
pas dia
You
diffuse
have to
nih,
get,
dia kamu harus masuk ke
right
dalam
on
ininya,
top
harus
of Carpe
Gak bisa
to
masuk,
stop it.
orang itu
That's
satu
gotta
orang
get
doang.
it fired up.
Iya, cuman dia doang yang bisa. Wah, anjir, bagus banget.
We're here at
Cuma
map
bisa
point
nyetil.
T1.
atau
Sama
ini
knife
berharap
doang.
cucuk ya, cucuk
Paper X
doang. Knife
set
doang.
on the horizon.
Gila.
Nah, maksud aku tuh kalau
Fade
ada
out, a little
space
bit of
dikit,
damage.
Paper
Nah,
X
itu
bisa
kayaknya-
masuk ke dalam.
kayaknya
Tapi
nggak-
kayaknya emang sengaja dibikin sama
Sempit.
Accurate
As
buat
T1
diffuse deh.
looking to get aggressive
Anjir.
themselves.
Anjir,
Seeker's
bisa
now
gitu,
going to be let loose, and
Cok.
that is going to tell the
Wow,
full
deng.
story here. Paper X
XCC, bos.
Clear this out. Something in
Pinter
the spot. Might have to dash across, but he's not given the opportunity. Monyet's going to be taken down simultaneously.
Gak bisa
the fuck,
disikmati.
Paper X?
So quick on the trade back.
Mapnya
Not allowing
dapet.
for that counter swing to come into play.
Map.
Nebula set up. Extrait makes his exit back through Ramen out to safety.
Oh, mati di
Right
situ.
now,
Wan mau
they're
coba.
moving forward
Wan
here
mau coba
onto the
apa?
site.
Apa, Ju?
Jason?
Rossi, the shorty held.
Spike planted.
Checks close. The Snake Bite coming down. Forsaken now reading that as Mindfreak gets himself up into heaven. Plays off the back of the flash, trying to peek
Oh,
in.
gila, ini
There's a
posisi
swing out.
Aaron
Rossi
sih.
covering
Oh,
it.
oh,
Mindfreak
anjir,
managing to
mulai
fight two.
tarik, Ci.
Suddenly we find ourselves
Ada
now in
satu
a
ketahuan
3v3 as
dia.
Paper X try to take this into overtime.
Oh, nice banget, Son.
Pushing the backside.
Anjir, anjir,
No,
OT, Ci.
and he's in his zone. He just falls for it. Oh, it is not done yet. Playoffs, how I W.
Gila.
12-12. We're going to overtime.
Jason sih,
Unreal, full flash.
anjir, kilo
Just
5
spray
sih.
it down.
Ini
Damn.
kan
Away.
harusnya
Wow.
seharusnya finalnya
And
sesungguhnya
what a
guys.
map he's had so
Wow.
far.
Anjir.
25-18-5 on the Yoru.
Wow,
Mind Freak
sini mau
never
PRX
will
iya,
map
tank
as well.
tank.
Is that the Odin?
Ih nggak bisa nanti jam 8 Ju, langsung main kita nggak bisa coba.
Or the side of Paper X, we'll see if he keeps it, but the full
Kita
flash.
langsung tur
Just
nih.
knew he had the crosshair placement,
Soalnya
trusted
cepet
in
banget.
his own.
Itu nggak nyangka anjir.
What a setup
thanks
there
to
to get
Mind
Mind Freak
Freak
up on top and
Gue
get that
kira mau
sprayed out
dikasih
completely
map satunya.
T1.
Ke
Not
T1.
Apa namanya
expecting it
monyet?
at
Mungkin
all.
dia suka loncat-loncat.
Okay, no Odin, but there is an
Kayak monyet.
opportunity for Saya.
Movementnya.
Apanya
Movementnya,
aja?
movementnya Ci.
Oh,
Ya
movementnya.
ampun, iya.
With it so far.
Masa orang yang enggak dong.
T1
Woi, ganteng-ganteng.
trying to see if they can rework
Monyet juga bisa ganteng
18
sih.
tahun
in that
tuh.
first half.
Aduh, sabar sih.
18 tahun.
Defense.
Into the
Bocil.
smoke, but it's such a heavy
Sumpah
smoke.
Jason udah
Ah,
suka.
wah gila.
Gate crash out the safety. And
Gila,
Forsaken
gila.
may have just stolen this
Gila,
round
Ci.
from right in front of T1's
Si
eyes.
Santo
How does
Blood
that
ini
work?
smart
How do you get
banget.
away
Gila,
with
Ci.
that?
Because you're Forsaken.
Mantap
Yeah,
Ci.
only him.
Mind Freak now.
Combo Aaron Jason.
Puts himself up onto the box. This is such
Itu
an
tadi
aggressive
karpe
position.
ya?
Bunuh dia.
Smoke
Cakep,
dissipates.
las bang.
Forsaken finds the third. Carpe
Nah ini dia.
with the operator in hand.
What can you fucking do, Carpe?
Clutch many a time with a sniper in hand, but this one I think might
Oh,
be a
oh,
little
oh,
too
oh,
far.
oh,
But have I
oh,
spoken
oh,
too
oh.
soon? Seekers
Bercanda,
now
what can you
built up
fucking
the
do?
line, getting himself over here towards the site.
Pak Grab udah nyampe.
Everything to do, swings aggressively
di
over
double
top
damage
of the
aja.
snake bite.
Bentar
Vulnerable
Pak.
down to 55.
Udah menang lah ya, gue nggak nonton
Corner,
bentar ya.
defying heaven above him.
Menang lah ya, menang lah ya, menang lah.
Seems like
Bentar.
such a possible position, and it is. Carpe will go down, and Paper Rex will get themselves up to match point.
Itu bukan
I
final
mean,
sih.
this flash
Final yang seharusnya nih
not
guys.
expected at all by T1. I mean, one of their players
Game
had to
game dipanggil nyet nggak
hide
ya?
behind the
Enggak
box
dong.
because he got full flashed as well.
Nyet nyet.
Up and
Satu
in,
nyet.
and they're just like trying to get out of there, and they can't
Anjir,
do
nih
anything.
gila sih.
Unbelievable.
Dude, I spilled the water. Fuck.
Wow.
Oh, pause tuh kan.
Now Paper Rex gets
Udah mau
up to match point for the first time. T1, Autumn calling a timeout to try to
Aduh,
get this
Jason lucu
reset,
banget.
get them back into the driver's seat. You gotta think that he's just, good God, guys.
Gila ya. Tapi yang
We
tadi
haven't been
sih,
able to talk in like 10 rounds.
yang roundnya si Execute gila sih. Yang dia ulti
itu,
tuh, dia bener-bener, berarti
I
dia
mean, now
bener-bener
it
tahu
really
itu
has
jaraknya
has to work
berapa
because
cuma buat
that
satu
was a
orang loh.
defender side round win for Paper
Gila
Rex.
sih.
That's the side they struggled
Kevin
with
sih.
much more. It felt like in a lot of ways. So certainly it did go to overtime, so it wasn't that big of a difference.
Menang kan
They
PRX?
really
Belum lagi
here.
pause gara-gara si
Capek,
Jason yang
anjir.
main air.
More Paper Rex is
Capek.
aggressive.
Gila.
You can really shut
Gak
them
kuat
down.
naik turun tangga.
Semua udah
Like they're
makan
setting
belum?
up
Udah.
for an
Terima
agent. Couple
kasih.
stars down,
Jangan lupa
already
makan kalian
expecting
guys.
some kind of pressure. Try to gravity well.
Bentar ya.
Front door of the site.
Kemarin juga kan nemu
Smoke off the ramp
kameranya di
potentially, but
atas.
Xcurious
Lemah
going to
tuh,
invest a lot of stars for himself on the B site. Seen him double smoke off of that to try to play protection, because that is potentially where the pressure is going to be. Right outside of garage, Paper Rex.
Itu Jojo jago
Back
loh
into
sumpah.
the peak, Execute. Reinforced by Carpe as the Nebula comes up here backside. Shorty in hand there from something goes
Goodbye,
up.
Sambil.
Execute nggak kecek.
Swiftly goes over to
Goodbye,
Death.
anjir.
Spike
Fuck, man.
down B.
Ini dulu nggak sih granat bang?
The lob in,
Cakep.
spray, Mind Freak comes away with it now into a
Smoke
3v3.
lo Aaron.
Why going on a very deep lurk?
Dava jauh lagi.
Nade interrupting.
Di cancel cok.
Aduh.
Yet
Oh kelihatan anjir.
He is
Fuck man.
spotted. Ratting the rat.
Di atas.
Gives T1 a man advantage.
Tapi Dava yang
Freaking body yet
kecuali.
now. Eminem to trying to close out this round and win the map.
No utility to speak of.
Oh Mind Freak.
Kalau nggak makan ya tidur. Gila. Om ini. Aduh.
Serem gak sih?
Dimajuin
Now
cuy.
it all
Lu ngambil
falls to the newest
resiko,
member
Cok,
of
Aaron.
Paper Rex. 1v3 clutch.
Ompet diem ompet ya.
To finish it,
Info.
otherwise
Like ke bawah lagi, like biar menang
tying
PRX.
us again, extending this OT. He's pushing out,
Aduh,
spotting
3v1 aja
one,
susah sih.
taking a bit of damage.
Oh.
He's looking for more.
Wah, nice
Saya
try
aja.
anjir.
Doesn't reset the aim. T1 will get the
Ente.
defuse, and they will keep us in this map.
Gonna
Match
say,
satu
where have we
seru
seen this
gini
before
guys.
with Mon yet? With that pillar, but he was
Apa
playing a
ini,
very
Lay?
different agent.
Another overtime.
This time
Kencana biar seru.
Not going to be able to come through with the heroic clutch.
Kok begini sih
Split
Katsunya nggak kayak
saw the
Katsu?
previous season. I love the way Xcurious plays this. because it's the same smoke setup that he had the last time they pressured him on
Katsus harusnya bentuk
on
begini.
that side, but he changed
Makan, guys. Makan, Ci.
back of site, not playing
Udah dulu.
on site instead, and that confused �ヱ𝑏𝑟𝑥 enough that it took a little bit to displace him. There's the Odin. I was wondering.
Well, now that they're on the defender side, he's going to bring this one out. I mean, 𝘭𝑪aken is
Anjir, dikit lagi. Jason 30.
gun.
Yang om ini kan dance, aku masih unyu. Hah? Dance om.
Jeez, yeah.
Nipu ya?
Flash out.
Dance seumur aku.
Oh, nice
The
banget
smoke,
something.
however, shuts out side player very swiftly. 𝘭𝘪𝘬𝘮𝑗𝘮 cleared. He wants to re-peek. Swings that. Oh my god!
Something nih, bos.
One tap
He's
master.
waking up.
Tuh jadi gue, jangan cari ribut dengan member saya ya. Ompet ya, tolong ya. Jangan diajak berantem ya.
Control very firmly in the hands of 𝘭𝑪aken.
Ini si
Member
Izu
gue
tuh yang
diajak
jadi
gelut,
DP.
cuy.
Yeah, they just do such a good
3-4
job
ya,
here. I
jangan
mean,
percaya.
what do you do against that?
Oh, kenal.
What do you do against something when he's that fast?
Kalian tetanggaan.
That very few players in the world
Protes
can handle
dulu.
that play.
Sama
Cepet, cepet.
It's almost unbeatable.
Apa? Kenapa? Gue lagi diomongin.
Katanya udah
Fokus
mahal
ya.
Katsunya gini-gini.
Staying quiet.
Udah dihitung, gila dia jaraknya
Mentality.
gila sih.
Fine. On the jiggle does get punished.
Oke,
Kill found.
Selama
Snake
Izu
bite.
belum
Try
mati,
and stop
jangan
any push coming out of
balik
stairs.
lagi cok.
As it looks like widely they're going to cut their way
Nah, Izu belum mati. Wih,
back
dibaca lo
over
masih
towards this
nyet-nyet.
A side slowly
Monyet.
creeping down the
Monyet nih,
vent.
bos.
Does arrive, but
Balik lagi sih, gua balik
what
lagi.
kind of rotations have we drawn out?
OT per OT-an.
Way back over.
Waduh,
Now towards B. Something tucked away.
aduh.
Just below
Let's
heaven.
go, Ting.
Dark
Nice,
coming in,
cakep. Satu lagi,
moving
Ting.
up the corner. Izu
Aduh,
gone.
nice
Something
try, anjir.
able to find the
Aduh,
kill. Let's put
nggak
𝘂𝑪aken down to
apa-apa,
75. It's Mind Freak now.
Mind Freak,
TPing
Mind
around.
Freak.
The opposite side of the pillar.
Hi, hi.
Execute there.
10
Time
seconds
dwindling.
left.
They're going to have to go for this plant. They're going to have to stick with the spray. Connecting 𝘭𝑪aken.
Wah, nice banget,
Finding it,
Jason.
and that's going to be the
No
round
time, no
one.
time, no time. Nah.
Not
Nice, guys.
Fine yet will get one. They're on
Wah,
the
itu
back
thanks to
end.
Ilya tuh.
Continue
Itu
to go
sempet
blow
satu
for blow.
Izunya mati aja.
𝘭𝑪aken once again at map point.
Yeah, and 𝘭𝑪aken loves
Kenapa jadi citra gue
playing with
omong?
smokes to
Anjing.
get aggressive
Kenapa,
inside of
kenapa,
it.
kenapa?
Layered
Kan final
smokes in
besok.
mid allows something to
Ini
pick
lagi
up
nobar
first. The
orang
second is
makan
just
hokpen di Discord.
just
Biasa
got
namain
to-
om-om.
God tier play. I don't
Wah,
again,
anjir
what
lu.
do you do against that?
Sih,
Ready for the
something.
follow-up.
Hampir sih. Sampai
I like
sampai
the way
3
T1
aja.
plays this, though,
Dapat
in
3 dia.
mid-round. I
Something
like
kenapa?
that they do the double
Dapat 3.
pump because
Iya, dapat 3.
Anjay, Jaso
𝘭𝑪aken
30
without the
kill.
ability to get info
Something
easily,
lucu ya pakai
they have
kacamata
to
tuh.
kinda
Kamu
gamble.
suka nggak tuh?
Wait
Gue
for
suka.
the swing. You can see the
Ah,
rotation.
bagus.
Wait for the operator again. Glass
Besok
cage
angka loh.
open over is
Nobar
something.
kali kita.
Spotted him. Knows that he's going to be up there on the rafter.
Apa?
Fight not deep
nggak
enough
bisa ya?
to
Yuk.
really gets high up, but
Besok orang main.
rotates across and eats some damage, but he gets a follow-up shot. 𝘭𝑪aken going to be punished after 𝘭𝑪aken ends up falling. Izu now. Catching
Oh,
some
aduh.
damage,
OT lagi,
stuck
guys,
up in
anjay.
heaven.
Let's go,
Both
Teh.
remaining players here from 𝘭𝑪aken down on the side.
Buat bayar
South
orang,
Mind
anjir.
Freak unable to clear the corner.
Bisa menang
And
ini.
let's
Kata
keep
kacamata.
it going. 14
Sorry, Han.
to 14.
Seru ya.
T1
Kacamata tuh menawan,
resets.
anjay.
Yeah, now we're getting to see
Overtime.
that side
Besok
player
kalau
we
finalnya
know
nggak
and love.
seseru ini
The
sih,
operator
kecewa
so
nggak sih,
strong in
guys?
his hands. And able to put it to such
Alex
great use
sukanya
there. Able to avoid
botak-botak,
that initial
kangkang,
pressure.
derke
Find some
nggak pakai.
nice aim.
Siapa yang bilang gue suka Darka gila ya?
To open this one up.
Gue sukanya Leo.
Saw something go up there. 𝘭𝑪aken was up there as
Leo,
well,
dia
trying to
tuh
come
yang
down.
Leo,
It's a really nice
Karena
piece of work
back
from
gimana ya
side
Leo ya?
player.
Leo nggak pakai kacamata sih, cuman jago banget kayaknya.
Caution.
For 𝘭𝑪aken on this
Chronicle
defender
lah,
side.
yang
There was
rambutnya
a
kayak
moment
Ron
where
Weasley.
T1 opened fire.
Pokoknya kan mirip John Wick.
Previous affair.
Oh, Izu. Oh, blind, but
What?
they didn't realize he was behind the box. Ends up getting taken down. Divide with a
Okay.
nice lurk forward. Just mentioned execute over on ramp, but then
Wah,
he's
masa
taken out by
kalah?
Ross over at main. 𝘭𝑪aken,
Bisa
however,
itu dia
comes up
Jaden.
with 2 quick kills. TPs himself up into heaven.
Mas aja.
Control that massive weapon before side
Tapi
player
itu-
gets in the head.
Kedetek cok sama si
Great awareness from
Kayak
side player.
play ya.
Goodness.
Now the two
Masa nggak
2
botak?
lawan 2.
Gue nggak suka yang
Ini dia
botak.
𝘭𝑪aken. Ayo Ron, ayo Ron.
freaking screen.
Aduh,
Beuron,
aduh,
beuron.
susah jadi Aaron.
Approaching
Aduh.
from main.
Ketahuan
Make
satu.
eye contact for a brief moment. Now
double
side
pick
player
sih,
turns
mampus
sights back over.
Oh,
Turns
something.
away.
Wah,
He still managed to
sujud dia ke Aaron sih.
doesn't know where the hell the spike is
Gila,
playing.
Spike-nya di situ, spike-nya.
Anjir,
Got all the time in the world.
anjir Aaron.
Dia nyariin mana?
Lu nge-flick ya?
Mana
Take a
spike-nya
breath.
anjing.
Oh,
Ini jago
Get
banget
ready
tuh
to
ini
go
orang.
again.
he's so fast. He's
Oh,
so
ini, bos.
fast
Wah,
here to
gila.
get this double.
Hmm.
And this
nggak
looks
dapet.
Kalau
like
mereka yang megang sih jago sih kan.
the
Kalau
Odin.
kita yang megang sih patut dipertanyakan anjir.
Just again,
Oh, ini Jason
once
sih.
again, another one where T1
Remaining.
Wah,
Oh,
gila.
Wah,
lining
gila.
up, and that is so
Gila.
nasty. My
Gila mukanya udah
goodness.
top G nih bos.
They're just unbelievable. The way that it looks like a round is about to completely slip away from �ル𝑋.
Gila,
Oh, kebayang.
cool banget, tai.
Find that perfect moment, that perfect
Jangan demen,
angle,
Ci.
that perfect timing
Apa?
Dia demen.
completely
Naran.
turn things around. And
Enggak sih,
opportunity
cuma
here
dia
once
keren
again for
banget.
�ル𝑋
Enggak
to
sih,
shut it
anjir
down,
lah.
but this one feels like maybe we're not done.
Alex
I don't
suka yang
know.
Well, this
Rusia-Rusia.
is why we see the timeout called
Chronicle
here
Ilya Putin,
from
kenapa ada
Alex.
Putin?
Been holding on to this
Gila ya.
ever since OT began.
Ini ayam
Given that
ladanya
they've
banyak
been
banget anjir.
struggling to get those round wins as soon as they shift off back
Gue
onto that
ngebayangin
attacker
Jamal
side.
Mayanto nge-cash sih.
Time to intervene now. Try to give
Apalagi
them a
Yanto dengan
solid game
kelebayannya.
plan
Bah,
to finish this map.
Kerat banget, kerat. Baru map satu. Iya anjir.
You gotta feel like
Kerat banget
kalau
gila.
Lams ya.
if �㫫𝑋 has their defender side figure out, it's only a
Kan
matter of time
begitu.
Banting anak muda anjir ini.
hourglass runs out for T1.
Kalau misalnya
But we'll see.
apa namanya?
They've got that glass cannon once again. Last
Kalau
time that
misalnya
worked a treat
habis
for 𝘂𝘀. This time he shifted over to the B side.
Timo,
We've got 𝘂𝑰
bentar, oi.
orang tuanya Susanto doain siapa jadinya? Bingung doain siapa.
Doain Jojo aja, doain Jojo.
Fast hits. The stars are placed.
Bener.
Try to keep things
Setiap
in place.
seingat aku setiap
Player ramps, we'll see.
tuker site itu
They
dapat
allowed for
satu
side
time
fighting
up.
in the men's meta valley last time he had the op in hand.
Bukan dua.
This time, though, he's posted
Oh,
on the opposite
satu-satu
side of
ya?
the map. Onyet going for the entry. Grafwell looking to try and
Tahu
delay.
ya.
No one down on the site there to receive this aggression. You can see side play. He's still anticipating that lurk that
Spike
Dubai has been
planted.
going for is still going to be coming through, or �㫫𝑋 is going to be trying to rotate around, having set up a gate crash.
Campur durian
Just
kali.
now, the call comes in for him to rotate.
These screen
Ternyata
holes
dibalik
again.
gitu.
Menarik, menarik.
He's watching for it, and as this
Everything
smoke
with Turan
dissipates,
is good.
more often than not, Saya is going to be good
Soalnya
for at
T1
least
tahu
one
main
right now.
DRX mainnya bakal
Players lined
nabrak-nabrak.
up.
Jadi
Something,
kalau
however,
mereka
entering
sengaja
up into
fight
heaven
di
finds
site,
𝘂𝘰𝘮𝘮𝘦 taking down
kalau
the
gimana
Viper.
gawat aja ya
A lot
T1.
of that flush out utility with 𝘰𝘁 now going to be
Anjir.
gone. Saya does get his mark. 𝘭𝘪𝘬𝘮 taken
What
down.
the fuck?
So
What the fuck,
finds
dude?
Forsaken.
OP-nya
Ulti lagi.
Keeps them
udah
in
mirip
this
kangkang
round.
anjir.
Drop down,
Davai.
crossfire, set up something gone. Now it's all
Oh,
on the side
nice.
player.
Closing
Berbahaya
gak sih?
saya.
And he just doesn't
Iya.
have the time.
Wah,
It's not gonna happen. Not like
wah,
this.
no time.
Down to 7. Mind Freak will finish him off.
Attackers
And
win.
�㫫𝑋
Akhirnya, anjir.
16-14 will
Saya bisa
take
makan dengan
the
tenang.
opening map here in
Nice,
playoffs
guys.
over T1.
Langsung ke
And
map
in
2.
this last round, giving him a little bit of space, trying to play for retake. �㫫𝑋 just having none of it. The phenomenal crossfire setup towards heaven really just shuts things
Akhirnya.
down. And
Tapi
Oke, dalam enggak?
match
�㫫𝑋
ini ya thanks to
Tangan kanan
Aaron cok.
manages to get the triple duelist
Itu
to go.
Aaron kalau
Who
nggak dapet
else?
dua
Who
tadi.
else?
And if you told me coming
Udah
into
di
today,
closing T1 itu.
Forsaken, he's gonna drop over 30 in the opening map versus
Sama
T1.
ngomongnya bisa makan tenang kocak.
Flying Sky, that's kind of crazy.
Soalnya nggak tenang kalau
You know what?
gitu.
We're aligned.
Abang sama iya, Miral.
Understanding. But good God, I mean, no
Jangan
one could
tumpah,
see
Bang.
this
Air saya,
coming
Bang,
at all.
tumpah.
And I gotta say, props to T1 for
Alex
handling it
pakai
really well in
jaket
that first
menang.
half. And also
Alex kalau udah
running
lepas
this really
jaket
closely.
baru dia.
Going up against �㫫𝑋 in general,
Guys,
it's hard to
how
find your
serious
footing.
sekarang.
They stuck in this one, but now we have their map pick of a set getting ready to come up. First, we'll throw it back over to the desk, though, to break down all of the crazy lunacy we just witnessed.
Anjir nih seru banget sih
Pacific,
damn.
are you not entertained by the very
Oh,
first
gila.
game
Hostnya
of
cakep banget,
today's
Dong.
semifinals? That was incredible. It
Mau
got a
itunya,
little
Ci, mau
personal on
plashinya.
stage. You guys saw that. Forsaken started
Mana?
taunting
Oh,
his
iya, ntar
brother.
kita beli ya di
Then
Korea.
Yang
next year,
women atau
Cosmic
yang
divided
pingu?
their win streak
Ya,
and
ya,
brought
ntar
it
kita beli
over
Korea ya.
to
Bener ya?
an overtime. That
Iya.
was
Kayak mahal deh, kayak nggak jual deh.
insanity.
It really is just
I'm
crazy.
with my heart still like, oh my
Kayak dijual sih.
Kemarin di ini, Ci,
Stop analyzing
di
the game. It just went like
throw
full
ke
on �㫫𝑋 fan.
audiensnya.
Giveaway.
Cheering for T1.
Ya udah kita juga ikut giveaway.
Kita sih,
Kita
kita
maju
sih-
paling depan gak sih, Lik?
Ci, kita disenggol kita udah mental anjir. Ikut gimana anjir? Paling depan.
Sama Papa Korea.
Iya.
Kalau hostnya berat ya. Mungkin.
Ada lagi nggak bisa gini kan, Lek? Bisa nanti di stage 1. Doain aja.
Kasih paham gak sih, Lik?
Nggak tahu, Ci. Susah. Halo Roza.
Bisa, Lik.
Aku pernah Lek atau gue
Terbang dan pengalaman lebih, Lik.
Oke. Gimana ada pengalaman kalau kalah? Kan pulang.
Itu pacarnya Alex ya? Cakep banget.
Mana siapa?
Mana sih?
Hostnya?
Itu si Victoria Chong ya.
Oh iya.
Iya.
Wow.
Katanya sih itu pacarnya si ini.
Wow. Coba mana IG Victoria Chang. Oh ini kayaknya yang pernah sama si siapa namanya? Sama oh si Cabi Ninja ini ya.
Siapa Cabi Ninja?
Cabi Ninja itu si Victoria Chang hostnya.
Oh ya. Dia nge-stream. Di Korea cari jodoh, Lik. Iya, cari jodoh.
Gak tahu sih.
Kita 2 minggu cari jodoh. Oke, Cimo. Oke. Kacang anjir.
Oh dia fansnya GENG sama RRQ. Anjir talent roomnya kecil juga.
Hati-hati kalian terlalu biru ini. Ada beberapa binatang lepas kandang. Dia nggak boleh gitu. Om ini TO ya. Kamu SP1 ya, Ompet ya.
Oh iya lo pacarnya Alex.
Are you single? Enggak. Gue punya 𝘭𝘪𝘬𝘮𝘮𝘦𝘯𝘵 sama Kangkang. Like RRQ main jam berapa? 2 bulan lagi main. 297 aja ACS ya. Jason. Dang.
Dia menang kalau nggak di Ninja Elite Badminton.
Gila gua mulu kena. Ayo guys.
Kebacok Victoria Chang. Halo Wonderwall Anyong.
Catch and swing that you mentioned, right? Yeah, a human recon dart teleports away. Maybe _𝘂𝘮 comes in for the pinch, but there were a few rounds where T1 started to catch up. You said that they were waiting out the.
Tiga dulu meta is real.
Halo Anyong.
Kalau sekarang pakai listrik. Itu pakai iya deh makeup artist deh. Di make upin dulu apa-apa.
Mereka ada makeup artist tau.
Damn.
Follow up after that, and I like how you mentioned this as well with 𝘭𝘪𝘬𝘮. It feels like on that first half, you know, with the 4-8 for 𝘭𝘪𝘬𝑗.
Dua aku yang harus sendiri.
Victoria.
Jangan dong Om, bantuin aku dong Om. Laporin apa nih?
This detachment, I think, from 𝘭𝘪𝘬𝑗 and 𝘭𝑪𝑒𝑘𝑒𝑛, at least at this point, where they just really couldn't find that rhythm between the two of them in the first half.
Yeah, maybe not.
Hanya Geraldine gitu. Aku pengen beli wingman sih lucu. Sama yang
Wingmannya lucu. Ini beruang yang pakai kacamata.
Iya.
Jelek sih.
Lucu cok.
Lucu penguinnya.
Penguinnya mulutnya mangapanya.
Oh, congok.
Dia cengok atau kaget? Sama juga mikirnya.
Nggak penting sih, Ci. Thank you, Budai. Nggak kelihatan tapi.
Ini nih, ini pinter banget anjing.
Iya, Jir.
Oh
Ya, pasti
iya,
main
pas
di
gua
AE.
liat ulang
Nggak muat anjir.
Harus dicucuk. Itu yang membawa kita kepada map OT guys. Mana nih momen Aron,
Lagi.
Ya, udah Anjay.
Slik bong ngeliat jatuh RRQ infoin dong. Belum dikeluarin. Gue nggak boleh kasih tau ternyata, tapi udah gue kasih tau waktu itu. Sorry guys, ternyata gue nggak boleh kasih tau.
Boneka warna
Tapi kayaknya bentar lagi juga dikasih tau deh, keliling kontak mana aja.
Yang mana yang beruang? Di City Amerika nggak restream Ci. Ah, emang ada NA. Halo Virus. Apa kabar Virus? Kalau main BO3 seharusnya �ㄚ𝑃𝑟𝑥 belum terlalu capek.
Bisa telan dulu ngalik baru ngomong sorry.
Apa yang beruang ada
teman-teman.
dua ya?
Halo Femos.
Yeah, absolutely. Again, it's how you've seen T1 approach was just very, as I mentioned, NAD. Right? You have that very aggressive different style. They have Xayah player that can back it
Ini
up.
Esen
They
ya?
have Rossi that has that experience that's able to assist from the back line.
아우는 없다.
The Gen
Oh iya,
형보다 나는.
The best thing about this
Itu yang kota yang Jatim mana Lik? Yang Jatim mana? Ke Bandung.
plays that one composition.
Jakarta aja. MPL,
Kenapa, Fai?
dance.
But between these two,
Sabar ya,
Dance.
mungkin dia lagi
Jakarta.
makan.
and because of Coach Autumn's
Apa lagi makan?
you can
Ici.
see some slight differences. You
Kenapa?
can see that the way the team
Virus
operates,
nyapa kamu,
they're
katanya
not
kamu
always
dikacang,
banking on
kamu
reset.
ngacangin dia.
Oh sorry virus. Hai.
Rossi on this Viper.
Miane.
PaperX does the same thing. We've got that hard
Lu pengen ke Korea deh.
play that against EG.
Kamu ngeles ya, Lik?
Ah, siapa? Korea? Enggak. Baca, nonton drama.
Mantap. Aku pengen les sih.
Oh iya. Setelah sama Cici Jasmine mau nggak?
Boleh. Bayar pakai puding ya.
Mahal lagi ke aku.
Bayarnya tapi tiap 6 bulan sekali.
Actually thinking that Forsaken might bring out
Atau bayarnya pas sudah jago baru bayar.
Udah keburu berangkat anjir.
what I do like about that is
Udah les Jepang, udah.
Bisa Jepang.
Udah les Jepang, mau les Korea, iya. Iya, aku udah les Jepang.
Bisa lah.
Cuma masih belum bisa, nggak bisa aja. Kayak harus setahun belajar kayak.
Aku juga nggak bisa sih Jepang.
If we do have Forsaken as
Apakah Alik bocil Duolingo? Enggak sih.
is
Hari ini ada jadwal WP
play, you know, are they gonna have that
Paper
Viper
Rex.
to go along the harbor, or is it gonna be
Tapi
an
ME
Boleh
aku
main
nggak
satu gini?
nonton sih.
What about the
Malam.
duelist?
Ya udah bisa aja lu.
Chamber, or is it
Besok
gonna be,
soalnya
you know, the
nge-cash.
Reyna coming out from
Dan aku
from
kurang
something
tidur
again?
dari
But
kemarin.
you would need, you know, a secondary duelist to substantiate that Reyna.
Ntar
You
malam
would
nggak ada
have
NA
Monyen
guys.
on a,
Jam 5
you know,
pagi sih
not
ada
Shen, maybe a Raze.
NA.
Aku bocil Magama.
We are going on to the
Tapi
debate
aku nggak
about this.
bisa-
I think, like, you
nggak
don't
bisa
really
WP.
need to have a secondary duelist when you have a harbor, because you set up the cascade, you throw out the
Bang Jatim kayaknya aja ke MPL. Jakarta juga. Ngapain rojok ke Bandung?
safety of your high tide plus the cascade.
Enggak ada di mana-mana.
Cove, I feel like is already
Bekasi.
to push into certain sites. There's so many angles on ascent that again
Jepang
harbor
udah berapa? Belum lah, belum. Aku belum NT aja. Lah, iklan bab.
Makasih. Cuman makan cuman seporsi Lik. Biasa minim 3.
Kalau kaget makin cantik. Siapa kalian? Komen sesi membuli Anto sekarang penampung keresahan viewer Alik.
Apa?
Enggak ya, si virus nggak disapa tadi kan.
Iya virus.
Cuma
Hai.
kecepatan pengen lihat Jaden. Iya anjir. Aduh. Oh tadi penontonnya. Oh yang tadi pegang kertas ya?
Mandi udah mandi.
Halo Raven.
Lu belum keramas. Nggak mandi deh hari ini.
Okay, so I was kind of thinking that
Ngapain mandi?
for an agent
Di-
like the Phoenix
Gue
or
kaget
the
kayaknya.
what is
Ntar
the
sore
name
mandi.
of Gecko because of the
Dizzy?
yeah the cheaper ultimate six
Kita tinggal beli lagi
Aman
orang.
aja
Ya.
Shani.
Siap.
harassing, you know, these players out of the site.
Tapi kalau beres yang minum
Pengen yang manis-manis
Oh iya,
apa ya?
sumpah crispy aku
Berbuka dengan yang manis.
bingung takut beli yang KW.
Apa, Ji?
Itu buku Minanoho Nihongo.
Nihongo Mantapu.
Oh, bukan itu mah. Itu mah Jerome anjing.
It's the best.
Ayo dong match ke. Gak apa-apa gue match ini 3 map gue rela dah sumpah.
Never know what you're gonna get.
Jangan dong.
Time around, really curious. So
Nggak lihat nonton Ci.
notice in watching
Seru.
T1's
Nonton lah,
ascent
kamu
bots
nonton.
is they
Nonton.
don't get
Nonton lah pasti
Jam
gila.
berapa? Gua ada turnamen jam 8 anjir.
generally going to be looking for picks. And so
Kamu
one
turnamen
thing I'm
apa?
really keen
Yang sama
on
Cici
here
Jajakan up.
for Paper Rex in a potential counter strat
Yang apa?
opportunity
Yang sama Cici Jajakan up.
is nade combo
Yang
with the
WOT.
Fade and the Raze, because you can
Kamu
really catch
turnamen?
some players in T1 in some of these choke
Bukan
points
Valo.
on the outer edges of the sites
Terus
or
turnamen
on
apa?
the doors of the sites. Mind Freak going to be the one
WOT.
working on the Viper this time around.
Oh,
Fun match itu
yang
loh.
si
Give it
foam ya.
over to T1, they didn't see him.
Kok lu nggak isi sih yang jadi tim
It's
I?
interesting that that's the swap up here. The Devi is going to be going
Hah,
over to that
emang
ultimate
dapat apa
Mind
kalau
Freak
Ai
like
masuk tim
Viper.
you?
That is
Dapet
also interesting. That's a really
Yang
good point.
saldo GoPay 250 ribu itu.
Pego anjir bukan OP.
Oh Pego ya?
Pego.
Camp.
Jalan ke disuruh
Gede tuh no
download
Pego
game
anjir.
anjing.
Oh iya 25 GB sumpah. Gede sih.
Sumpah 25 GB.
Lebih kayaknya bahkan recordnya.
Meledak sih HP gue.
Within B main.
Itu
Kayak harus hapus
PC
semua
anjir.
video dan foto anjing. Oh itu PC.
Ready to go. There's a lineup on the one.
Oh,
Finds it, but
gila,
he
oke,
next gonna be
nice
taken down.
one, good
Look at
entry,
this already feeding those
dapat.
Oh,
words.
love tank,
That's what I was
love tank.
talking about, but a good shot from Ray. Goes up with Ray.
B.
And now suddenly Mind Freak. The 1v2.
Gila, bulan pertama doang anjir, karpe kayak gitu. Biasa. Gak ngapa-ngapain anjir, si karpe.
Fully shut. Now they're gonna have to break their way
Iya Mas
through.
Gembul.
Shinoya.
Run out of time, or do they feel that
Ban
they
anjay.
to go for time here?
30
Rush it
seconds
down.
left.
Gak apa-apa,
Another
3
wing,
map full OT aku
We're
rela
noticing
Kronos.
We haven't heard a spike get planted, not even a tap on it. Jiggle out. Now they know that
OT
Mind Freak's
sih,
gonna be
request
out
OT
mid.
gak sih kita? Request
Yang
gak sih?
cabe nih.
He's gonna rotate his way over towards A.
Terus server gamenya lemot banget sih, Ci. Kemarin gue download.
It looks like
Hey!
the door closed there. Now they're going to try to come all the way
Apa
from
sih
short
mau
A,
OT
so
main tank-tankan gitu?
Fits in one
Iya,
to
tangan.
glass, but I believe that's been broken, so the noise is going to be made
Ayo
here
dong Mind Freak.
to alert Mind Freak where they're
Oke,
going to
tuh.
Aduh dia ada flash lagi.
Yeah.
Oh dia mau flash sambil buka itu
That range
pinter
flashing
T1.
headshot coming in. T1 once again will take
Dia
an opening
ancurin
pistol.
pintu
Great timing there
sambil
with the paranoia.
Kayak
paranoia,
Through the door makes it where Mind Freak
besok
has to
karpe
get the
3
first
basam
one, try to hide
yang
behind
iya anjir.
dice and
Makanya.
kind of pray, but they don't even give him the opportunity. Rossi there, good for it.
Aduh, masa kamu berapa
far,
lama turnamen League?
This door out, 𝘭𝘪𝑬𝑗 not able to find
2 jam. Udah kelar.
what they're looking for. This is
2
just
jam keburu
absolutely
DRX 2-0 sih.
freaking stuff
Makanya.
from Carpe. Yeah, those one taps from Carpe are
Tapi enggak
to
sih,
be
kayak
feared.
DRX GENG bisa 2-1 sih.
Now
Gila
side
tuh
player with an
GENG serem
outlaw.
aja.
It's a stinger purchase along with the Spectre half armors here.
Semoga DRX
With the side
nggak
of
ngecok
𝘭𝑪𝑗,
ya
they're
guys.
going for the force buy.
This very well could get some off guard, but given that
Boleh
half
virus,
armor side
boleh.
player going to be in a cozy position with the outlaw.
Iya anjay Darwin.
They just
Lucu banget
situated up
wingman-nya.
here on a heaven.
Ya
Oh, getting
Allah.
home. Now they're well aware of that
Nggak
weapon. Is
kena,
that
nice
first
one.
shot not going to be connecting? Monyet moving over towards Street, finding one before
Oke,
Izu's
monyet
able to
tapi
bring it back.
1-1.
Wanjar, wanjar,
Spray
wanjar.
coming through. Izu going to be knocked out.
Time, cuy.
Side player just fishing here. Blind, trying to get a straight connection.
Spike planted.
Meantime, Spike will get planted for 𝘭𝘪𝑬𝑗. Still a lot to work with here, though.
Yeah.
Phantom in hand. For Rossi can find an immense amount of value, but now Izu going to be taken down as they look to push in around the back side. And in window, side player not connecting with the shot.
anjir.
Drop down, �ヰ𝑗 will find
Menang.
high. Pushes out.
Anjir, menang, cuy.
Something to be behind him.
menang,
back
Cok.
jab.
Iko anjir.
Kills found Rossi, the last one
Tripsy.
standing. Finds one, looks for a little
Belum,
more,
belum,
but
Mas.
cannot hold his ground. 𝘭𝘪𝑬𝑗. Thing that we typically do not see go for these force buys. They bring one out, and they are going to be carrying a Spectre and
Oh,
a
nggak
Phantom
thrifty ya,
forward
mereka
in
buy
the
ya?
right.
Karpe orang mana?
Catches a lot of
Korea,
people off
salah.
guard, including T1.
Apa ya?
Not fully
Apa orang
prepared for it,
Depok?
and you're starting to think, well, okay, they've got that outlaw, they've got that.
Semoga
gun,
dia
they've got
janjian
that
masalah
down,
anjir
but the
biar
opportunity
dia.
is never
Dapat
there.
kan aja.
Berapa sih?
Already saw an attempt to combo some of the Rays and the Fade utility at the beginning of this round in case somebody was on the left-hand
Iya,
side of A main as they came in towards
Jam
Switch.
5 kan DRX?
Setengahnya
Somebody there, and
nyomot.
Monyet
Bisa, anjir,
able
ini.
to find a kill, get them the ability.
Oh mereka nge-force tadi Ci.
Here you go.
Itu fanatik
There's that
plan.
season.
Nge-force gak sih tadi?
Although that season
I mean,
ended on the
Apa?
roof.
Tadi nge-force?
all of this util for an
Nge-pause.
Nge-force.
Obviously, just taking every precaution on the way in,
Nge-force.
but T1 going for the gamble stack.
DRX ya?
Expecting
Mereka
to
dapat
find some
plan.
resistance
Oh,
over towards
Mereka
B.
buy, mereka buy.
Oh.
Now we're going to have to try to push their way back into the 5v5.
Just gonna have to
Apa yang kita
Kayaknya
santai?
kalau nggak
Nggak tahu.
nge-plan kayak mereka nggak beli sih.
𝘭𝘪𝑬𝑗
feelingku.
into a bad fight, but
Yang
the
lucu
angle
gitu
being
lah, ntar
held,
gue
if they were
dapet.
to come
Ya
from
lah.
spawn like they are,
Lik digodain
Mind
ngomong
Freak with
deh.
that Phantom gonna be very, very difficult. Find that one tap.
Aduh, ada aja.
Not the sheriff.
Ya itu
Position
fanatik.
reinforced. It
ini.
looks like the call is going to be made. They just
Mana ada gue
try
ngomong
to
anjing.
gather up, get collected
Santai,
around tree,
santai.
but the door should still be shut, and then
Oh ya lo.
Vibes-nya kayak Om
kayaknya
Halo
ini deh.
anjir.
the spike.
Si Ilya kayak ini deh,
Now,
spam
Carpe
spam
does
orb.
swing back, trying to see if he can get any kind of parting gift kill there. Build up
Nice.
towards that fall, but instead will fall.
Gila, T1
So,
dipaksa
4-man sacrifice. Spike
Cakep.
gods are pleased. 𝘭𝘪𝑬𝑗 are going to move up
kalah
2-1.
round 2 tadi.
Kayak manis-manis. Apa ya?
Bodies
Mas
for the
Yawan
spike
si
god.
Bapet. Balik itu
One thing you
ngomong
gotta be
anjir
concerned
ya.
about and why
Atau
I think
enggak
T1
mereka
is so
nge-push
keen
5 gitu loh. Kronos
to
kayak
make sure
tadi
that
di
it's-
map pertama.
it's a death to the spike. It's
Tapi
because you
emang
don't
sana
have all these
om
orbs
kurang
over to
ajar.
𝘭𝘪𝑬𝑗. This is something that plagued them in the AVL. Was 𝘭𝘪𝑬𝑗 just getting both orbs on both sides of the map and really snowballing off of agents
bagus
like
banget tuh.
𝘭𝑬𝑗, like 𝘭𝑪𝑬𝑗,
Oh,
to get
ya.
folks continuously online. I mean, we saw the Forsaken,
Tunggu half
you know, 5-dimensional drifts in one half 𝘭𝑪𝑬𝑗.
lagi di booming.
Those kind of things you have
di
to be
beam
aware of
and
that
DM.
𝘭𝘭𝑬𝑗 will certainly try to take advantage of if they're given the opportunity. Tap on the orb just to see if there's any response. 𝘭𝑬𝑗 though still
Iya
get
jadi Alex udah 40 tahun. Anjir
set
takut
up
banget
that
coy.
trap wire, considering camera playing way in the back
Jongkok
corner.
Takut banget.
terlepas.
Now, 𝘭𝑬𝑗 doesn't like that they didn't get
Langsung
into
ke
contact there.
bangke.
They're sensing that maybe there's
Iya diajarin
something
Rere juga
amiss.
aku tuh kadang.
They check short.
Apa, Ci?
Nobody home.
Seems like maybe
Pasang
both
trap
spotting
itu
each other
nyesuaiin
there
sama
in mid with
mata.
that jiggle peek from Rossi.
Oh.
Something creeping on the corner sends out at least a warning shot there towards �リ𝘀, who's now going to be drifting back away towards the site.
He's got that thrash as well to really break this open, and you can see T1 is giving him a lot of space and a lot of respect because of it. Yeah, you've got the toxic screen as well. Rossi starting to shift over to get some help.
Anjir.
The utility coming in, the hit is on, and a great spray from Sia.
Monyet lagi yang meninggoy anjir.
He does take it down, side player behind the kill, but �㪪𝘀 now falling means the site is a little bit more opened
Nice
up, but
anjir. Waduh,
Rossi
spike-nya
is still
anjir.
here, makes his presence known.
Wah, nge-stuck situ.
Up shot,
Something nice banget anjir.
Sheriff, be able to finish
Udah,
off.
Fai.
Fishing
Saya
down
player
behind.
udah boleh
Up to
gila
two
sih
quick
kalau gue
kills.
bilang.
Soon Sia pulls
Flank,
her
flank,
down.
boy.
Man gets
Tembusnya
spike
anjir.
plant.
Emit anjir,
Extra it
kalau
now
flank.
on his
Kenceng anjir
lonesome.
snack bite-nya.
Cashless, holding onto the vandal.
Oh, dicari lu.
Thrash is on the hunt again.
Ultinya,
Spot
guys.
him out, but
Pusing.
don't think anything's been
Kevin
noted. So
pusing.
𝘧𝘰𝘮𝘮𝘦 will be able to just drift away into the nether, hold on to his weapon. �㪪𝘀, they're going to be moving up.
Selamat sore bang, sore bang.
And it's a good
Kasih hantam menyala abang.
kind of
Stop gak?
play off of sort of lack of information here for
Axel sama
𝘭𝘪𝘀.
Marisa absen.
Not
Ya
really any counter utility
elah,
thrown
udah
their
bawa
way.
cewek kesini. Halo Marisa.
They make a play for that first orb.
Langgeng
So
ya sama
they
Axel
feel
baik
like
kok.
maybe something's going to be set up for a trap in front of that A site. They are
Monyet
gonna
cosplay Alex,
shift
so
on over.
kurang ajar.
Anya maybe getting a little too
Ini
wide.
dulu selek.
Sia does get that kill, but
Ini aja
Rossi
ayo
trying to do what
nyerang.
he can on site, but it's so difficult with something with an operator. Even on the 𝘃𝘁, doesn't have those escapes,
Pengen
no problem
puding
to
gitu
offer
aku.
in.
Rusia.
Wise switch back over to that sheriff to get that confirmation on the kill.
Anjir,
Followed
nice
up the
banget.
paranoia as well.
Something.
Really nice stuff here from 𝘧𝘰𝘮 once again.
Oh itu bagus banget
Holding right
coverannya Davai.
from the switch, and
Kevin pusing. Puyeng bang.
see why they
Halo Bayu.
went into this map. Really liked what they were seeing. It was the map that did fall
Halo,
away
Alex
from
musuh
T1
lawan
when they
angkat.
played 𝘂𝘰 earlier. Close, it was 13-10, but still
𝘭𝘪𝘀.
showing that there are some weaknesses. �㪪𝘀 trying to use that
Kalau
sheriff
EMEA
wall pen,
masih bawa sofa ya
find
di
some
sini ya sama
damage
Keo.
onto the feet of 𝘭𝘪𝘀, but for now
Mas
nothing
Spesifik
doing.
bawa Fate
Giving
ya.
up any of their positioning. Oh, good
Close, close.
wingman to check.
For that stun. Spot one is Rossi, just trying to hold things over from
Anjir,
Market
gila,
Field.
itu
masih hidup
merusak
coy
konser banget.
�㪪𝘀.
Fade v fade. Is that on top? Site now going to be taken once more here from the side of 𝘭𝘪𝘀. When it comes down. I shifted over, realizing they haven't shut the door. And what does Mind Freak will be able to take out Rossi. Into a position where you can try to die to the spike here.
Oh,
Bye
nice
bye
banget.
T1.
For the side of T1, 𝘧𝘰𝘮𝘮𝘦 will fall. Now it's all
Goodbye,
on
bro.
Easy to see if he can deal some
berempat lu.
damage here. First couple shots, Whipping does get one, but
Oh,
that
masih
has to
bisa
be
dapat
reloaded.
nice.
Won't be given the time of day to do it. 𝘭𝘪𝘀 now 4-1.
Kenapa pakai Fate?
Capek-capek setup malah kebel.
Relatively convincing fashion. The money
Hidup Cypher
starting
dan
to accumulate very
Killjoy.
quick, as well as the ults for
�𝘪𝘀.
𝘭𝘪𝘀.
Menurut aku sih
Nightfall
kalau
Tar,
pakai
right
Fate
there, one
itu
away
bisa
from
dikombo
𝘭𝘪𝘀
sama dia punya
showstopper in
Hound
hand
sama
for
ini sih.
𝘭𝘪𝘀. So a
Sama
lot of
dia punya
options now
Prowler.
for 𝘭𝘪𝘀.
Jadi kalau udah
T1,
detect
they
dia
like
langsung
to get
buka
a little bit
Prowler gitu.
aggressive at B main. Sometimes Sia player
Cantik banget.
Kalau
try
return
to
kan ya
control
udah
that
dapat
space,
dapat
along
apa?
with
Dapat
the
dia
utility
punya
of 𝘭𝘪𝘀.
misalnya kena tag
Seeing if they can
ya
maybe
Bisa juga
palingan
masuk begitu, Del.
get some
mau
damage
mereka
from
Mel
𝘭𝘪𝘀.
lagi.
terus
Forward
Lan.
split
Nembak kan.
all the way over on the other side of the map. Here comes that showstopper
Lani.
towards short.
Kok jadi Mel?
Oh,
Aduh, aduh.
Daze comes across.
Monyet,
Dizzy out next
anjir.
to him, tucked
Monyet
away.
kejar
Back
anjing.
check, falling is
Anjir,
fine.
Davai.
Sweeps through like a plague.
Oh mereka bawa Fate karena mereka tahu Xspirit main
Oh,
ini
come
Fate
on.
di sini.
Continues
Anjir, nice
to
banget.
just rip them to shreds. 3
Main apa
kills here
namanya?
for 𝘧𝘰𝘮𝘮. A little bit of spray
Main
through
Cypher.
𝘭𝘪𝘀, getting a bit of
Jadi
that
Prowlernya
damage
buat counter
widely.
Cypher.
Nothing else that can be done.
Oh,
T1
buat
again
trapnya.
has the
Harusnya ya,
investment that
harusnya
Odin
ya,
not cheap. They have to just back away.
Kalau nggak itu ya
Well,
apa punya si monyet tuh.
you're a T1 fan. The one thing you can hang
Harusnya
your head
ya.
on
This
is,
is aggressive.
oh, this is nuts from 𝘧𝘰𝘮.
I was like, yo, give me that ace though.
Ketawa nggak sih?
Anjir. Anjir, Ci.
Oh,
Anjir,
What a
guys.
read! What an ult!
Oh.
Divine. Arriving and says, no, no, no. None of you escape me.
Jago banget anjir 𝘭𝘪𝘀. Semuanya jago, Jir.
Well, never mind. I was gonna say something. There are a few things that you can take away for T1 fans about this round, but 𝘧𝘰𝘮 just
Iya, Jir, jago.
wanted that ace so bad. And again, it's huge because the economic damage done is
Main Sentinel lain.
enormous.
Penting banget tuh cowoknya sama sama Alex.
Takeaway that T1
Mantap
fans
lah,
want right
Define,
now is their
mantap.
eyesight, because this is not good to
Tuh, kok di
witness.
Korea.
As the timeout will be called, 5-1,
Bang, telat.
�ル𝑋 way
Bye.
out ahead, and this is
Bye,
a
Treble.
significantly different pace being set right now.
Lebih serem dari Mako ini mah.
This is when ¡�𝑋 gets
Iya,
tuh
dia selalu
It's when
bawa
they're starting to
kills,
build, when the
anjir.
speed is there,
Nggak
the device
nggak
starts
flashy
picking up
gitu
these
loh
huge
Mako.
multi-kills, starting to break things open.
Biasanya
The
selalu bawa
trapwire was
Cypher.
nice that it caught
Udah
the ult and
ketahuan sama
stop that.
𝘃𝑋.
That's great, but then the sight hit with the rest of 𝘃𝑋 just isn't able to be held. Maybe getting a little bit distracted, potentially by that trapwire showstopper. Maybe a momentary, a pause there to give them some hesitation. Might have cost them a little bit. 𝘃𝘰𝘮𝘮 just stuck behind that box. Not much you can do as that Cypher. Not a lot of utility to bail him out. It's just going to have to be on his gunplay, which is tremendous, but it's not.
Saya cuma dengan
comfortable.
akun Karpe.
Just sneaks right around, takes him out. Something.
Karpe turu iki.
Still an
enggak,
operator,
ini
one
second
away.
frag.
Di mana
The Viper's
Apsa?
pit.
Oh, soalnya
Yet is
4-3-2-1
See
sih.
if they can
Pantes
make a play for an
Ini
orb.
ini sih sepengetahuan
into his
aku aja ya,
hands
belum
this
tentu
time
benar
around.
sih feelingku.
A Marshall, a
Apa, Ci?
Stinger, some
Soalnya
Sheriffs, and a
kayak
Ghost.
nggak maksudnya nggak
Lot of work
menutup
to be done for
kemungkinan juga
T1.
Essen kan bawa
Tricky
Sova
here.
kan.
Would feel great.
Nggak itu Fate buat
Try to
counter si
turn this map
Oh,
around.
si Exuret.
Certainly tough task for any team when 𝘃𝑋 gets rolling
Biasanya kan emang
to shut
Sova.
it down.
Iya biasanya Sova.
Yeah, they
Kan di
know,
EME aja
because
masih
the
bawa
rounds have
Sova
been
kok.
Aduh,
very brutal for them that operator
Ini berarti
continues to be
𝘃𝑋 bener-bener
carried over,
pelajarin agent compsnya T1 aja.
constantly be afforded
Mereka
right
tahu
now.
T1 selalu bawa Cypher buat
Not looking to
Exuret.
give any sight lines over to something.
Waiting for the Odin from 𝘃𝑋. That's what I'm waiting for.
I hope that you'll be waiting for a very long time.
T1 pas
Roman
lawan
di live-in nggak?
Z
Di
sama
live.
Liquid,
Di channel
Liquid
gua
sama
ntar.
Zetanya,
Orb
Liquid sama
dropping.
Zetanya tuh bawa jet buat duelis. Ini 𝘃𝑋 bawa
Volleys go.
Race
Sighting
anjir.
tech getting ready to come through.
Cakep.
As the K and the C's out onto 𝘃𝑋.
Nyet,
Wrap
nyet,
around the
nyet.
side.
Cakep,
Not yet.
hampir
nice
anjir.
banget
It's
ya.
in
Spray
air.
transfer.
Rossi will be able to find that kill. Finds
Oh.
himself a second.
Dapat dua, cuy. Dapat 3, Ci.
Rossi comes up with a 3.
3 anjay. Stinger,
Okay.
power of Stinger.
Still though, just the stinger in hand.
Monyet
Anjir.
nggak
It's
dapat
definitely
tuh.
made them think twice about this one as they go
Aduh.
inching forward, and Rossi,
Enemy
can he
remaining.
get an ace himself?
Ace?
He's looking
Wah,
for something.
anjir.
Will
Oh,
deny it.
hampir.
Wah, anjir.
But he's at 29 health. That Marshall, wallbang, anything will do it. Oh, something.
Nice banget,
Pushes
anjir.
around the backside of the box. Saya not
Ribet,
ready for the
cok.
swing. Thought he was
Anjir,
sticking it.
Ci. Itu gimana? Lihat dong replaynya.
Rossi doing his damnedest to try to give them the round to win, to try to get
Rossi
them
with the
thrifty.
Stinger.
Something says no.
Oh,
Dia cuma tap sekali.
heartbreak for
terus dia
T1. This
repick.
is so well played here on the execute by 𝘃𝑋.
Waktunya masih
They get the
banyak
tethers
soalnya.
to connect onto 2 different players, and 𝘧𝘰𝘮𝘮𝘦 was
Bisa
like,
lihat anjay.
oh yes,
Oof.
this should be easy for me to clean up, but Rossi's
Oh,
so good with that
nice
stinger.
Tuh, gila.
Rossi was saying his mom is staying up to watch the
Apa-apa,
match.
easy dah weh.
Easy
Gave her a
boy.
little bit of a show there
Easy
for
boy.
sure.
5 ulti cok
Damn good
TI.
effort.
T1
T1.
Again,
Salah,
very
salah.
close in the
Nah,
thrifty attempts here from T1. Now with the buy coming
Oke,
back through,
tuh.
Trapwires just
Tuh,
intercepting these
lihat.
prowlers,
Udah.
information not really
Tapi
being
nggak bisa
guarded
dihancurin anjir itu.
from 𝘃𝑋.
Gak bisa tapi lihat tuh tahu di mana.
And I mean, this is the most 𝘃𝑋 thing ever.
Dan lu
because
jadi
they
tahu
wanna push
Cypher-nya
into
main di
Rossi,
mana
the guy who
biasanya.
just nearly aced them. Well, he's got a
Maksudnya
Viper still
kayak
up.
side
It's 'cause
mana
you
nih
got
yang nggak
Thrash.
boleh
You
dimasukin
got the
nih.
ability to clear it now.
Tuh, mereka langsung
Where
rotate
the
kan.
Cypher setup is. You don't feel comfortable trying to push through it. So
Tuh.
Ibe
why
gimana
not
anjir.
utilize or just run into it with shorties and try to clear it that way? But
Emang nggak bisa
very, very
dihancurin
far
Prowler,
back
cuma
are
at least
Rossi and 𝘃𝑋. But again,
dia
with
jadi
this
tahu
Thrash
trapnya
there,
di mana nih. Kita nggak bisa masuk
great
nih.
opportunity here to clear this out.
Lewat mid bang.
Going to be making his
Tapi
way
ini
through.
susah
Let's see
sih.
if that's what they want
T1
to do. If
mereka
they're just going to maybe
main
use
Viper speed
Wingman
aja.
Dizzy or
Crossfit-nya
something
di
like that.
luar
Look at all
banget
this
sih.
utility, the Nightfall.
Keburu lu anjir
Got
orang
one
masuk.
way.
What the
Yes.
fuck? Wah.
𝘃𝑋.
Kena anjir.
Oh no.
Stuck into the corner.
Loh.
Here Lumber, Rossi. Hit still up, spike on the floor. 𝘧𝘰𝘮𝘮𝘦 starting to
Wah,
push.
nice try.
Shuts
Ih,
him
gila.
down.
Exuret.
Spike doesn't get grabbed. Is he coming through?
30
As the
seconds
Neural
left.
Theft infested, they know where they're at. They know where they're rotating to. And it, for 𝘃𝑋, I tell you, take yourself
Itu
out of
masih
this
lihat
one.
reflex itu kenapa ya?
Trapwire still set up here on A to intercept the approach towards the site. Cybercage as well popped. Get rid of the one wire, but they have to get onto the site now. Just 12 seconds remaining.
anjir,
The try to get the
anjir.
paranoia. Gonna be sent out easy.
Ada Kevin
Back
juga,
down to
Jir. Aduh,
11, but
anjir.
𝘃𝑋 holds the door.
Spike down A.
That'll be the round taken away.
Ente.
Something just having to hang back and hold on to that operator now.
Ucap.
Not
Hampir
exactly
crispy
sure
ya ini.
Guys,
Tapi di
makasih.
Cypher di
what
Ascent
happened with the
trapnya
friendly
iya.
fire with the Thrash. That
Oh, something pakai
Terus,
Thrash kena si
enggak,
Monyet
gue
takes
suka
there to get onto the
es.
backside of the pit. You know, if the players, you can see Carpe
Thrash-nya
right there,
kena
kind
Monyet.
of having to play in and out of the backside of it.
10 seconds.
If Monyet was
Unlucky
able to
sih.
not be detained there, that could have been a very different round, but
Itu
a
yang
little bit of a
Aduh.
miscalculation there by Paper Rex.
Right there.
And
Makanya
the
kenapa
right
biasa
idea,
kalau
using
misalnya
that feint
musuh bawa
utility,
Cypher,
using that Boombot, using that
itu
Gecko
antara
utility
mereka
to clear
bawa
that Viper's pit, it just
Sova, Shockdatnya
didn't
buat
quite
hancurin
go
trap,
the way
mereka
they
bawa
wanted.
Raze buat
Credit to
Pencil,
T1
hancurin trap,
being able to dodge all
tuh.
that, clearing some space on the
Nah,
site, hoping
atau
maybe to get
mereka
trap
bawa
fire in there
Fate
as
buat
well.
detect trap.
Or not looking to slow
Anjir,
down.
keding
Oh
doang.
my!
Okay,
What the fuck,
Rossi
Cil?
got it, got it,
Wah
man.
gila
Right
cok.
out through. Molly
Wah
managed to hold it, but
gila.
Edward now holds the
Davai ada
door.
gila-gilanya Davai.
Bangun anjir. Kirain udah ini gak sih tadi?
And it's just
Udah
him
nge-flash?
versus something who's completely
Belum.
and
Siapa?
utterly
Si
trapped
dia ya?
here at
Iya main
Wine.
freak.
Udah.
Davai-nya.
Go for you, Till.
Davai-nya udah nge-flash duluan berarti apa gak sih?
Nothing,
Kayaknya
just a
udah
vandal.
deh, soalnya tadi
Tapi nggak
Rossi kena
kena.
flash tuh.
3 people to try to get
Rossi
Tapi ada yang
kena
nggak kena.
flash, cuma
this
si
side.
Exuret ya?
Gak tau, kayaknya nggak kena.
We'll just back away.
Iya ya udah
He's gonna
paranoia.
reroute with just
Itu makanya aku
tucked
bilang
away
Rossi
somewhere,
gila
try
one
to
tap
hold
hoki
on to
banget
this
kok kena
weapon.
flash gitu.
Pilek.
Doesn't have a good amount of cash. Grabs the spike.
Itu casternya juga
Script
sepaham
does
macam
come out
iya.
hunting. Now he's gonna turn his sights back
Cuma
over
tadi
towards him.
unlock.
That 𝘰𝘰𝘮𝘮 not revealing enough. The Hawk
Gila,
certainly helping.
gila disiplin banget sumpah
And
nih
he can't
Excuret
find him.
mainnya.
Excuret with 3. T1 as well. 3 to 6, looking for the run back.
Just phenomenal hold here from Rossi and Excuret. Looked like it was maybe going to be
Belum Hendra, belum.
another Paper Rex kind of just
Ada
sight
reply nggak
take,
ya?
but they're able to
Kayaknya
hold
Excuretnya
fast.
nggak ketahuan
Something
deh,
ini lagi
makanya
pakai
Paper Rex
skin.
able to try to break
Makanya
through the
pas
front of the
something
site.
masuk,
Dizzy even
nih.
connected onto Rossi.
tuh Excuretnya nggak
Penny
ketahuan.
Gets that done.
Tuh.
Catches the
Excuret
teleport.
kena, cuma dia nggak ketahuan dia di tank.
Now, a little bit of wind to the sails.
Wah,
Or
itu
T1 and
Rossi
A are going to force a timeout out of Paper
Cuma
Rex.
aku habis lihat video OTW.
Gonna have something to say. Already a pretty good half. All things considered for Paper Rex. I mean, you gotta like
Semua player bisa
finding
clutch
six
ini
on your
harusnya.
attacker side initially.
Jadi
Final
Rudolph.
nggak sih?
However,
Seru pol ya.
it is Paper Rex, and
Halo alam.
they'd prefer to do the majority of the damage on the attacker side in most maps.
Alex sakit.
You
Ya
heard
Jer.
Rossi, just 3
Big
more to
mingguan.
go. They'll want that 6 and 6 is what they have their sights set on.
Lu
Paper
lihat
Rex
tuh,
now.
lu lihat Alex
try to
mikir
disrupt
sampai gigit kuku anjir. Mikir keras deh cok.
Bring an end to this one.
Like marahin like.
Right.
Dia bilang kenapa ya?
Yang
Given
like.
the things that we see,
Rossi
the things
udah
being
kena
put on
Kena
display,
Tremo masih
bisa
melekat.
both
melekat
teams.
gitu.
I'm impartial. I don't
Gimana
care.
dong meler mulu gue.
I just want it to go
Tapi
to 3.
biasanya kalau
Yeah,
misalnya ada
because both
setup
teams
trap
have
biasa
looked
Excuret nggak
strong when it
jauh-jauh
comes down to
sih
sunset.
jaganya.
And seeing that face off,
Nggak tahu yang
with
2 round
the
terakhir aku
likelihood
lihat
of
kayak gitu.
Excuret as well going over to Chamber,
11
that sounds like something that we
spesialisnya.
don't want to miss.
Yeah, certainly T1 has to be wanting revenge on that map.
Bener,
from when they faced off
inisiator,
against them
betul.
At the AVL, so
Keyboardnya
certainly
nggak tahu.
I would like to see Sunset, no doubt about it.
Cek di
Mindfreak
pro
now
setting,
finally
pro setting kayaknya.
maybe gonna have the opportunity
Pro setting
to
tuh
use
ada
that
ini. Cuma
Viper's
katanya pro
pit,
setting
Saya.
jarang ada yang dia nggak diupdate sih.
Gonna get noted there. Has to just
Kawan
dash
nggak
to
tuh?
exit.
Kabur nggak sih? Gue bilang sih cabut sih.
Come on,
Oh, mas lihat. Oh,
right
nice
there.
banget anjir di spam.
Oh, nice banget Jason.
Far too late for
Oh,
Sink. Far
nice.
too quick on the reply. Something gonna get
Masih
tagged up there.
marahin
Wall
Alex
back.
langsung
Sink is just
semangat.
killing everyone.
Nah, ini dia.
Sights back over towards B main will be
Gila,
able to
sabar
take
banget,
off.
anjir, saya.
Excuret looking forward now.
Eh.
Brother V Brothers gonna
Efektif
back
ya.
away as the paranoia comes in from Defy. It's gonna be revealed. Looking for a little bit more as they
Bye-bye,
try to flush him
Excuret.
out. He's
Agak
swinging
bye-bye,
his
dadah.
got his brother pushed into the smoke, but something will be able to
Wah,
get revenge.
1v2 anjir.
Side player now, last man standing. Something at 44. The
Awas
knife
ini
now.
bisa
dia.
nge-clutch
He
nge-clutch.
sets up the
ketahuan
updraft.
pakai
The
kunai.
wingman going for the plan as he just lurk within the smoke.
Spike
Something that Saya can
planted.
do to try to interrupt it. Does he just go for a
Ayo.
fishing
Aduh.
shot?
Oh, nice
Out there,
banget anjir.
something somehow wins the
Something
duel.
serem banget cok, sumpah.
Nice.
Tapi ya
Kalian.
sebenernya si
I just
Kevin
threw my hands
sama
up a little
si
bit there
Jason tuh
because
tembakannya
something
nggak
is
kalah
just
loh.
outrageous sometimes with how fast he is. I mean, Saya's expecting potentially someone to come out from the smoke, and he still gets bested. Whoa, God, that's fast. Yeah,
Gue
dude.
baru kali ini lihat Ilya ya.
That's how I feel.
Kalau dapet
snappy
musuh
shots.
yang kerat, dia tuh kayak suka ekspresif
Kind of
tau.
play, that accuracy, that is what
Something.
got him onto this team. And he's done it.
Nama something Ilya, Ci.
He's done it on the world
Iya.
stage.
Ilya.
Nah,
right now
aslinya Ilya, I-L-Y-A, Ilya.
Oh, it's
Bagus
going
ya,
forward
bagus
on both
banget.
sides. Saya player on a hard line
Cantik
here.
banget.
In B main has the
Apa
backup.
cantik?
Namanya
_�ヱ
Respect.
forward.
Quick sampai kapan? Sampai DRX.
That's right, they know that he's
Sampai jam
there.
5.
And now they're gonna try to spam
Jam 7
him
apa jam
out.
7?
Mind Freak put
Ditembusin
in an
dong
absolutely
kayak
winnable position. For the meantime, that ball gonna be sent over towards A, but it's not
Soalnya
gonna
jam
connect
8
on
gue
anyone.
stream
Just falls
lewat
shy of 𝘧𝘰𝘮𝘮𝘦 position there on Heaven.
Kayak trap
He now drops
Anjir
down.
kena cuy. Hah?
Taking a hell of a
Aduh, Ci.
Oh, sih nggak ketahuan. Karena blind, nasibnya
Nice banget anjir. Oh, sumpah tadi sedih banget sih jadi si Rossi anjir.
Thrash goes chasing, spotting them
Ayo,
here out
dia
here.
sama
dikit tuh.
Cakep,
Tail on the
kena.
one. 𝘭𝘪𝘬𝘮𝘮𝘦.
Karpe lah yang kena. Kesian banget sumpah nih karpe ini.
So much space and time being
Ya,
bought
tadi
here. The Thrash,
Si
the
Rossi
Mosh.
keluar,
So
gara-gara
difficult
kena blind
on
kan.
this retake.
nggak tahu
Door
kalau
cleared.
dia nggak keluar, ketahuan nggak tuh?
The reveal, 𝘧𝘰𝘮𝘬𝘦 finished off through floor. 𝘭𝘪𝘬𝘮𝘬𝘦 unable to take out
Aduh.
𝘂𝑰𝘮.
Oke,
Time
nyet,
dwindling, and there's still a
nyet.
showstopper on the opposite side. I guess a consolation prize.
Epic,
They can try
Ilya.
to drag
Udah gak
that
ada
ult
waktu
out,
anjir. Nge-save ya.
but they know that they have to
Enggak lu
just back
Ilya
away.
mainnya beda-beda
They're not going to
coy,
be
kayak
able
orang coy,
to
mantap
reach the
coy.
confines of that A site.
Kejar net, net, kejar net. Jangan kasih duit net, net. Ada net.
Shorty in hand.
Ha!
Ah, ini dia. Nice anjir.
𝘧𝘰𝘮𝘮𝘦 will be able to finish them off, and 𝘭𝘪𝘬𝘮 now
round
get
in the
themselves
half.
up to 8.
I mean, they're just so well coordinated when they death ball around the
Iya,
map.
Albi.
I mean, there was one kind of oopsie when the Viper's pit was up earlier, but other than that,
Itu yang kemarin di
so
China
well
yang
played
lawan
there by
si
Forsaken. Get that haunt,
𝘭𝘪𝘬𝘮,
get the reveal
yang
right
tim
after that
Dragon
door
apa
came
DRG itu.
crashing down. You
Kan ada satu
knew
pemain Rusia kan
that the
yang
retake
si
had to be
Wo
attempted
siapa?
relatively
Itu
soon. They were
orang
trying
Rusia
to get
juga tuh
those
namanya Ilya depannya.
flank angles set up.
Oh iya.
Iya.
And
Oh.
maybe the Viper's pit will be used someday. A lot
Ntar
of
kita punya
utility.
anak namanya Ilya aja lah ya, biar jago kayak
Oh,
something.
they're trying to
Aku
catch somebody.
maunya kalau punya anak namanya Aaron sih.
Spam through the wall.
Aaron.
Iya, bagus gak sih? Aku suka banget namanya. Dari dulu.
Sent down, still not going to be found inside player. Now, dashing forward.
Ya
Somehow
anjir.
comes away with 2.
Saya.
Tries to keep them in this one and actually does give them the man advantage.
Ini orang ada gila-gilanya, Cok.
Spike still held here.
Itu Karon aja. Karon
Safely in
boleh
the hands
sih.
of something.
Karon juga bagus anjir.
Smoke dissipates and 𝘰𝘮𝘮𝘮.
Gue pengennya AARON.
Yeah, so
Ntar
𝘭𝘪𝘬𝘮
panggilannya
utility
AA dong,
able to be
A.
dodged by
Nggak,
T1. Set up in places where it doesn't really
bukan.
connect. Something
Mungkin dia pede kali ya, karena si Izu nge-flash, tapi
Nggak bisa anjir ini.
just yet. Ooh, it's a tag.
Aduh.
Challenging position to be in.
Ting,
Extreme
sabar,
on
ting.
the swing.
Aduh.
Now he's
ting,
pretty much
bukan.
identified
Anjir
everybody.
gila aware banget sumpah dia.
Still plenty of time.
RCT.
Running the assessment here in his
Aaron
head.
Travel bagus juga main gue tonjok ya.
Ball.
Wah bertiga cuy.
Send process.
I think for this player,
Yanto aja.
absolutely
Cik. Nah, namanya Yanto boleh.
potential.
Menangis. Jangan nanti jadi
Script
fuckboy
doesn't
ah.
drag off the angle. Well, yeah, they have the high-low here on
Gak
switch.
sih?
Will be an 8-4
𝘭𝘪𝘬𝘮
half.
base-nya Singapura,
Much like we saw on the first map, but this time flipped on
Cuma
its
katanya
head.
ownernya orang Indo
T1
katanya.
needing to be the
Aku
team
nggak
that
tahu.
rallies
Oh iya,
back in the
PRX.
second half.
Yeah, it's
Ownernya
a
Indo
really good
katanya.
setup in that last
Oh,
round
menarik.
for T1. I mean,
tahu.
𝘧𝘰𝘮𝘮
Bentar ya, absen.
got
Berisik nih anjing gue.
really aggressive there. Face first into
Aku
𝘭𝘪𝘬𝘮.
ngeliat replaynya
to
si
find
Izu
another
nge-flash
one.
dari mana? Dari market ya?
But the important thing is his positioning kind of fools 𝘭𝘪𝘬𝘮. Again, I think they're expecting somebody to maybe be
Kayak-
a 𝘭𝘪𝘬𝘮 spamming
Iya
that
kan,
wall or
bener.
something like that
Iya
where
sih,
the
iya
C's
sih.
landed. Actually, they were
Dafai
just
sama Manfred
waiting
tukeran
right
agent.
outside the door.
Dafai
They could
lebih
close the
flex
gate
sih
on him, and they did. So 8-4.
sama si Jason.
I don't know. I don't know if it's enough. You know, I've heard
Rossi, you're my rose.
Rossi, you're
Ada
my
beberapa
rose.
map 𝘭𝘪𝘬𝘮 tuh kasih si monyet main duelis aja, jadi kayak
Devi, you're my daisy.
fleksibilitasnya bagus.
I'm not good with flower names, but
That is, I can confirm that is a flower. Excellent work.
I did it. I did it.
Kenapa
You
si
don't have
James
too
nggak
many
pakai
flowers
player
where you come
𝘭𝘪𝘬𝘮?
from. It's usually
Nggak bisa
quite
dong.
frigid with 10
yeah.
feet of snow on the
Setahu
ground.
aku,
That's kind of true. It is.
setahu aku nggak boleh
It
franchise
is a
sih.
barren wasteland, is Wisconsin.
Oh, salah satu pemegang
Same
sahamnya.
can be
Oh
said
iya
for New
iya,
Jersey.
pemegang
Anyway,
sahamnya
let's
dong.
go into the second half.
Rere kah namanya Hendra?
𝘭𝘪𝘬𝘮 now
Aku
shifting
nggak
over
tahu sih,
onto the
pokoknya
defense.
entah
T1
owner,
leading this
nggak tahu kalau
attack.
kata Kak Dani pemegang saham.
Absolutely
kan
monstrous.
Yang orang India siapa tuh Kak Dani? Itu
Curious to
CEO
see
ya?
exactly how they're going to play this with something in middle. I want to know if that's like the 𝘭𝘪𝘬𝘮 sort of MO, that he's just going to, even not on a duelist, kind of be in charge of that
Iya,
area of
CEO-nya
the
orang
map.
India. Si
Often,
siapa
you know,
namanya?
you
Aduh, aku
expect him
lupa. Yang
to
kemarin
be on
baru
that
merit.
jet with an operator or something like that, like we saw last year.
8-4
Painting
cok,
that
skornya
space.
sama anjir.
early on just with the Ghost, of course, it's just the pistol, but something to kind of keep your eyes on, I think, as this map progresses. Positioning of something, the way that he's going to be playing off Duelist on Ascent. On yet, Mind Freak.
Turun anjir sehat begini udah.
Their attention right now being so very split. Divine looking to destroy the door. Players coming out of the smoke. Ends up falling. Rotation now coming through. 𝘰𝘰𝘮𝘮𝘦 going to be able to find one. Forsaken. We'll get 𝘂𝘰𝘮𝘮𝘦, but suddenly
Let's go, Mind Freak. Nice try.
Now he's gone. 𝘰𝘰𝘮𝘮𝘦 cleaning them up. T1 maintaining the lead in this one. 3-1 in that regard.
Map 5, Ci. Jauh. Lagi lihat skornya 28 aja. Terus itu merek apa? Merek Onyx namanya. ONEX. Cari aja Onyx biru. Ntar keluar.
Makanya aku bilang si Kevin tuh tembakannya sebenarnya nggak kalah dibandingkan 𝘭𝘪𝘬𝘮.
Maybe you can use that against your opponent here because T1 is likely to be a little bit more cautious than maybe normal on this round, right? It's got to be in the back of your mind that last time there was that force buy.
Kemarin tuh siapa yang ngomong sama aku ya?
Let's work the
Si
map a
Son ya
little bit.
kayaknya. Son bilang tuh
See if
si
�ㄵ𝑟𝑎𝑥
Kevin
can
ini
use
orangnya
that to advantage. Maybe they can
pinter, terus udah gitu strateginya tuh bagus gitu loh.
off angles that maybe T1 isn't expecting. What in the world?
What in the world?
What?
Okay.
Mantap Nyet.
Opening
1
kill.
HP cok.
Found there from 𝘰𝘮𝘮 down to 1 HP. Mind you.
Diberkati Tuhan.
Weapon not recovered. Worry about it being watched by somebody else on T1. They don't push forward, so that is not going to be in their hands as they look to go for this retake. But somehow, some way, �ㄵ𝑟𝑎𝑥 do have a man advantage.
Maksudnya?
Decent amount of util. Everyone's pushing around, but this Cypher
Yalah,
cam here from 𝘰𝘰𝘮𝘮 should be able to spot the ball.
berapa lama guys?
Yeah, 1 HP.
1 HP anjir.
Any damage done, he's out around.
Monyet kayak ditiup
You
juga
never know.
ya.
Angin nih makanya.
�ㄵ𝑟𝑎𝑥, man.
Cam cleared. 𝘂𝘪𝘬𝘮 trying to fish for something there with the Guardian. As Wingman goes rushing forward, that's going to be the mark coming through. Okay, needing to expire. In the corner, and something just wide swinging around. Sia player finds the kills.
Menang, winnable.
Unlikely to go their way as I say that. Oh my god, 𝘰𝘰𝘮𝑮 20 HP, Mind Freak. Full health. Push it!
Wah, nice banget anjir.
How do they do this? Against all odds and expectations. They have no firepower coming into the round.
Thrifty.
It's not. It's just almost unfair.
Thrifty doesn't do that justice. We need
No.
to invent a new
Bakal
term.
gendut nih anak. Gue udah nambah 2 kilo ya.
Si Rossi dapat 3 loh.
How does he win this fight? That's what I want to know. He's out in the open with an orb. It's unreal. The upgrade for Mind Freak, and I mean, there's a ton of information given over to T1
Nice anakku.
The cam was
Kalau yang
checked
ngajak
and
nembak
beamed in,
siapa
so
lagi?
that had to be cleared. They know where they're coming from. And they just
apa?
find ways to get there because they're not afraid.
Dia main chamber.
�ㄵ𝑟𝑎𝑥, they're like, yo, buy our
Udah yang
capsule,
nyanyian ya?
damn it.
Iya.
Look what you can do with this thing. It might just be
This classic built different.
Bagi. I don't share my food.
You too can go for
boleh
outrageous
lagi.
aggressive
Don't touch my
orb
food.
grabs that should never
Don't
work
touch my
and get
food.
killed.
Something now fishing.
Kecuali
Man leads the way.
Puding,
Ace has come
aku
through.
akan
Looking for
berbagi
the
lah.
push. They're looking to overwhelm. He's trying to find Sia
Wow.
player. A little bit too unpredictable there with the movement as 𝘰𝘮𝘮𝘮 now going to be a little bit
Wah,
of a
nice try Monyet anjir.
You'll be able to dome him with that sheriff. The swing
Aduh,
out high, split
Ci.
between two targets. Ends up
Pac-Man.
lost, and now the
Nice,
Odin
bro.
has arrived here.
Satu lagi bang.
Caught with utility.
Aduh anjir.
Wins the
Tuh
brother
Santo
battle.
div.
Mind Freak makes his presence aware before the neural theft can
Pokoknya
go off.
mainin terus tuh lele ya.
Sheriff in hand. Mind Freak again
Mind Freak.
versus
Ih,
𝘰𝘰𝘮𝑮.
dicek
Execute
lu.
lagi
And
anjir.
he managed to win it out. He's just dancing around.
Kata Aaron, kalau lu ngeselin juga ya.
Oh, nice banget anjir. Hampir dia tuh.
But he cannot get
Satu
the
lagi.
win. Mind Freak can get the defuse, can recover the Odin.
Clutcher kita
�ㄵ𝑟𝑎𝑥
bro.
can get up to 10.
Oh,
It
ambil
almost
dulu
works.
Odin gua, bang.
I
Mahal,
love
bang.
the tempo change here from T1. The fast short hit gets Sia in deep.
Dia hampir
Cause
thrifty juga
confusion.
T1 nih.
A great snake bite for Day main.
Kakak Alik ini fans Kangkang atau
Clear
Execute?
out some players. Make
Kangkang.
those sheriff wallbangs
Iya,
that much more
di
effective
hatinya
to get rid of
Kangkang.
𝘰𝘮𝑮𝑒 and 𝘰𝘮𝑗.
Udah ada ukiran Kangkang di hati.
Di hatinya tuh ada porsinya Kangkang
He says it's a little
90%,
goofy there where he
5%.
thought he had time standing
Enggak,
out in
tak
the
sudah
open
nggak
to
benci
go for
aja.
the prowler, but
Aku Kyungsu.
Makasih ya, makasih ya.
Sama-sama.
I don't
Hapus dong
question
itu
it.
video call-nya.
It's a
Oh, nggak
he
bisa.
has to know that
Wah anjing.
Buat nanti pas ulang tahun baru di-upload lagi.
that he might be
Oh
able to get away
sombong,
with it.
sombong.
Iya, kan nanti kita bertiga fotonya.
Kamu di fallback dia.
Enggak anjir.
Mountain is getting
Sini
taller
fallback.
and taller, but they
Emang.
need to climb.
Jadi fallback.
You can see 𝘭𝘪𝘬𝘮𝘦, they still
lah.
really want to push the
ya.
tempo here.
Kamu aja nggak di fallback,
𝘭𝘪𝘬𝘮
apalagi aku, Lik.
completely shuts
Kamu lah,
Xtreme
kan
away
kamu
from
centang
the lobby.
biru.
The rest of 𝘭𝘪𝘬𝘮 can
Kan
now
kamu beret,
anticipate
Ki.
who's going to be here on the A side.
Miss
𝘭𝘪𝘬𝘮
𝘧𝘰𝘮𝘮.
very far
Jangan
forward,
nyet-nyet.
Judge in hand, the 𝘭𝘪𝘬𝘮 getting
Maaf,
ready to
Nyet.
crash in,
Sabar,
and
ngasih
it does.
nyet.
Does not check right. He inches up.
Anjir,
T1
anjir, anjir.
at range, the vulnerable help.
Kiri nyet.
Down. It's going to be Mindfreak and
Anjir.
Forsaken collecting the
Monyet
kills.
dari jauh anjir.
Mindfreak now with 3 in the round. Spike stranded and executed.
Kevin, gue
Everything.
lagi nih.
Iya, makanya.
𝘧𝘰𝘮𝘮 mukanya kayak Frost
Saw
Misty
that
ya kalau di
wall.
samping.
Enggak anjir, mana sih?
Split that 𝘧𝘰𝘮𝑚 used.
Iya,
Bener ya,
rambutnya.
terlihat.
We too have
pipinya
cheeky
agak
walls that you
embem.
don't quite
Oh iya
expect
sih bener.
that you can hide players in. Both
Bener
prowlers
sih.
completely missing. Monyet there.
Senang
He's
desperate.
able to do a lot of extra
Nggak
damage.
ada
Causing
dianggap,
some
Rick.
confusion to
Iya.
T1. Yeah, he doesn't
Sadar
get
kok,
so
sadar.
much
Rame-rame,
matter.
aku nggak enak anjay.
Made it
Aku
so
nggak kenal tau sama pro player kayak maksudnya maksudnya kenal cuma kayak nggak
with any cash to speak
nggak
of really
deket
Nggak
lah.
deket.
for T1. They're gonna try to get rid of it. Devi's
Kayak
gonna be good for it.
Willow.
Yeah, no problem.
Siapa misalnya kayak Nobar sama
11
Aaron
now
gitu aku
here,
suka nggak enak
𝘭𝘪𝘬𝑗.
anjay.
And what?
Maksudnya kayak cuma kenal, oh gue tahu nih Mindfreak,
Makan terus.
The
Aaron.
closest on split. The
Iya,
Mau.
udah kayak yang aku
overtime's
sama
coming
Ari
through. Iya,
udah
lu, Hen.
kayak
T1's map pick being
adik
descent. We were
kakak.
expecting this
Kita.
to maybe continue being that back and forth.
kita kan
If not,
family
kayak
kayak
but right now,
kayak bicycle.
this is very much just
I
out of our
want to
hands.
ride my bicycle.
Yeah, it is good defense. You're right.
Nggak ini guys.
I find
Nggak
really
relate anjing.
Bicycle
intriguing to
apa,
watch
coy?
the way that people just
Kamu
completely
sepeda
disrespect
ini,
snake
bicycle.
bites these days.
Bicycle,
They just walk
bicycle
right through
sepeda, kenapa?
vulnerable damn.
Family sepeda
Just
bicycle,
descended
sepeda
in, but-
bicycle.
Oh yang
Bicycle
berdua
Bicycle
yang depan
family.
belakang.
For all the fun for disrespect.
Apa sih? Apa sih? Apa sih?
At least there was a Yoru.
Yang depan belakang.
Coba kamu Google bicycle family.
Bicycle emang yang depan belakang kan? Yang
Coba
yang
seseorang
seatnya ada dua kan?
donate.
You might be co-streaming this one too, I'm not sure, but
Bukan, coba seseorang donate
Very well
alik
made, but I mean everything
Itu
right
apa
now is
namanya?
resting on this timeout from T1.
media share
The
family
second one
bicycle
invested.
guys.
Nggak
And
relate, itu naik
6 round
sepeda.
deficit
Hah?
Umurnya
trying
kayak
to
enggak,
kejauhan
enggak.
ya, maaf ya.
on your attacking side.
Gak relate, cok.
Yeah.
Sedih gue.
Not a good spot.
it's not easy.
Harus diajarin main
It's
agak
really
jauhan nih.
challenging against this 𝘭𝘪𝘬𝘮 team. Now you've got a Nightfall to back up this
Family
Odin.
bicycle lucu, cok
Make matters
logonya.
worse, you know, Forsaken has an extra piece of
Nggak ada
utility
sih.
that he can use to spot you and
Oh ini.
try to get that Odin spam down.
Taga,
Mindfreak
taga.
has his ult over on the B side.
Bukan
They're
itu,
leaving
Lik.
all
Gue
players over on A.
gregetan.
Sorry deh, boy match. Ya, sorry.
Gonna be sent up and over.
Family bicycle lebih
𝘭𝘪𝘬𝘮
important anjir.
to again cover these orbs, feed them into
Diomelin
yeah,
anjing.
okay, he's okay. It's fine this time.
Stays alive. Something though.
Namanya guys family kan?
Has not spotted Xayah player. He's gotten here towards stairs.
Iya, bocah mana family?
Ooh, noted it now.
Nggak ada kan?
His presence.
Kok nggak ada ya?
Quick headshot.
Salah kali.
Ada
Wah,
lagunya, cok.
salah kali Ci.
Down to 56.
Salah family
Bocil
kali.
tuh.
Dash
Viewer gue
expiring.
tahu anjay.
Getting corralled up here in A main.
Only one kill. Monyet gets his showstopper. So if he gets one in here, this hit could turn really sideways really fast for T1.
Call coming in as that C's connects in towards wine.
Sebenarnya family Indonesia gitu.
Now starting. Mindfreak the
Ini
only
dua-duanya
one
dah.
who's really lingering
Oh, bukan.
back. Side player going to be spotted by the Boombat over in tree. Prowlers chasing forward into the smoke.
Nice.
Tries to hold backside. Quick headshot comes in.
Gila. Jackson anjir. Oh, anjir, Odin anjir haram sumpah. Bagi pengguna Odin, cok, tolong ya ini. Udah menang Ci.
Oh, ini ada nih.
Match point anjir. Ini match point.
Lock
Iya,
in.
iya.
Yeah.
Menang, cok.
That's
Tunggu tamat.
lineup
Cari
was from
sepeda
Kebagian
family.
DRX ini mah.
away.
Lo stop nggak?
Forsaken, and this is something
Anjir.
that makes 𝘭𝘪𝘬𝘮 really special. Is that players like Forsaken and the others spend a lot of time
Anjir
just
haram banget sumpah.
screwing around in maps. And when I say that, I mean they go in there and they just see what they can get away with lineups. How
Anjir,
far can
haram
we
banget.
launch stuff? Where can we launch stuff from? They're so technical. You think about 𝘭𝘭𝘬𝘮.
Mereka family background warna biru tua.
They spend a lot
Ada
of
nih,
time
ada
learning
nih.
tech,
Beneran.
practicing abilities, and how they can interact with the map and with themselves. So stuff like that, it's just
Odin goes bird.
incredible the way that they.
Gara-gara urusin sepeda jadi
Now
nggak
it is going to be
bisa.
Mindfreak using his Viper's pull.
Iya, jadi tiba-tiba match point anjir.
Further back than we saw from T1 when they
Wih,
invested
main lucu
theirs on
banget
the
lagi,
B
ya ampun.
side. But a camera
Pengen dibungkus.
not going to be able to see much as it's right outside of his trap wire, just in case there's a lurk being set up from the
Alik nggak
Viper's pit
tahu.
itself. But as of right now, 𝘭𝘭𝘬𝘮
Pargoy
having to
kalau PRX menang gila kan udah
absorb
pasti
a little
menang.
bit of the early aggression.
Kalau T1 menang
See
baru
if they can
Pargoy.
punish. weaponry is just not the best for T1.
No, I mean I don't know if I've ever seen Sia play with a bucket.
Mahal banget media share alik anjing.
Not that I remember.
Oh iya.
Always a rifle or
Itu gue ngikutin market loh.
Very
Kamu apa?
different looks here.
Ngikutin market.
Has the knife to back it up. Spray coming down.
Pada segitu semua sih, Ci?
Something again. Just
Nah
Enggak ya?
itu iya emang itu.
little bit of that
Ya
snake
kan kalian
bite.
tahu kan sepeda
Bump
family.
in towards the smoke.
Gue
Prowler
pengen
just
ninggalin
now.
old
Sia
party gue
player.
nih gara-gara
Swinging around back
family.
inside.
Mending nonton dulu, udah mau kelar nih, Ci.
Opportunity to upgrade his
Udah
weapon if he
menang,
does, but
menang.
he's not going to go for it.
Belum anjay.
They know that they still need to break this open. They know that there's still going to be players from PaperX situated
Bisa
here on
ini
A.
4 lawan
Showstopper
5.
Here
now
comes the
pumping
party.
through.
Oh, anjir, nggak mati.
Sia player pushing it.
Oh udah oke. Belum.
Time
Family
quickly.
dulu mah.
Forsaken swings his way back over. He cannot study the aim. Izu will take
Media
him
share kamu
down.
nyala kan?
Mind Freak will hightail it. The series is not over
Ya,
yet.
lagi juga.
Media share kamu
Well,
nyala
this
kan?
is a really nice round. T1.
Nah,
Too little,
oh
too
oke.
late. We'll see, but
Kurang lama, Ci. Lamaan dong. Nggak
they're
kelihatan.
able to slip the net. Sia player sneaks through, knowing that we've been seeing something
itu,
play
sepeda
that
family.
tree position, that short A position quite often.
Oh, nggak tahu
When they
anjir.
catch sight of him over in mid,
Ci Momo toxic banget kayak bocil
there's an
ML.
opening that we can potentially utilize. Let's see if they remember to plug that hole. They didn't. and
Si
that
Om Dance
really
relate
breaks
sama
the
jokes
round
orang
open
tua mana?
for T1. Monyet just not able to find that
Esther
showstopper
Kak,
angle either.
ini emang streamer kapitalis.
Kind of could have that one back. He might turn his attention towards
Mulai
the
melunak,
door.
bukan melunak, melunjak anjing.
Audiem,
Kok melunak? Kira kli gue.
Itu dong
That
Ignatius.
jet's coming in. The blades are out. You know that's a threat.
kamu.
You want to try to shut it down.
Makasih ya si Ani.
Halo,
Round
Exo
one,
Marisa.
the economy worked low here.
Iya,
with
Exo
some
Marisa, nggak usah gitu depan jomblo ya, anjir.
Ults to try to work with, but yeah, I mean, really good. Just getting Sia player into that deep
Oke,
blue
masih
position,
ditahan,
completely
match point,
unscouted,
match point.
set up for the Prowler to
Udah yuk
identify
kelarin yuk,
something's
mau
position.
nonton DRX.
Allows him to
Mau nonton
really find
Stacks,
that opening
Opa
kill.
Kamu
Stacks.
jam berapa tur nih?
Now they
Jam
need to do
7.
that 6 more times to give
Jam
us
7
overtime.
siap-siap.
Masih lama.
Iya, jam 8 baru tur nih.
Udah lah, setengah 8 aja
No
siap-siap.
problem.
Up on top of the box, come on, yeah, it's fine.
Hit.
Anjir.
Puts him low, and something
Anjir,
gets
nice
a
banget.
headshot at range. Just go ahead and finish the job. Paranoia is well expended by Izu.
Menang ini, something punya trash.
It's just these little plays that they set up that
Lab sampai
so well
WOT.
coordinated, so well
Iya,
executed.
Chris kayaknya.
Their aim so good. Monyet gets
Abis ini udahan. Enggak, abis ini nonton DRX. Sampai jam 7 pokoknya.
Try to spam it down. Even though that,
Waiting.
Oh, anjir, cakep monyet. Ayo cicil.
Satisfied just to go ahead and put that
Cicil
shot across
mereka.
the shoulder.
Ayo Jason.
As the Thrash
Gila,
goes up the
19-11-11, Ci.
scouting mission in towards B main. Nothing spotted, brings it back,
sih gue.
covers it. Have that up
Berkat
as
Odin tadi 4 kill ya.
DRX just pulling back, getting ready for the attack to come in here onto A.
Saya player mirip Dr. Richard. Oh iya, iya.
out of utility.
Bener.
Super Rex.
Anjir.
Forsaken, yeah.
Banget Houndnya.
Rossi revealed, 𝘰𝘯𝘮𝘮 as well. Just no ambiguity about it. Says, yes, I'm here. Here's a Prowler. Please don't chase me. They're going to back away, and that's going to be them now drifting back towards
Terus HP banyak
this B
gak?
site.
That's got the
Tuh kan
flash out
KP
again.
nggak nambah-nambah killnya.
That's going to
Sian.
be lost for the rest of this round. 2-1 here.
Tells them everything that they need to know.
Yep.
It's either A
Oh,
main or it's
ketahuan
B.
kok.
Oh, are they
Kita
just
nggak ada
this is going to be A.
What the fuck, naik banget
Boy.
coy.
Take it
Oh,
down.
dia reload
Marshall, the opening shot. Time dwindling. Spike here in the hands of Izu. Spots one. Shot is Spike's going to be planted. T1
planted.
with a hope, with a
Yuk
dream.
berempat anjir. For V2. Nice banget. What the
Izu
fuck.
on his lonesome.
Bye-bye,
Goodbye, Izu.
T1.
Swings out the
Bye,
spam coming through the
Izu.
smoke. Finds out him now. Finds one, but cannot hold the door.
Tepuk tangan.
Bye, T1.
Untuk PRX.
Gila, Cahaya seneng banget, Cok.
Shutting
Akhirnya
down
gua
T1
ke
on their map
master.
pick of ascent.
Akhirnya gua ke
Moving forward.
master.
2-0.
And now
Anjir.
Paper Rex find themselves
Aduh,
once
sayang
again
banget, Cok.
making their way to an
GG,
international event.
ejat. Wah, nggak boleh toxic lu,
They will go
gila.
to represent
Lu
Pacific.
kasih Jadon.
Still some work to be done to see if they can
Beneran
claim
Goni Dark
title,
anjir itu.
their second
bajunya.
in a row in VCT Pacific. But certainly
GG WP.
looking
Mending
unbelievably
kita beli
strong
bundle
asset
dulu
there.
gak sih?
You can see the heartbreak
Izu
here
nangis,
for
Cok.
T1 Izu.
Jangan
Gak apa-apa,
nangis.
Zu.
Such a valiant
First
effort on
year,
split.
first year.
They gave it everything they had.
Katanya top
They made
4.
that triple duelist almost
Masuk
not work.
Masters.
So close.
Yeah.
Enggak, Ci. Bukannya top 4,
Like that
masuk
against
master.
a comp that so many other teams
Top 4
Top 2 ya?
ke master.
Iya kan top
Top
4.
2 sayang.
Top 2.
Top 2, top 2.
We can't make this work.
Nangis,
Lost
Cok,
like
Izu.
that. Seemingly
Jangan nangis, puk dulu Ci.
Ya udahlah ya.
Ya udahlah ya.
Gak bisa cok, masih susah anjay.
Siap.
Refresh 55 nya nyala cok.
Tengga.
Lihat aja tuh Aaron nge-clutch. Weh. Salaman.
Jangan nangis. Jangan nangis.
Ini kayak mediasi ya nih. Jangan nangis. Oh itu Shin Gyungmin ya? Shin Gyungmin.
And a lot of confidence that they are going to bounce back in the next stage. Like there is a lot of really good.
Kevin got clapped by his little brother.
Wah, nggak mau tos-tosan anjay. Buying time nih production.
Anaknya kok Afif nangis cengeng. Ih parah. Semua orang punya hati.
Masih ada stage 1, stage 2 Izu.
Bayi cengeng. Ih toxic. Ayo Izu.
Wah Izu nggak
Tos
mau.
dulu. Mau itu dia tos.
Oh dia udah.
Kencana. Jangan nangis.
Anjir dia nangis sampai.
Enti Gigi Izu.
Ih lucu banget.
Gigi. Bawa pulang karungin.
Nggak gitu.
Oh gitu. Oke.
Yeay.
Cahaya happy banget. Sumringah.
Cahaya.
Monyek. Like review tim bundle. Iya mau. Ayo kita buka Valorant dulu.
Gue hampir salah tag Jason ini.
Jason William.
Jason saudaranya laki gue.
Oh, engkau gue soalnya Jason William.
Yang pergi itu.
Pergi kemana? Iya.
Gak tau, kamu waktu itu terdekat bandara kan? Kok lu gitu sih? Hampir menyesatkan gue.
Lagi download anjir. Nggak update cuy. Aduh Riot hari-hari update cuy. Nggak tahu nih.
Kamu belum beli ya dari
Belum.
kemarin? Oh iya dia update.
Monyet berasa
Master Madrid nanti April.
Aduh lama banget lagi update-nya.
Shin Gyungmin.
Ayo kita ke Korea.
Anjing cakep banget cok.
Ini si Ḥ'Nyura. Mirip kan Ci sama Ḥ'Nyura?
Oh iya mirip.
Kayak masuk boom.
Siapa?
Kayak
Siapa?
Rea siapa Rea? Rea ini loh, Rea yang kacamataan.
Nggak tahu siapa tuh.
Jadi BA
Halo
boom.
Nanda. Nggak tahu kok. Hostnya Shin Gyungmin. Cakep coks.
Cakep kok nge-lag tiba-tiba. Nggak sanggup internetnya dengan kecantikan Shin Gyungmin. Beneran nge-lag anjir Ci. Karena
Oke,
gue installing
Crispy.
juga ya.
Cipher most of the time, right? On the map, so we use the decoy to break the trip and stuff. So yeah, we just trying
Seru
and
banget
scream
kan
that
gila.
it's working.
Meskipun
So
match back-nya kurang.
Nobar PMSL nggak bisa nobar. Gue nggak ada ininya license-nya. Hostnya cakep jir tapi cakepan. Yeay. Iya, Rea sekarang menjadi BA Boom Esport. Iya. 어떨까?
Congrats again, something. I want to ask you, when you sense your team's win, what and who popped in your mind right away?
Ya Allah, nge-lag bang. Bang!
Kenapa sih Lik?
Bang, udah bang.
Internet kamu.
Alami gue pakai bis. Palanya gatel mau keramas. Boleh nggak keramas? Berapa lama sih? Kayaknya. Berapa lama ininya? Breaknya? Apakah lama? Tidak lama? Mau keramas. Aduh, nge-lag 30 menit. Breaknya 30 menit. Boleh gila. Ya udah bentar.
Besok harus berapa match? 1 match BO5.
DRX gak sih? Enggak sih. Kalian udah keramas belum? Mau keramas. Jamnya kayak Park Boyong. Oh iya sih, lumayan. Lumayan. Cantik pol. Bajunya lucu lagi warna biru. Mau. Dua tim di Grand Final maju ke Madrid. Iya, langsung Masters. Bayar wifi like. Ininya jalan anjir chatnya. Ini gak jalan.
Ada Wonder. Jason.
Iya aku nge-like sih. Numpang wifi dong. Iya.
Ambil yang di YouTube aja.
Ada nih udah gak jadi like. Ya nge-like lagi gak jadi deh. Jason. Baru Jason di sini.
We really excited to show what we can do in Madrid later. I hope you guys still keep supporting us all the time until we can bring.
Oke bro, aduh sorry bro, nge-like bro.
The trophy.
Muka hostnya mulus kayak Momo-chan. Iya. Cimol mukanya emang kayak pantat bayi. Muka hostnya katanya mulus kayak Cimol. 𝘭𝘪𝘬𝘦𝘵
Gak beli baju �ㄵ𝘪𝘬.
Selamat anjay. 오늘부터 for second DRX 𝘧𝘰𝘮𝘮𝘦. Nggak mau. DRX aja lah.
Nanti kali pas ke Korea Arsa.
Apa Ci?
Sama Alik.
Apa?
Di jersey 𝘵𝘪𝘬.
Lu jersey 𝘵𝘪𝘬. Aku mau jersey DRX. Ci nggak mau jersey DRX?
Mau. Aku kemarin udah titip sama Son sih yang namanya Stax, cuma nggak tahu dapat nggak.
Anjir. Bisa deh kayaknya beli dari Indo.
Kenapa?
Bukannya bisa beli dari Indo? Online.
Mahal bea cukainya, Lik.
Oh. Oke.
Hah?
Hah?
Apa?
Hah? Aku gak ngomong apa-apa.
Oh. Anjirin.
Kacau. Ayo kita lihat yang mana yang cakep.
Terlalu brutal videonya Alifudin.
Mahal banget Ci. Pistol doang 230.000. Gila lu.
Apa?
Mahal banget. Skinnya.
Apa kapsul tim?
Iya.
Murah lah. Hah? Murah lah, itu dapat gun body, player card.
Udah.
Dapat spray.
Iya. Bukannya cuma
berapa?
cepean.
50.000.
Ya gue kira cepean anjir 1000-an gue kira.
Enggak lah, 240.000.
Mahal nggak sih?
Top up di Mau Transfer paling murah, Lik.
Benar, setuju. Aku lagi ada top up store. Jangan gitu dong.
Sorry dah.
Aduh,
50 biji.
berantem anjir.
50.000 kita borong anjay.
Ih, bagus banget Leviathan punya ya Tuhan.
Tahun lalu aku tuh udah nitip
DRX
yang putih, cuma
yang satu
gak ada
gaji.
namanya Stax. Itu nggak ada namanya aja.
Ya apa Ci?
Maksudnya polos ya? Itu 1 juta. Kalau ada nama Staxnya di custom bayar lebih lagi. Bayar.
Hah? Kok bayar sih?
Bayar Lik. Kan dia jual nama player.
Oh iya. Bayar berapa? Bayar berapa? Siapa? Kok hilang sih dia?
Cakep banget Cok hostnya.
Cimo, bayar berapa?
Apa?
Bayar berapa?
Bayar berapa apanya?
Bayar berapa? Nama berapa? Nombok berapa?
Apa ya?
Nombok berapa kalau pakai nama player?
Aduh, aku nggak tahu. Cuma waktu yang si jersey-nya waktu champion tahun lalu, si Son tuh bilang katanya nggak pakai nama Stax itu 1 juta kan. Cuma kemarin
Aku sempet cek di
Website kayaknya cuma 700 deh.
dia
Jersey.
punya website tuh 46 atau 52 aku lupa deh. Cuma kan bayar ini lagi transport. Terus bayar nanti kesininya kan bayar bea cukai. Karena Indian kayaknya bakal kena sekitar 2 jutaan deh.
Oh, oke.
Ya ada videonya Jojo. Lucu banget.
Aduh pusing, darah rendah. Anjir. Ci, kelihatan gue bagus banget, Ci. Ci, kelihatan gue bagus banget. RRQ-nya mana sih? Belum lihat. Ini sih anjay.
Ditawarin
Mana RRQ
Jing.
punya? Yang fanatik. Mana RRQ punya? Aduh, minggir ah. Oh, ini dia.
Jojo lucu banget. Jojo gemoy banget. 2 juta sampai Indo. Ya kira-kira segitu. Enggak, maksudnya 2 juta itu ada termasuk apa namanya? Termasuk transport dan lain-lain.
Bagus banget, bro. Oh my god, gila banget anjir.
Baik, kita
Tapi ini jelek. Player card-nya jelek. DRX punya player card-nya bagus.
DRX player card-nya bagus, tapi dia punya klasik kurang bagus aja. Aku nggak suka.
Ih, aku suka sih soalnya warna biru, Ci. Tapi lebih bagus lagi Kelautan punya.
Tapi birunya
Kelautan punya, Ci. Kelautan punya.
Kelautan aku nggak suka sih.
Take my heart.
Cloud9 tuh yang bagus siapa ya?
Anjir, cantik banget.
Oh, liquid.
Enggak, aku nggak suka liquid. Tadi aku udah lihat. Kurang.
Liquid bagus tau. Aku suka birunya.
Kurang suka. Mana? Ini tuh. Iya, aku tidak suka. Navy gitu dia. Kurang. Leviathan punya. Ih, ada Dono. Ci, Dono, Ci.
Apa?
Dono.
Oh iya, makanya. Bagus ya.
Pasti beli.
Guys, aku lagi bikin. Aku kalau mau beli, aku mau beli itu lagi.
Lucu banget, tapi gak mau beli, mahal.
Mahal, seorang Alik bilang 200.000 mahal. Halo Dylan. Ntar Cimo ke Korea interview staff.
Mana Leviathan kok hilang? Ada aku juga, kan bertiga.
Enggak. Kamu interview Kangkang aja ya. Kamu sama Kangkang aja, tolong jangan ganggu-ganggu saya.
Kita sepaket, woy. Kita sepaket, Ci. Itu kuda bukan Nono.
Cimo ke Korea pada Jesse DRX sampai mahal.
Ini juga keren banget sih Leviathan punya. Dang, bro.
Yang kotor ada sensornya. Ini 𝘭𝘰𝘮𝘮𝘦 apa lagi?
Emang dia jago Korea.
𝘭𝘰𝘮𝘮𝘮.
Oh, ini bagus banget, nah anjir. Tapi gue gak suka Leviathan. Walaupun ada Aspa sekarang. Tapi enggak.
Nih ya guys ya, aku kasih lihat kalian nih. Kemarin nih aku mau beli ini nih.
Aduh, pengen beli. Tapi cuma bisa beli satu. BRRQ punya deh.
Babi. Nih, kemarin aku mau beli ini nih, aku kasih lihat ya. Wah, gila, aku udah mau cek.
Aduh, gak bisa scroll
kayak aku mikir,
scroll rusak.
cukainya mahal deh. Fuck man. Nih ya.
Bagus, cuman
lemot banget, Cok. Ini.
Gue suka ininya, gue suka ininya. Apa? Apa sih namanya ini? Gantungannya. Badinya oke lah, badinya RRQ oke lah. Tapi ininya loh, player cardnya ini.
Kayak apa stack seganteng banget, Cok, anjing.
Siapa yang bikin, coy? Cat gak sekarang juga?
Jangan senyum gitu dong, kamu apa?
Coba bikin. Anjir, player cardnya. Ini bagus banget. Ini gue suka.
Oh, nih yang ini nih, guys.
Kayak cakep anjay. Ini juga bagus pistolnya.
Oh iya, interview Cahya.
Pistolnya kayak B. Kayak Ant-Man. Ini loh. Ini apa ini? Ayolah. Bikin kayak gini lah. Itu kan keren. DRX-nya. Nih, kan keren. Gue nggak bisa komen. Lu, aduh nggak kelihatan gue bro. Sorry. Aduh nggak kelihatan lagi gue. Gue bikin kayak kita lihat. Tuh kayak gini, itu keren loh. Kayak maksudnya ada figurnya, ada orangnya. Kayak anjay ini keren. Coba kita sentinel. Oh ini jelek sih anjir. Siapa yang bikin babi? Black.
Gila ini impian
ini
Cahya,
Dono
Cok.
lucu. Kayak gitu loh aku bikin. Nih DFM. Jelek anjir.
Oh.
Kurang. Nah ini. Bagus banget anjir. Tapi ini jelek sih. Tapi masih kayak oke kayak jet gitu cuman. Ini bagus banget.
Iyalah gila gimana nggak mau happy Cok si Jason lagi. Si monyet tuh tahu apa season lalu 39 kill nggak lolos. Nge-carry GE.
Kurang keren dong, nggak ada figurnya. Iya, kayak menurut gua bisa dibagusin gitu, bisa do much better dari sekedar
Gak gampang apa gak mau sama prof, nggak prof sama Son dia orang sama Lilo kagak ada kayak
ada dugem ya.
Bea sebelah lagi sibuk anjay Bea sebelah nih ya guys nih kemarin aku beli ini enggak kamu kan lagi itu apa namanya sayang?
Iya lagi lihat bundle
Cici beli apa
ini
ada nih
DRX, RRQ sama
aku DRX, RRQ sama Peprex.
Oh oke.
Peprex bagus Lik menurut aku ya. Tuh gak ada stocksnya sold out guys.
Stres ya?
Tuh bayar lagi
ya,
tambah 11 tambah $11 $12
energi keren sih. Harusnya lu yang gambar
tuh total 52 kan nih misalnya kita masukin
gambar kan gambar lu bagus bener.
Terus aku pengen beli
mending RRQ menambahin gajinya untuk bayar saya desain
dulu nih.
Banner.
What the fuck?
Come on, kasih orang gitu kayak siapa gitu, Estrella gitu atau Bani gitu, telur apa? Yang keren sedikit ya.
Terus aku tuh kemarin pengen nambah ini guys.
Oh gelap anjing.
Apaan anjing?
Gitu bagus. Gitu.
Oh aku nambah ini nih mana ya? Sumpah ada satu yang bagus banget. Aku ada nitip ada nitip season sih.
Itu mana?
Nih. Wah ini sumpah ini keren banget. Ini harus banget beli sih.
Gitu game. Gitu. Ini.
Wah. Bagus gak sih? Bagus kan?
Oh ini deh. Sorry guys. Kita suka. Ini kayak Sentinel gitu. Bagus sih, lebih bagus daripada punya Sentinel. Sentinel menurut gue kurang.
Bagus kan? Bagus banget anjay. Peprex aja Ci, PO di Tokped 7 Maret.
Suka.
Tuh, lihat nih. Total 115. Kita kaliin ya. 115 kali 115,14 kali 15.600 sekarang.
Come on,
dolar.
man.
1,8 itu belum. Nih, kalau kita check out, misalnya kita check out nih ya.
Up lagi nih juga. Aku beli 3 sih.
Itu tuh ada biaya.
Sumpah lah gue. Tidak!
Gue udah
tolong aku, Ci!
Mana ya? Ke Indo nih. Indonesia. Biar Indonesia.
Masa beli 3, Ci?
Siapa kamu beli 3?
Masa beli 3? Aku cuma punya 3.000. 7.000 VP anjing. Kok 3.000 VP nambah anjing?
Pokoknya kemarin tuh total dia punya apa namanya? Dia punya biaya kirim itu tambah 44
Terima
dolar.
kasih siapa.
Jadi sekitar ya udah 200.
Terima kasih teman-teman.
200 berarti berapa? 200 kali
Anjir, siapa cuy yang ngisiin?
15.600.
Siapa
3
anjir
juta.
yang ngisiin? Gak ada namanya lagi.
Mendingan aku titip Wilson.
Siapa yang ngisiin?
Kalau dia ke sana.
Makasih ya.
Cie, diisiin VP akhirnya. Anjing diisiin 7.000.
Diisiin 4.000. Di Momocan nggak? Di Momocan nggak? Siapa woi? Siapa?
Di Mocan Store
Di
dong.
Mocan Store nggak? Apa di Fruity?
Itu ada di Lelong. Emang iya Jepal? Di mana Nyai? Baju doang 4 juta. Iya, ini sebenarnya mahal
beli
banget
dulu
sih.
yang ini.
Makanya kemarin tuh pas aku nitip jersey-nya si DRX yang putih
Tunggu.
sama si Son, itu sebenarnya murah itu.
Kan cuma bisa pakai 1. Ngapain gue beli 3?
Cuma masalahnya.
2 aja Jasmine, 2 aja. Oke. 2 aja.
Cuma masalahnya
Foto cakep banget itu.
gak ada nama staksnya guys. Beli apa jadinya?
Gak tau Ci.
DRX kan 1 udah pasti. Cloud9 sih player cardnya jelek sih, Lik.
Iya bener, player cardnya jelek sih. Masa nggak biar Arkeo beli?
Halo Saif. Iya 3
Beli.
juta di VLG
Beli.
GG Paperex jadi lambang ya.
Oh ini lebih krisis.
Iya.
Kayak Sinan atau DRX? Sinan atau DRX?
Bea sebelah masih
Masa?
mikir beli kapsul kalau minta naik gaji anjing. Yang banner
Sinan
Son
atau
Jamal
DRX?
kayaknya jadi,
Nah,
cuma kayaknya bisa keluar di ini deh.
Udah gue polling.
Battle Pass.
Udah gue polling, cepetan
kayaknya.
anjir.
Feelingku.
Biar Arkeo agar terbang ke Korea, nggak mungkin gue diterbangin anjir.
Udah di
Bayar pakai duit sendiri.
Tuh Alik. Gue login Valorant kali ya biar tiba-tiba ada VP masuk gitu.
Yang mana Ci? DRX atau Sinan?
DRX sih sebenarnya aku kurang suka pistolnya sih. Cuma pistolnya oke lah, not bad, gak sejelek.
Sinan, aduh Sinan cetek banget tapi Ci, Sinan cetek banget.
Ya udah beli C9.
Tapi DRX gun bodinya lucu.
Beli 3 gak sih?
Hah? Pukul ya?
Duit bisa dicari. Wih, kok Indo?
Beli 3 sih, gak mau.
Bener juga, Wipo.
Gak mau.
Bener juga, Wipo.
Beli Mandala Arkeo ada door prize ke Korea. Iya. Oke, langsung beli.
Ada Indra.
Oh, yang kemarin ya? Yang kemarin itu ya? Iya, jadi RRQ kemarin bikin konten, si Kojo sama Pape katanya bisa terbang ke Korea yang beli bundle.
Oh iya.
Iya. Yuk beli Ci, beli Ci.
Jok. Kamu gak usah sih.
Kok gak usah sih? Kok gitu?
Gak, maksud aku kamu beli tapi gak usah ngisi gitu. Boleh gak? Kasih cicimu ini aja.
Anjir. Sebulan ya, tapi sebulan ya?
Gak sebulan lah.
Sebulan.
Gak mungkin Cok,
Mana nih?
sebulan anjir.
Mana
Dia
sih?
harus ini screenshot ini. Gue lupa Alik ngingetin anjir.
Mana sih? Mana hilang anjir ini dia.
Hi guys, this is John and I'm joined with.
Halo, saya Ape dan saya happy banget karena sebentar
We're gonna be releasing.
accommodation untuk menonton tim RRQ.
Wah, pasti dua lucky winner
What's
Ci.
even better is this
Wah,
prize
kita gas
will
gak
open
sih?
globally.
Enggak, lu
for
pakai
Oke.
jalur orang dalam
Glow.
boleh gak?
So
Gak bisa anjir, gue gak dibeliin.
Indolik.
Baru rugi dong, boleh gue tambah 200. Yang ngomong beli 3 isin VP kali. Enggak usah guys. Udah, kita beli berapa? C9.
Gimana ya cara screenshotnya anjing?
Aduh. Udah beli kan? Wah, kita beli RRQ dulu. Sponsor gue dong RRQ, bayar gue terus 30.000. Anjir.
Sabar guys, aku nggak bisa.
Langsung ganti RRQ lagi. Jadi hitam.
Oh shit man, salah. Fuck man. Control print screen. Print screen tuh di mana sih?
Hitam, aku gak suka hitam.
Apa sih? Ini bocil kenapa?
Jadi hitam, Ci, skinnya Ci.
Apa Skin apa hitam?
Itu skin aja di hitam.
Kan itu ininya apa teh?
Lucu. Ini jelas. Apa, Ci?
Efeknya alik. Gue lagi bingung screenshot lo. Dia nanya hitam anjing.
Kenapa harus hitam? Gue gak suka.
Di kanan. Oh. Gak bisa dong Indra. Misalnya PPPR taman ke timnas bisa nggak?
Itu masih doang. Oh.
Kayaknya nggak bisa deh.
Itu RRQ atau mana ya?
Kayak harus full player Indo deh, Ek.
Taruh di mana RRQ ini? Yang jelas.
Beliin gue Ci biar nambah 1 chance.
Gimana ya?
Boy, beliin gue dong. VP guys. Top up-nya di
Ini speed udah bagus.
Aku nggak bisa
print
print
juga udah bagus. Taruh sini aja lah. Mana nih RRQ ini?
Shibal. Print screen tuh F berapa sih?
Print screen Shift Alt R.
Shift
Alt R.
Kok nggak bisa ya?
Nggak bisa.
Bisa sih, cuma
atau nggak dia print screen di atas biasa, Ci.
enggak, masalahnya tuh snipe.
Mana RRQ?
Gua foto aja lah anjing.
Ini dia. Baru marah.
Masalahnya tuh dia nggak bisa. Mari kita foto ya guys ya.
Saya kartunya dong RRQ.
Bisa guys, kok aku nggak bisa print screen ya? Print screen Win Shift S. Enggak, masalahnya gini loh, kan dia print screen itu harus ada nickname kamu kan. Jadi aku punya mouse itu harus direct aku punya ini. Oh, pas ke pin kalau snipping toolnya nggak nongol. Ada snipping toolnya nongol, cuma pas dia mau capture, iya mau SS. Pas dia mau capture, mouse aku kan udah di ini nih, udah di nickname aku kan. Dia tuh nggak kedetek sama ininya. Oh, harus dibikin window. Oh, bener juga. Mari kita bikin window buat. Kenapa sih bocil nih satu nih? Bocil. Oke, coba ya. Window shift. Gak bisa tuh, gak keluar guys, kecewa aku. Gini aja lah anjing.
Gue jarang pakai Phantom sih. Bagus banget.
Udah gini aja lah. Gini baik ya, udah lah ya. Yang penting ada nama Momo-channya kan. Bagus, kamu jadi beli apa, Cil?
Jadi beli
Fortnite. DRX sudah mau masuk nih.
Thank you Mini. Hah? Nani? Thank you Mini. Oh enggak, udah luar. Oh udah lama deh, sorry. Gue kira tadi. Ih, dia pakai player kata RRQ. Oh dia pakai player kata RRQ anjay.
Siapa?
Si James.
Siapa?
James.
Siapa?
James. Delay ya, maaf ya.
Apa sih kamu mau apa sih, Cil?
James. Cici juga lagi. Cici mau juga anjing.
Yoi dong, gila aku Kingdom cok.
Tidak.
Tolong menangkan aku ke Korea.
Cuma buat seminggu doang.
Kalau gua nggak menang ke Korea, gua ganti anjing player card-nya. Hey.
Kamu ya bener-bener ya.
Sumpah nggak bisa cok.
Hah? How long it took for them to secure playoffs? 3 hours vs 12 hours. Anjir, kesian banget ya anjing.
Ih, dia harus ada ininya guys.
12 jam cuy. Rapi banget Lik outfit lo. Iya, gue habis
Lihat
gereja.
streamer chatting dulu nggak sih, Ci? Streamer siapa nih? Halo Andre. Ci mau tanya Alik udah minum obat belum? Jadinya efek buat. Lu nemu Alik di mana sih, Ci? Udah gila. Guys, ini harus ini, guys.
Gue ketemu Cimo di M4 playoff. Ya kan?
Harus ini nih, ada hashtagnya. Gimana ya? Gue masih berkutik sama ini babi.
Main rekomen film Shutter Island. Shutter Island top 1. Mereka kangen horor.
Gimana cara screenshot?
No
Tapi
horor.
nggak pakai snipping tool. Tombol print di keyboard.
Iya.
Ada
sih
nggak ya?
TKL kan?
F berapa sih?
Di atas.
Anjing.
Ada print screen tulisannya. 𝘭𝘪𝘬𝘮𝘮𝘦𝘮.
Gak ada, keyboard aku
keyboardnya?
nggak ada tulisannya.
Oh. Ya nggak bisa berarti.
Keyboard aku polos, guys.
𝘭𝘪𝘬𝘮.
Tidak ada.
Udah sehat Kak?
Tulisannya, astaga.
Udah Mio. Buset. LED anjay.
Sebelah F12.
Dugem anjir.
Volume.
Gak ada ya?
1, 2, 3,
Nice try
4,
Ci.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10,
Bling
11,
anjir bling.
ada kincil.
Tapi lucu sih. Bagus banget anjir keyboardnya.
Sumpah nih keyboard.
Bagus banget.
Ini ada nggak?
Cici suka warna ungu.
Enggak, ini karena warnanya yang lain jelek aja.
Anjir. Itu
Soalnya
semuanya
mesti pakai
ungu
FN ya?
overlay-nya.
Overlay
Apa?
mana?
Overlay stream yuk. Ungu semua. Mocan store-nya. Milestone-nya. Saweria-nya. Ungu semua.
Sebenarnya mau pink, cuma gue lagi bingung ini gimana screenshot anjing.
Ya lo minum obat bro biar waras dikit. Gue udah waras gila. Kurang waras apa gue?
Nih kita keburu DRX menang. Shift Win S pakai kamera. Udahlah gue pakai kamera aja guys. Udah. Makasih guys.
Shift Alt R.
Prop aja nih dari sini. Shift Alt R. Enggak, ini aku crop aja dari sini lah, crop. Nah, kirim ke WhatsApp.
Orangnya sekalian. Mending keramas like. Iya dia pengen keramas. Aduh, tapi udah mau mulai lagi. Dari tadi nih harusnya kita nggak nge-review bundle, bro.
Penyesalan
anjay.
Belakangan. Emang minusnya keyboard yang
Belum lah ya. Bisa lah ya gue keramas 5 menit. 5 menit ya Ci.
Kamu keras apa 5 menit anjay?
Hah? Keramas rambut?
Udah gak usah keramas, udah cakep, apa yang mau dikeramasin?
Keramas?
Iya, buat apa keramas?
Mau. Ini udah gatel palanya.
Yaudah sana. Yaudah.
Baik Ci, 5 menit. Bentar ya.
And at the same time, just the way that kind of they operate together. You're talking about the experience that Meteor has in contrast to, you know, the rookie coming in the form of the raw power. Yeah. So it's makes you wonder how that's going to play out between the two teams. And I feel that it also comes in a form of the coaches a little bit as well, because Solo and 𝘭𝘪𝘬, you know, they're old friends, they're veterans of this whole scene, and they've been on teams together before. How much can GENG really prepare for this matchup today? Because again, DRX has so much tape to study on. 𝘭𝘪𝘬 might just have laid out traps for Solo in this entire game. I feel like the map pick is going to be really important, but the structure, the positioning of the whole team is going to be really important. Can GENG, you know, come up with some of these counter strats, some of these like counter defenses against DRX's executes? That has to be the whole condition here.
Yeah, or are they just going to go for the same, you know, formula that GENG has been known for? Meteor lurks, Texture go kill, and then see what happens after that.
Okay, guys,
at the moment in the head-to-heads, DRX does continue to dominate. And I have to say, I mean, out of the 3 Korean teams, GENG is actually the underdogs amongst the 3. It wasn't the case early last year, but that changed over the course of Pacific. But now with this brand new GENG, I think you're right, Quack. I'm really curious how the coach is going to respond to 𝘭𝘪𝘬. And I think it can go, you know, both ways because they know each other so well. I really can't wait for the coach interview and see, I don't know, what the tension will be like. We saw Warbirds and Carlisle.
I don't think they're gonna hug.
They're not gonna hug.
Koreans don't hug.
Yeah, they do. Maybe they don't hug you.
Okay.
But
Oh!
I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. But I'm sorry.
Okay.
Yeah. All right, we are going to
Word.
talk to the
They're gonna
coaches and
fist bump.
see, like, maybe 𝘭𝘰𝘮 can help ask if Koreans in fact do hug. Over to the coaches.
플레이오프의 두 번째 경기가 시작됐습니다. 단 한 팀만이 마드리드의 티켓을 가져갈 수 있게 됩니다. Playoff's second match has been started. Only one team can take a ticket to Pacific to Madrid. I have two best coaches beside me. 안녕하세요. Okay, starting with Coach 𝘭𝘪𝘬. I want to ask you, did you expect GENG to come up in the play-ins and to see right here in this stage? 아니, 이제 젠지가 정말 어제 힘겨운 결투를 하고 올라왔는데 이렇게 젠지를 딱 여기에서 마주칠지 예상을 하셨을까요?
왠지 좀 만날 것 같은 느낌이 있었고요. 사실 젠지와는 좀 피하고 싶었는데 저희 둘 중에 하나밖에 이제 진출을 못하기 때문에 그건 조금 대진표상 조금 아쉬운 것 같습니다. 네.
I can say I expected to meet GENG, so it's a bit of a sad thing because only one of the Korean teams can go to Madrid, but I can it's happy to still meet the coach right here. 그러면 다시 이제 또 솔로 감독님께 질문을 해볼게요. What do you think meeting DRX as your opponent? 이제 DRX를 상대적으로 만난 것에 대해서 어떻게 생각하시나요?
일단 저도 만나기가 조금 그랬는데 어쨌든 선의의 경쟁이라고 생각을 하고 잘하는 팀이다 보니까 세계적인 대회에서도 좋은 성적을 냈던 팀이기 때문에 저희가 집중하고 열심히 해야 될 것 같습니다. 네.
Yes, I know DRX is one of the strongest team throughout the world, but it was not perfectly expected. But I think it will be a good match. 다시 𝘭𝘪 감독님한테 돌아가 볼게요. 이제 솔로 감독님을 만난 지 좀 됐어요. 오랜만에 만나게 됐는데 솔로 감독님에 대해서 어떻게 평가하시는 건지 궁금합니다. I mean, it's been a while to meet Solo again in the stage. So, how can you rate him as a coach?
네, 거의 한 2년 정도 만에 이제 만나는 것 같은데요. 솔로 감독이 이제 젠지에 들어가면서 이번 대회를 이제 지켜봤을 때 정말 강팀이라고 생각을 하고 제가 아는 그 솔로 감독의 능력을 뭐 여실히 준 것 같고 팀의 완성도가 굉장히 높다고 생각을 해서 저희 둘 중에 한 팀이 전 우승도 할 수 있다고 생각하고 있습니다.
Baiklah Nadimas, maaf ya, emang nggak bisa bertemu terlalu lama hari ini. Oh, udah ya Crispy, terima kasih.
So I have thought that between us two, we will have the tickets to the Madrid. 그럼 다시 또 감독님한테 와볼게요. 𝘭𝘪 감독님이 되게 좋은 답변을 해주셨어요. 근데 이제 솔로 감독님이 DRX를 이제 선수로서 그리고 코치로서도 이렇게 만난 적이 있는데 오늘은 좀 어떤가요? 오늘 좀
nanti bulan depan datang lagi ya.
어떤가요?
Sama si Ono.
잘하는 팀이다 보니까 저희가 잘하는 팀일수록 그냥 저희가 강한 모습을 더 보여준다고 생각을 하고 두렵지는 않습니다. 네, 이길 수도 있기 때문에.
I asked Solo, how do you feel about meeting 𝘭𝘪𝘬 again because they dealt with DRX several times, and he said he doesn't fear meeting DRX because he has confidence and possibility.
mandi jadinya.
네, 이제 다시 또
Siapa kau mandi jadinya?
Mandi.
감독님 제가 무슨
Aku udah wangi.
좀 가시나요?
Gila mandinya 5 menit kayak kambing anjir colot.
Udah sama kayak kambing.
적 있으시잖아요. 2021년 이제 눈턴에서.
Udah nih. Terima kasih Crispy dah.
Ini manis.
이제
belinya ngerti nggak?
메이크업에서 진출을
모치 댄스.
경험이 있는데
마치.
이게 혹시 준비 과정에서 좀 안 좋은 기억으로 살짝 스쳐갔는지 물어보겠습니다. I mean, 2022 Solo's new turn stopped you from getting to Masters Baker pick. So did the memory ever hit you during the picks coming to this match?
Ini baru nih Honggo 1 ya?
사실 조금 아픈 기억이 있는 건 확실히.
Percaya nggak Genji bisa ngalahin DRX?
근데 반대로 그
percaya.
대회를 계기로 저희가 또
Nggak percaya. DRX menang cuy.
저희한테 또 좋은
DRX ini
Cepet banget mandinya. Iya banyak yang bilang gitu sih.
sumpah kalau misalnya DRX kali sini gue nangis sih.
Jangan nangis Cimol, nanti aku traktir Gyukaku.
Gak bisa. Oh ya boleh.
Anjir.
Bit of a sad memory, but because of that experience, it really motivated me to the next
Dia
match.
cintamu
I can say that it's not that
stuck sama Gyukaku lebih tinggi ke Gyukaku anjir. Genji sih.
DRX의 전신이
Genji?
비전 스트라이크에서
DRX lah dance masa masa Genji?
udah nih 만난 적 있었는데 감독으로서 만난 적은 또 처음이에요.
Check out apa? Ikut dong.
얼마나 이번 골프에서 자신
부ku
있을지 여쭤보겠습니다.
buku Nihongo Mandabu.
ex-DRX vision strikers in the past as a player but not as a coach. So how confident are you today? The players.
Buying time Singyuming.
일단 저희
Gua juga mau ditraktir Gyukaku.
예상했던 것대로 나왔기 때문에 네. 그 하루 쉬었거든요. 하루 쉬는 동안 그렇게
iya.
예상된 맵을
Rocknya Dior.
보완했기 때문에
Siapa? Oh iya Christian Dior.
Oh iya lu.
Si Gyungmin. GG ya? Bejir ya?
Mahal cok bayarannya
I
berarti.
mean, the map pick that we banned was what we expected, and when we rested for a day, we really prepped for our map pick, and it was a good idea as went on. So I think we will do good on today's match. 네, 감사합니다, 엔팅 감독님.
감사합니다.
오늘 최선을 다해서 좋은 결과 있으시길 바라겠습니다. Thank you to coaches. There is one
Gila,
ticket
hostnya
left for today's
makin
match.
hari
Which
makin
team will
bagus
take
cok
it?
ininya.
Stay tuned.
Bajunya.
We'll toss it back to the desk.
Bukan.
Gambar.
Maksudnya pemilihan katanya, pemilihan kalimatnya. Hari pertama kurang bagus ya.
Who is going to take
Atau
this ticket?
Cimol
And
terbang
it's
langsung.
not just because of
Lukaku
Madrid,
Prime
but
di PI
winning
enak.
means you get the
Halabano,
points that heads
Lotus
towards
DRX,
champions.
PRX GENG Final, DRX, anak
Korea.
emas rakyat,
To be
HRX
the
kemarin,
Korean team
PRX, DRX, sama
representing
di draw lagi
Korea
PRX
is
T1.
going to be
Tapi seru gak sih PRX T1?
Now we can see this head-to-head stat comparison. Obviously, DRX is ahead. This is not a
Susanto
surprise.
Blood.
No.
Nanti kalau DRX kalah
Not at
minta
all.
alik
But what's
traktir ya.
surprising
Apa?
is kind of some of these
Lukaku.
Apa lagi kau, hah? Lukaku boleh yuk. Kapan? Selasa. Aku kuliah. Rabu.
Team Secret, for example,
Gas Rabu.
they have shown that they are
Gas.
capable of
Bener ya,
swinging
janji
some of
ya.
these rounds, especially with players like Meteor, who's known for his martial
Janji
prowess.
kah manis?
So DRX
Iya.
does have to watch out
Rabu
for
ya.
that. I think the map picks
Janji.
will kind of tell us a little bit more as to what their strategy
Rabu ada apa
is.
ya?
Janji
Gak ada
nggak
apa-apa.
kita?
Janji.
Iya, 1000 orang yang nonton nih.
Janji.
Janji Alex.
Janji. Halo Pairus.
100% for GENG
Bentar.
truly has been their best map, even though it did go
Mending
the
nggak usah
distance,
janji mah,
you know, with that
manusia
one match
PHP.
against Team Secret, they still showed how strong they can
Terus
really
nggak
be
jadi
in
ke
the battle
Korea.
position. Yeah, the compositions that they have.
Gila Mako
You can see on this
22%
radar chart
keplacer
now, this
anjay.
is the team win contribution rate. So of course, again, this is a
Stuck sedikit
combination of
banget.
stats
IGL.
from KDA, ACS, and across the board.
And what you're seeing is also the fact that DRX still very much so operating as a full team. A lot more kills coming in from the likes of 𝘭𝘪𝘬𝘮𝘮𝘦, Buzz, maybe Mako sometimes as that playmaker, but the duelist obviously doing a little bit more. Stacks and Flashback though, actually really interestingly enough,
Masih
although we're not seeing high
percaya janji
numbers
Alex Ci.
in this Pentagon, they're actually doing quite a bit as well. Stacks with the calling, sometimes he clutches out certain rounds, and Flashback just being able to enter in as this rookie Sentinel.
Yeah, I think my takeaway from this one is just they're a very well-rounded team, right? So there's not really any visible weaknesses that DRX is showcasing at this point, which, again, in turn, just has to be so much more pressure for GENG moving into this series.
What I do want to say though is the whole thing about DRX is that they've been together for so long.
Bukan kacer sih, maksudnya
One
bisa
thing is that
ngapuasin
you gotta work
orang.
on is just being a little bit more unpredictable. You're changing on the fly. GENG can't exactly predict how they're gonna play, and GENG is to prepare for this match. DRX might be in trouble. However, on the other side, right now, you know, GENG, we can see that
Anjay, aku udah
everyone is
pesan.
capable of firing off on all those cylinders.
Makasih ya.
Texture, we already talked about it. Meteor, we double about him. Lakia and Munchkin, sometimes a little bit quiet, but in that game yesterday against Team Secret, we saw aces. We saw insane Bucky swings around 𝘰𝘰𝘮𝘮𝘦 on Icebox, which nobody does in a normal game. I don't know if such strategies can work against DRX, but it is more unpredictable than what DRX does.
Yeah, true. They have that capability to, to perform in that
Alik kemana lagi,
aspect.
Cok?
Another thing that I'm very
Lepas
actually wanted
gigi.
to point out here real quick is we're looking at 𝘭𝘪𝘬𝘮, who has like 21.3% on that win contribution rate. I think that he might actually be one of the weaker links here right now for GENG. And again, this isn't taken away from how strong he has been performing, but maybe just a positive for GENG and our viewers out there.
Ngaduk semen. Kedengeran nggak sih tadi player gue?
With Team Secret compared to any other match
Master
that they've had,
diambil 2.
right? He was the one that was
Jadi hari
making
ini
some
DRX all the way.
DRX bro.
most of his he's kind of kill death trades from the other players of Team Secrets for the most part. So this guy could be the key to either losing or winning for GENG.
I think that's a really fair point. He was fantastic and looked very in sync with the rest of his team early on in this kickoff. But you're right, as time went on,
tapi GENG bisa lolos sih. Texture jauh bacok sumpah.
matchup and
Hah, DRX GENG?
Enggak, DRX cuma maksud aku ada chance-nya GENG.
That's crazy. Now you can see our predictions here.
Itu
It's
combo
pretty
DRX
flush
Karon
across
sih.
the board for DRX.
Bukan yang terakhir ini saya cek kata Bang Nda.
And
iya Arsya.
look, I
Ini
think
aja belum kelar, Raya.
GENG is very
Ya udah.
formidable, and they are getting their pieces together. But I think they
25
need
ya?
a little bit more time until they are in their final form.
Definitely needs a bit more time. I agree.
Feeling gue GENG. Nggak, lu kan nggak ada feeling. Nggak usah sok-sok punya feeling deh. Nggak ada yang milih GENG.
Derby DRX.
Mana? Udah mulai, Ci?
Udah, lagi interview.
Opastax!
안녕하세요. DRX에서
Gila gak
활동
macok anjing.
Hai Opastax.
뭔가 그런 플레이들이 안 나온다는 느낌을 받았었고 그만큼 나오려면 어떻게 해야 될지 저희가 잘
cocok
생각을
sama
해야 될 것 같아요.
aku.
젠지가 조가 조금 해서 그렇지 다른 팀보다도 더 빨리 플레이오프에 확정될 수 있는 팀이라 생각해서
Dedenya Moi?
더 여러 가지 더 준비해서
Dedenya Moi?
Dedenya Moi
플레이오프에 임해야
di
될 것 같습니다.
rumah cowok.
일단은 저희가 아직 한국에서는 제일 세다는 걸 또 보여주고 싶고 평일이고
Aku ini aja deh Foxy9.
가리지 않고
Lucu.
Ya, ambil.
오신 팬분들 너무 감사드리고
Boleh.
보낼 수 있도록
Kamu katanya mau
더 좋은
flashback.
성적 내고 더 열심히
Iya boleh. Gila obrol gini.
마드리드는 저희 DRX가 가겠습니다.
Kan kita harus berbagi. Oke lah, Bas. Anjay, kasih senyuman manis.
안녕하세요. 젠지에서 아이젤을 맡고 있는
몬치킨입니다.
저희 기준으로는 C조가 죽음의 조라고 생각했기 때문에 그 죽음의 조에서 어떻게 2등으로 살아남아서
Tapi GENG hampir kalah sama Secret lo, inget.
저희가 플레이오프를 올라오면서 되게 많은 경기를 치렀는데 너무 힘들었었거든요. 근데
Alex
신인
tuh dedenya
선수가
Moi.
있었기 때문에 저희에게는 그게 다 경험치 덩어리가 돼서
Apa lo, Bella?
저희한테 좋게 된 것 같습니다.
RB di mana? RB
DRX가
udah
이번에
nggak
멤버 바뀌고
di
느낀 게 되게 에임이 좋아졌다고 생각하거든요. 근데 그건 젠지도 마찬가지기 때문에 재밌는 경기 될 것 같아요. DRX에서 경기되는 선수는
tapi Meteor ganteng sih.
폼이 되게 좋기 때문에
Mana?
병철이의 그
Meteor.
공격력이 저희 팀한테
Mukanya kayak
통할지도
Faker, Cok.
궁금하고 한번 해봐야 될 것
Ah,
같아요.
Hami ya?
일단 저는
Coba lihat dulu bentar.
마스터
Lucky ya?
드물거든요. 그래서 저는 이런 경기에 자신이 있기 때문에
Kita Meteor.
DRX 잡고
Meteor.
DRX 없는 마드리드
Meteor yang mana ya?
RB di sini ini Maria Bredel anjing.
Tukang clutch mana Meteor, lihat dulu.
Itu Najimas nggak jadi nggak apa-apa Re, aku juga bingung. Ini baru setengah, masih jam 6. Kalau 3 map nggak keburu juga sih. Dia nginep di rumah kamu. RB jadi koko dikit. Betul.
Mana anjay?
Sama
aja lu lembet lik. Enggak, gue cuma mau Kyungsu kok. Gak minta banyak Tuhan, aku cuma minta 1, cuma minta Do Kyungsu, boleh nggak?
Boleh.
Boleh? Makasih Tuhan.
Anjay, udah ada bendera cok.
Iya keren sih. Bagus tuh Genji punya macan.
Opastax.
Mana sih Cici, udah di mana sih?
Belum.
Oh, belum anjir. Di mimpinya ya, Opastaxnya di otakmu ya? Di pikiranmu anjay. Wow, apa? Kenapa?
Apa sih mereka?
Kenapa dia? Makanya.
Iya.
Ngapain?
Nggak ada, di sini nggak ada asensi.
Apa sih? Baru banner juga, pukul nih. Oh, udah ih keren.
Mereka bawa apa anjir?
Apa anjir? Ngapain anjir? uang suapan ya? Ih, Mako tinggi banget ya, gila.
Aduh, Pastak lucu banget nih, gemoy.
Aduh.
Cebal.
Tolong, takut banget sama cici ini. Pastak
gila, lihat stack.
Ngapain lu pada kocak?
Li Jongsuk, Cak.
Ci, flashback mirip ini anjir. Mirip Takel anjir. Iya gak sih?
Flashback mirip Takel. Anjir, ini apa?
Enggak ya?
Pilih tirai 1, tirai 2, apakah kamu yakin?
Wah anjir, aduh jadi pengen beli. Jangan gitu dong.
Parah, Alik nggak beli.
Anjir. Ya beli deh di sini deh. Aduh, nggak bisa nih gue diginiin.
Cut, bos.
Susah nih bahas bukanya ya Allah. Yang bener kocak.
Aduh, sumpah kalau jatuh nggak lucu, Cok.
Ya, nice try. Lama nih.
Aduh, gagal.
Ya, ente dah. Apa itu?
Oh, 23.
Lucu juga.
Sumpah Stack lucu banget, Cok, semua anjing.
Beli. Udah keren. Essen yang bawa koper di program TV uang kaget. Uang kaget, Cok.
Kamu bilang siapa flashback mirip siapa?
Takel. Enggak ya?
Takel enggak lah. Takel mukanya agak bulat dikit. Kalau ini kan pasti kurus banget.
Virus. Mana sabar dulu. Meteor. Yang oh iya deh, mirip Faker deh lumayan. Yang pakai kacamata kan?
Mirip siapa?
Faker.
Iya, itu yang pakai kacamata tuh yang keempat.
Yang belakang. Yang depan laki ya kan? Yang pendek ya.
Anjay, itu dia. Kenapa nggak DRX aja yang bawa kayak ginian? Biar nggak ribet.
Iya, Jir, bener sih.
Iya, tadi dibahas.
Ribet anjir.
Oh, astaga.
Staks mirip sales obat kuat. Hah?
Anjing.
Gimana anjing, gila lu ya? Rambut lu kenapa ganti? Habis keramas anjir gue.
Itu season lagi mute anjir.
Habis mandi.
Sama si Nat. Bukan Nat, siapa? Gila, gue baru kali ini ngeliat coachnya DRX ketawa, Cok, masuk stage. Si Frost lagi sama Son sama Nat situ. Cuma mereka lagi mute. Gila, Stack, lihat lu coba lu ditatat sama Stack 3 detik aja, Lik.
Iya, nggak bisa, Ci. Aku jadi pengen punya dia.
Kenapa?
Jadi pengen punya dia.
Misal gue. Saingan gue ada lagi sekarang.
Anjir, men.
I love those walkouts. I love it.
GENG wins for
Ini udah main.
Really, no,
Ini lagi pick map dulu.
Buzz couldn't open his. What?
Kemarin ada salam dari Korea, Ci. Kemarin main bareng. Oh, oke. Siap, Rea. Udah rambut tubluk bagus kali. Bagus. Silakan. Like bangun.
Okay.
You know what? You should be the next
Dia yang main bridge sih.
Okay.
Nice
I was about
box.
to say
Veto.
but I don't think that's
Veto.
But anyway, to the map picks. I feel like this is interesting that
Okay,
DRX did not straight up ban out Sunset because they tend to ban the newest maps
Pada diri kayak Anda,
often,
Lik.
which also means Sunset's
Kurang
open.
ajar.
Lotus is also open for picks, but Bind coming in. If GENG's not prepared for it, this could be. This could be a 2-0. This could be.
Yeah, quick history at least for the last matches that DRX have played on Bind. It's been, I'd say, back and forth. They had some success during the AVL.
DRX iya lanjut. Karpe udah pulang. Karpe.
So
Karpe turu Karpe.
for me, but I think they're just trying to play safe
Posternya
and
panas,
maybe get this out of the board very early and
Temi.
for that second map.
That's why this
second
map has
Kenapa?
to be a very
Kalau gue
important
suka
pick.
karena gue
And it's going to be Lotus.
nonton si Vanessa
DRX's Lotus maybe
pause di situ.
sometimes a bit shaky, but they have time build up.
Kamu hater Vanessa ya?
GENG, though, they did look a lot better,
Enggak, aku
especially
cuma-
playing up against
Parah kamu.
DRX and RQ, for example.
Aku cuma dia bilang fals, bukan
iya benar-benar.
Itu kok ada frost mistress di game.
Ya udah sih, tinggal bentar ya menonton. Oke, Pyrus. Lat 2 jam nggak ngaruh. Lat 2 jam. Gue udah nge-stream 2 jam yang lalu, gila pukul nih. Hujan siapa yang telat?
Wah, Lotus sih mapnya
kehujanan di rumah.
Lotus bukannya DRX-nya, DRX bukan Lotusnya bagus ya?
That's clearly DRX's game plan, but then, you know, coming to a map like
Bingung kali Ci mau ngeband apa, bagus semua. Untuk Black Tea saying thank you. Aduh pukul. Pukul nih.
Tuh, DRX Lotusnya bagus aja.
Udah bingung Ci. Ini dia sering nge-scream kali di ini. Di Lotus.
Kocok.
Fox
biasa main Fate ya?
Iya, Fate Bridge. Tapi nggak, ya.
Kok Bind sih? Oh bener deh Bind.
Bind
nggak di remove Ci?
Enggak ya?
Oh enggak ya?
Yang di remove Heaven. Heaven masuk bengkel.
Bengkel. Let's go DRX.
Yeah, I mean, you made a good point. There's no Sky
Let's
on
go,
DRX,
Opa
but for GENG, they continue the Sky.
Kalau DRX menang, Opa Stax jadi punyaku.
See if that's really gonna pay off.
Kalah aja kalau
Looks like we're going to a game.
Jangan anjir. Segitunya.
Thank you very much. We've got a riled up crowd here in front
Let's
of us.
go Genji.
Squads getting ready to make battle to see who
DRX anjir.
Aku ada 5 biji so
Heaven Fracture sama Pro yang nggak ada. Heaven Fracture Pro. Fracture kangen anjir sama Fracture. Gue suka banget lagi sama Fracture.
lagi
Man.
pick rate-nya.
3 championship points to your name, so certainly a lot to play for here for both of these squads. And like you and I were talking about right before this, DRX, this is the first time ever the squad has played Gecko. Ever.
Yes, we have never really seen them pick this up at all. Stax his first time bringing this agent out onto the stage.
Thank you.
The somewhat recent debuting Buzz on Yoru, which has had its ups and downs certainly. See how he fares now though going into bind.
Bebas juga sekarang gantengan tau.
Ya,
season ini.
Tidak ada beda deh. Kalau mereka sama semua.
No attention being paid at all to Long B by the side of GENG. So there's a lot of free space for DRX to potentially work with. Yes, they're going to have to maneuver their way through a couple smokes, but Dizzy
Kayak udah
able
nggak
to
balik
grab
flashnya.
a little bit more info. Let them know that at least at the entry it's clear. There's the cam above the door.
Gila lama banget nih sama tipikal main Korea tuh.
Crisscross pattern. Back of the side is
Masuknya menit 30 anjir. Harusnya RRQ di RX, janji anjing. Gak boleh gitu. RRQ kan juga harus mengalahkan banyak.
Sumpah ini DRX harus ngalahin Genji biar Kingdom happy aja. Ya nggak sih?
Setuju.
Nggak lulus magnet, lulus berdua, nggak lulus berdua.
Kesian si Genji udah jauh-jauh anjir. Susah-susah. Mau kalah sih menangis.
Nice banget Mako anjir.
Tekstur nih bos. Gue dukung siapa sih? Oh nice try. Nice.
Finish off GENG, DRX picking up the first pistol of the series.
And this is something that can be
guys,
tricky for opponents of DRX. Like, obviously, one of the calling cards of DRX that you think about is that they're so good at execution. They're so good at making sure that all their utility is perfectly timed and in the right places, that you maybe are comfortable giving them the space with this 4-1 setup. You're giving them the space on B, and you're playing up close and personal on A to try to cut off the execute at the point of attack, but
perutku kenapa ya?
Give up that space, and then the problem with DRX is that
setuju.
they're so good in post plants. They're so good at setting up crossfires. They're so good with the discipline, making sure everyone's
aku setuju itu.
holding the correct angles and trying to get through there is so difficult. Of course, with the timing of the Poison Cloud and the Molly as well, to make sure that you can't get through there comfortably at the pace and tempo you want. This is a lot of utility coming Munchkin's way.
That it is. Backpedaling there as the wingman goes for the lock-in.
Nice shot,
Wadley is going to be able to get out of there. Gate crash getting set up as well. It's working its way over towards 2 with the default plant. Dizzy can be snatched up. And GENG still being stalwart, still holding.
Lama banget anjir masuk.
And as the util starts to fly in, he's got to get working. Buzz actually moving forward there onto that molly there for a brief little moment. Gets himself out of there.
Molly-nya nggak bisa itu anjir, salah.
That are coming on the backside from GENG.
It'll be a bit of deja vu here, it would seem. I think the poison orb actually might have fallen off the top.
Halo Kilby.
On the ground in front of actually.
Enggak, dia Frost lagi sama Son sama Nuts.
Find out in a moment as the push starts coming in.
Ini kemana Cimo? Bah.
Astagfirullah.
Pakai nanya mungkin.
This first contact. We start inching
Kayak
forward. Now the
baru
Dizzy
kenal
is
Alex mau
available.
dicek
Stacks.
aja
However,
kesannya
not going to
sampai
be for that one. That's just going to be into the main
Eject, flawless.
will find texture simultaneously.
Easy.
Taking him down. Quick
Promosi skin manual di awal tapi nggak dipakai tuh, dibandul sama. Lihat.
Orb still in a good enough spot for sure. And
GENG udah dia pakai ya pistolnya.
Very tall. And you know, DRX of course.
Area ini sebelum jadi talent boom dia sering live di TikTok ya.
Bener.
Iya dia TikToker. Rea ini TikToker. Rea BA boom anjir. Atau talent gue nggak tahu.
Belum.
Bukannya BA ya? Final PRX lagi. Iya anjir. As always.
Now for a bit of an explore on the other side of the map this time.
Iya ya, kok Bas mukanya beda ya?
Just over.
Ada yang beda Ci dari samping. Masih. Masih pakai.
Kalau di interview sih nggak pakai. Mungkin kacamata berubah atau lebih kurus atau potongan rambut.
Oh, lebih kurus kali ya. Pada kurusan kenapa nih? Stres ya?
Enggak sih, tapi Bas kalau udah kurus.
Enggak, sebelumnya nggak terlalu.
Ini nih WP cewek gitu guys, ngeliatin tampilan kan. Kalau WP yang fisik.
Flashback nih bos. Aduh.
Wah, raja terakhir mati cok. Tinggal raja awal nih, texture.
Wah, texture sih boleh. Boleh gila anjir. Raja terakhir. Oh, belakang lo, flank bang. Flanknya lama banget sih ini anjir. Aduh, nice try bro. Ih, low banget anjir, 2 orang. Pengen tuh mahal banget. Iya, mau mahal. Nggak usah. Bas kurusan opas kali bang anjir. Halo sembel. Halo Bagans. Bosan juga tapi kalau masa cuma PRX terus. Iya. Selalu itu sih tapi kenyataannya. Udah berapa tahun anjir.
Really good stuff there. From Texture, who's now got a showstopper as well. Stax did find his thrash in the.
Mahal-mahal perasaan PP gak murah.
Not take a ton of damage.
Murah. Murah 600. Murah 700 deh bahkan. Wah gila sih texture anjir.
Lu bisa jangan kayak gitu nggak mainnya texture. Tahu ya.
Curang gimana? Maksud?
Gak suka ya aku ya.
NTL bikin aku meleleh. NTL bagus. Emang suka, tapi aku kurang suka. Let's go GENG. Hey, DRX bro. Iya. Tim Liquid.
Panas, napsnya doang aja.
Chasing in towards the site, gets slowed up by that trap wire and can't dive far enough into the back line. Actually gets the kill there.
Wah, gila Bas, boleh gila anjir Bas. Wah, gila Ci, ini orang Ci. Wah, gila nih orang. Wah.
Aduh, bos awalnya nggak mati guys.
Bos awal. Bos awal. Nggak, Ci, ini kalah dia ini. Ada King Mako. Oh, cakep.
Mamam tuh dimakan.
Goodbye Karon. Goodbye anakku.
Karon mukanya kayak.
Siapa? Enggak anjir.
Iya, coba tuh lihat.
Mana ada? Enggak, Ci. Semuanya aja kau mirip-miripin. Ini beli yang ketiga enggak? Beli. Apa Ci?
Really
Bad
nice
moment.
from the side of
Maksud?
Buzz, who gets that gate crash to go deep this time. Moved past the tube, so he's able to teleport to the back of the site.
Hero play sih.
Things are a little chaotic at the front. He's in the back.
Iya kurusan anjir Bas.
Makes DRX so fearsome with
Terusan ya,
their
Pipi.
Yoru on this map. You
Ci
saw it
butang
against
Ci.
Fnatic and
Kamu
Champs
diem
last
atau aku
year,
pukul?
they absolutely dismantled them. That Yoru so tricky to keep
Butang
track of.
3 sampai 5 butang lu datang jam 6 anjir. Gila ya.
Completely off guard. You have been able to handle.
Sucks mirip orang Korea. Orang Korea.
Yes. That's all I remember. I don't.
AWP.
I thought it was a best of 1, right?
Yeah.
Kamu nggak WP map 2?
Iya kayaknya nggak bisa deh.
Gantiin aja lah.
Ya ampun gantiin, hey. Gila kamu ya. Mil, lo ada rencana ganti webcam? Emang kenapa webcam gue? Bagus. Ya 92. Oh gitu. Cici pakai kamera ya? Mirrorless ya? Ini pakai mirrorless ya?
Pakai pocket.
Package. Wah, anjir. Kok anjir?
Itu ketahuan nggak sih orang terakhirnya?
Anjir untung.
Wah ini bos dan bos awal guys.
Freak anjir, Yuka. Wah meninggal anjir. Wah bos awalnya. Wah nice try. Ci gimana Ci? Freak anjir Yuka. Yuka gak jelas.
Susah banget nih orang gak mati anjing.
Anjir.
Really solid hold against all this
Rifty.
utility.
Gak jelas anjir.
Buzz gets so deep.
Bas terobos
so much
terus semuanya.
information. And you start to think
Kan
that
gue udah
this
bilang
round
kan,
should just
ini
be
combo
DRX is in
bos
the bag.
awal dan bos akhir.
Somehow, some way,
Wah,
Meteor
sakit anjir.
just going absolutely bonkers with these shares.
Kita
and
labrak anjir
Bunch getting
masalahnya.
around, all getting involved.
Observer nge-lag mau observer.
This is something that
Wah elah, trash talk anjir. Anjir mancing dipukul aja nih. Lu
Maju nggak sih Lik, kita Lik? Hah? Apa maksudnya?
Pape apa dipanggil freak?
Maksudnya? Gila DRX 3 poin, 2 poin. Wah. Kasih tahu itu sih namanya kutukan.
Kutukan.
Kemarin Bani berdiri-berdiri sih kalah, gue kasih tahu gitu.
Jangan bawa hierarki dong.
Kan bawa Bani.
Wah nice banget anjir.
Not when Buzz swings back in like that, so it's just
Itu
gonna be
dia.
a 1-for-1 as
Kalah kok Mado Seri.
Meteor, did he catch a glimpse? Well, he certainly
Dipur
has
itu
now.
dipur.
Flashback on to push him
Sumpah Genji ini
back
menang
out of the
terus nggak
shower.
jelas anjing.
Baru 23 udah trash talk.
Miss there.
Iya cok.
What the fuck are you doing guys?
As he's just, I mean, Texture, you can see, he's just watching right now to see.
Let's go. Opa Foxy.
Barrel stuff that gate crash.
Lalu menangis tuh Genji pulang, gue kasih tahu.
Kenapa jadi Eggman yang kena? Dia mah selalu jadi sasaran empuk sih. What the fuck anjir. Mampus. Cakep. Bas nih bos. Tahu bas. Cabut bas. Apa ya sih?
Carano's gonna be here. That Texture should be rotating back over.
Aduh.
Plant gonna be coming
Serem
through.
juga nih.
Get the gate crash and take it back.
Anjir.
Pasti ada info sih Karon di
Uses
set.
it. Orbital strike available here from Caron.
Aduh, OP Ci.
Bunuh Karon, texture-nya safe. Banyak duit
Ini anjir. Nice banget. What the fuck?
Itu dia.
I believe the
nge-save lu,
third
dia
that we've
nge-save
seen
lu.
today in total. And he also has a dimensional
Aduh,
drift.
itu
He's
anjir.
gonna pop it. Into the drift he goes, but Texture, he's got more than enough time to try to peel off of this one. He sends out the flash. He's got the off.
JST! Anjir!
An ace in round 6.
Hey, what the fuck are you doing, Texture?
Opa Bas nih bos.
Bas nggak sih Bas?
Di atas Texture masih ada Bas.
Toxic bego Bas.
pointed him out. Unbelievable Buzz.
I'm sure we'll see it in the replay, but man, what a start to this map already for Buzz.
Anjing siapa yang marah-marah anjing gua kenapa?
Pas banget nirin anjing.
Jeez, Buzz.
Gila Bas, mantep. What the fuck anjir itu yang wallbang. Wow.
And he uses it to perfection.
Instant karma anjir.
Gets the dimensional drift.
Konversi lemak dari skill mulut lu jelek. Ngapain bang, what the fuck are you doing?
Namanya tidak sayang-sayang util guys.
Thinking who is going to have the upper hand.
Semua digunakan
They've both been
untuk
so incredible
menghalalkan segala
throughout this
cara.
tournament run. But
Weh,
this
maju
core
nih
of DRX
Texture nih,
and
gue
Buzz in particular
kasih
is
snack
always
ikan
been good at
anjing.
stepping to
Toxic banget anjir. anjir. Bocil mulai ini.
Dia duluan loh.
Oh iya benar. Setuju Ci, gas Ci.
Always goes out, goes down fighting.
Tadi yang ngomong itu tekstur atau Munchkin sih?
Texture.
Constantly rising to the level of his opponents.
Ya Munchkin anjir.
Just tremendous in so
Tekstur
many
Munchkin dulu mirip aja mukanya.
Munchkin.
He's showcasing a lot of variability in his agent pool.
Itu iklan bawah nggak usah hilangin, itu dari Twitch-nya. Ntar dia hilang sendiri. Ntar dia hilang sendiri. Tenang guys. Si Momo bener-bener bocil mulai bang.
Itu bukan stuck saya di
mampus bye-bye Meteor. Ya mampus anjir. Kesian banget Foxy Nine, sumpah kayak gak main. Wah texture lagi anjir. Kenapa saya? Udah majuin. Majuin dulu. Gas mak. Aduh anjir. Aduh haram cuy itu emang. Judge gimang.
GENG is just now Munchkin's getting involved. They are really jawing.
Munchkin bener-bener ya.
Talking some smack up there.
Kenapa lagi dia? Berulah apa lagi?
Berdiri ditunjuk-tunjuk aja.
Ya elah Munchkin.
Showmanship we got going on here.
Anjir thrifty lagi apa sih nih Genji udah masuk di Vandal cok.
Modal sheriff.
Bisa nge-kill sheriff begitu anjir gila nih orang.
Two of their round wins are on the backs of just ridiculous shit.
Karon.
Helps in the orbital strike
Bas West texture ini.
𝘭𝘪𝘬𝘮𝑗 from DRX, but it all started with texture.
Belum guys, belum. Tenang.
Dia menangnya pasti kok. Iya Jir, selalu Jir. 2 kali.
Ayo aku punya ulti mako.
Aja yang PMSL ini lebih seru. Seru.
Decent utility to potentially clear that Viper's pit if it comes down. Gate crash, thrash to clear sight. Gate crash goes into 𝘰𝘯𝘮𝘮, buzz in alongside a spot.
Wah, sumpah Foxy sih kayak nggak main anjir.
Foxy belum panas anjir nih.
Wah, oh my.
Not in any form to try to recover that thrash. Never mind, he's just gonna get taken down.
Half buy ini half buy.
Orbital available to them, but letting it into this. So risky is flashback.
Wah, flashback sih. Ngeri serem. Nggak kena anjir. Never mind. Wow. Nice try, Bas. Tiba. Ini satu negara yang ada spek-speknya. Foxy like cosplay Mas B. Meninggoy mulu. Cosplay ini anjir. Cosplay monyet kemarin yang game pertama. Karan lebih ganteng dari Stax nggak sih? Katanya gitu Ci.
Siapa tuh yang ngomong?
Namanya Felix.
Pasti laki tuh yang ngomong.
Emang kenapa?
Munchkin sama texture
mirip kan?
Poninya sama cok.
Persis anjir mukanya. Doppelganger.
Of course, Solo and 𝘭𝘪𝘬𝘮𝘮 were able to best DRX back in 2021 to get themselves to 𝘭𝘪𝘬𝑗𝑗.
Iya, ada Genji fans di sini guys.
Nice banget anjir flashback.
Itu dia flashback.
Cakep.
Mundur gak sih back.
Jelek ya panggilan tapi ya.
Nge-pick lagi lu.
Sini lu pick opal gue. Cakep. Maju Bas.
Sabar nih masih ada raja.
Maju Bas. OP-nya itu nggak bisa ngapa-ngapain Bas. Maju Bas. Oh sorry. Mulut ya, sorry. Lupa. Menang anjay. Nge-save. Nge-save Jir.
Pokoknya siapapun yang mau ingin lagi dia pasti.
Money's a little bit weak for you there, Buzz.
Mencoba ya ini streamer.
Take a step back.
Salah Sam. Bang Mancis nggak berdiri lagi? Enggak.
You're not wrong.
Bang Mancis.
Tak 366.
Mancis. Tekstur 15 anjir Ci.
Gila tekstur 10 anjir.
Makanya.
Ini orang makan apa aja dari pagi.
Gila sumpah. Tekstur. Emang Alikers nggak ada Alikers. It's not real.
Another neural theft available here for Meteor as well.
Just thinking about that. A lot to work with from both sides.
Banyakin nge-pick flashback anjir.
In these post play, I mean, it helps when flashback is
Nggak
just
cuma dia satu ya dong ya.
really crisp.
Iya ya, makanya mirip situ ya. Siapa yang bilang? Akil kan? Iya iya,
mirip
dikit.
Ada mirip-miripnya anjir.
Be all over. Never know where those gate crashes are going to end up. Stacking a few members here at the op, along with 𝘭𝘰𝘮𝘮𝘦, trying to set up for a pick potentially. Here he goes. Oh, the Dizzy though, really nice check.
Being watched for, but gang's hit.
Dizzy aja di OP sama dia nih, orang gila.
Flashback actually taking a little bit of spam damage back over here towards 𝘭𝘪𝘬𝘀𝘮.
Betul sih,
Clears out the cam. Does get a
udah ada
snake
satu
bite out of
Peprex,
𝘭𝘰𝘮 as
ini
well.
penentuan satu lagi yang ke Madrid.
Decent poking and prodding the opposite side of the map there.
And now DRX taking a bit of time, really trying to feel the map out. 𝘭𝘮𝘰, they're content to also pause a little bit. I mean, we did see them try to go for the pick, try to set it up.
𝘭𝘰𝘮 nggak dikasih main. 𝘭𝘪𝘬 juga nggak dikasih main. Turnamen WOT jam berapa? Jam 8. Jam 7 siap-siap.
Spam. Smoke's coming down now as well from 𝘭𝘰𝘮.
Misalnya Peprex versus DRX besok,
Really
siapa?
trying to find any room to maneuver here, but you do have a Viper's pick, you do have that orbital strike. It's just, can you get the wingman to get the plant down? Look at this setup. Trying to set up a crossfire. Texture going to launch the nades as well.
Shoulder trying to slow them up. Flush out of the tube here. The orbital strike does come down, but Buzz is going to be the first one to fall. 𝘭𝘰𝘮 with the kill now. 𝘭𝘪𝘬𝘮 going to be taken out.
Anjir. Aduh, Manchin langsung main cuy.
Meteor eliminated, and that's just the Viper who needs a rotate
Nah, Manchin nih, Maski.
Mana? 10 seconds left. Tapi belum tentu dia.
Nggak bisa, 1v2 nggak bisa. Udah, cabut. Nge-save aja lu. Kayaknya yang berdiri texture deh. Siapa sih yang berdiri tadi?
Coba gue lihat, gue penasaran mukanya.
Aduh, sorry bro. Gitu doang, Maskin. Lu live tour nih? Iya, live. Ntar, jam 8. Foxy siapa yang monyet, like? Mirip nasibnya ya. Siapa sih?
𝘭𝘰𝘮𝘮 fully blinded up on that kill and then is ready for the second. The peek out the smoke from 𝘭𝘰𝘮𝘮.
Penasaran gue juga.
Just absolutely nasty stuff, and yeah, you need to take a bit of a timeout. You don't
want
to give
Siapa tadi ya?
DRX any breathing room.
Mana sih gue?
2-3 ya? 2-3 ya?
2-3.
Nih.
Oh, nih.
Not even getting the trades you would like
Texture anjir.
Setting up there for
Siapa sih ini?
Tons of flashes on the way.
Maskin deh. Siapa sih?
Yang benar begolik.
Mukanya mirip-mirip bangke. Iya, Manchin. Manchin. Muncis. Muncis.
In terms of the layers there. The initial attempt to stop that really work.
Muncis.
Coach can't. It's like he's trying to do like a shadow puppet or something.
Muncis.
I wasn't quite sure what was happening.
Muncis itu Muncis.
They had those gloves on. Maybe they're doing
itu mukanya Muncis anjay.
Oh, Texture nggak pernah berdiri. Texture berdiri susah, Ci.
That's the first thing I thought of when they had those white gloves on. I'm like, are they gonna do something?
Teksturnya carry. Gitu doang, cheese.
I wish they just put a golden light in one of the briefcases when they
67 hari-hari minus.
Ini diomelin coachnya nggak sih? Lu ngapain tadi ya?
Alright, well, timeout out of the way. More rounds to be played in the
yang kalah
half.
ini lawan T1. Enggak.
𝘭𝘰𝘮𝘮𝘮
Single
brings us
elim.
back to parity.
Yang kalah langsung pulang.
Besok langsung final.
Besok langsung
Derek.
Udah langsung ya, Lik ya?
Nggak usah kerja, Ci.
Wah, lu gila.
Anjir. Gimana nih 𝘭𝘰𝘮 masa kalah sama Muncis?
Besok aku temenin kamu WP, tapi kamu gantiin fee aku ya.
Anjir. Tapi sebulan ya di Korea ya.
Anjing nge-game Beltak. Kita bawa pop mie gak sih?
Anjir. Orang di sana makan tteokbokki, jajangmyeon. Di sana makan pop mie anjir.
Pop mie bawa dari Indo, Cok. Nggak usah bilang.
Sedih. Balikan sama mantan, Aib nggak sih, Bang? Nggak aib lah.
considering
Kenapa aib?
how they want to roll with this
Kecuali mantan lu.
going to be backed off of.
Tergantung ya. Kalau menurut gua kalau balik, kalau mantan lu bukan yang mantan jahat
For the side of GENG still in this
sampai kayak toxic gitu, menurut gua nggak apa-apa balikan. Tapi kalau misalnya kayak keadaan atau misalnya agama segala macam, menurut gua sih nggak apa-apa anjir.
Ready to go here from Texture. Sends it out, wingman, rushing forward. Yeah, we'll find it. Buzz taken down. Not getting much there from Meteor as the plant is going to be interrupted. 20 seconds remaining. Try to pull this one off. Trap wire.
Aduh ya
Triggered. Meteor pushing up out of
Tuhan.
the smoke. Managing to find Stack.
Sumpah stuck sih boleh.
Bill goes in. The volley's there,
Waduh.
but 𝘭𝘪𝘬𝘮𝘮 just mows down the others. This round very much gets away from DRX from the outset.
Kecuali mantan masih gender. Itu juga benar.
Cuma lihat
Hilang balikan chat. Yeay.
Stacks had an opportunity to potentially punish him.
Soalnya kalau jadi mantan lu pasti
Recognize it in time.
lu sayang anjir.
See that something was amiss.
Bisa pacaran sama lu pasti lu sayang banget kan. Bisa anjir dapet orang yang lu sayang sampai segitunya.
For DRX, but dimensional drift
Laki
third.
jadi laki.
Nah, beli orang malah jadi kayak
Believe so.
All right, Viper's Pit as well. So if there's a Viper's
Oh,
Pit, thrown down
hamba
by Bunch,
Ramu
you have
Samuel.
one of the
Bener
best ults
Raumin.
available to deal
Real
with it.
Novak.
Looks like he's going to get a free shot at it if he can find it in a post-plant arena or retake scenario, because Mask is on. The fake out. Spots him. For a little bit more. Looks like he's going to be happy
Let's
to
go
try
Bas.
to go
Your
for
time to shine.
spot their ult.
Balik
Viper
anjir.
back, but it's over towards short.
Wah.
Curious to see. It's Foxy
Wah, Foxy sih kesian banget sih sumpah.
Coming up with the
Kenapa
kill.
sih dia harus main di situ?
Stacks away. Stacks as well. Whittled away at here at 70 HP. He's not doing any damage here as the double push up from Lambs comes in. They're looking for the crunch, but a little bit of a delayed reaction. Find the shot,
Aduh.
find the aim there.
Mako. Nice banget Mako dapet 3 anjir. Oh. Satu lagi ulti Mak.
Reveal going off. So they spot out Meteor and 𝘭𝘪𝘬𝘮𝘮.
Spike planted.
Plant in low HP bars here for Mako and Stacks.
Oh,
Flashback
nice
at full
banget
HP.
itu.
Trying to spot with the cam, see if he can find anything.
Dua-dua di
Check
situ,
the box,
dua-dua di
there they
situ.
are. Just trying to find a straight connection here onto him. Mosh pit coming
Crossfire
down.
kasih.
Aduh,
Mako
aduh.
swinging the corner, looking for a little bit more. Now sends out the volley, pulls
Sabar
back,
masih
full
kok.
flash here into his face, but Meteor just running
nice
through all
banget
the
anjir.
flames. Ends up getting taken
Kiri lu,
low.
nice banget flashback anjir
He
Ci.
amplified the last
Oh.
2 kills.
Ci.
7 to 5 at the half.
Flashback.
DRX out
Sumpah.
front.
Anjir,
Menangnya-
coba banget anjir.
Menangnya susah sih.
How in the world does Mako get
75
away
ya?
with some of those kills for
Lu bernyataan balikan sama mantan
just
kali.
absolutely ridiculous. Finding 3 back there. What looked like it was going to be a really challenging round. You could see that DRX was struggling to find comfort
Berat,
to get
berat,
this
pertanyaan
plant
berat.
down. Like you said, Stacks had taken a bunch of damage.
Berat.
Things were looking really tricky. I mean, I like the way that
Pilih orang lama atau
Buzz
orang
is
baru?
able to create some
Orang baru
space
deh
using his
kayaknya gua.
ultimate and those flashes and then bails out. You know, it diverts a lot of GENG's attention toward that link, but after that they were still stuck. They still didn't feel like they had the
Bang
opportunity.
Mancis
And all of a
kok
sudden,
mati.
Mako just starts mowing people
Makanya
down on the back
kurang.
to site, and it's like, oh, okay, well this will work. We can do this now.
Kalau nggak saja berarti lu ada pikir mau
Times the
balikan.
Mako go kill strategy ends up paying off dividends.
Enggak dulu deh orang baru dulu deh orang baru.
DRX. See what kind of setups they have as they get ready to shift over
Enggak.
towards this attack.
Kenapa sih?
With a Buzz on the
Iya Ci
Yoru.
lucu banget. Lucu
Very
banget
hot
gila
spot.
gemoy.
A little bit of fizzle out, but the rest of the team there to
Gemoy.
pick up what slack was had.
That ace was otherworldly.
Go PRX.
Semoga Bas nggak dikasih.
Nah terus ngapain balikan sama mantan Lek? Ya nggak usah kalau gitu. Sama orang baru aja anjir. Apain kalian balikan sama orang mantan? Tak usah.
Had a little bit of struggle there as
Bisa
the
sih,
half
masih bisa sih.
wore on. Had some good had some really good moments early on. But his aim
Malah punya mantan punya gila lu.
3 shot anjir Genji.
somewhere towards the end of that half. Let's see if
Pilih orang lama atau orang-orangan sawah. Orang-orang sawah aja deh.
Johnny on the spot.
Gak bisa menyakiti hati.
Packs in a frenzy,
Akan
so I
melindungi
think now he's
kalian.
going to look to do here as the barriers get ready to drop.
and shields to back it up. So
Kalau nggak mau balikan tapi nggak mau kenal yang baru gimana? Udah anjir jomblo aja lu sampai metong.
try to open this. Poison Cloud. Oh,
Nonton anime, nonton drama, seru kok jomblo.
Full blown rush here. Foxy still lurking within
Wah
this.
gila Foxy9 boleh ada gila. Salah lihat arah bro.
Orang sih gila sih.
Bro, lihatnya kiri boleh. Aduh Foxy9.
Texture able to gun him down.
Geli
Viper now
anjir.
on.
Mainnya kayak
Forward
gitu.
push out towards
Geli banget deh.
does come
Gak
away
ada
with a
flash,
kill on a
gak ada
meteor.
apa.
Iya anjir berasa jet ya.
GENG just gonna cut noise and start drifting away from the site.
They're worried that maybe Stacks had pushed
Coba ya Saur
into
ya.
their
Klik.
spawn area or
Kenapa
towards that
Pepper
area.
X?
Did not, so now they're going to identify that.
Logonya dinosaurus.
Rethink how they're going to attack this round. You do have a camera waiting right around that corner. Catch a glimpse.
Pepper X.
Maybe follow up off
Pepper
the trap
X.
wire
Soalnya
as
namanya
well.
Rex.
They're down on short, so it seems like overall DRX
Rex kan T-Rex, jadi dinosaurus.
can't afford to try to send any rotations quite yet, but now that the trap wire is going down,
Pintar.
rotations starting to come through here, especially with the spike now getting planted.
Aku kemarin baru tahu Pepper X itu logonya dinosaurus karena T-Rex.
Anjing lah.
Wait for all 4 players to get over here towards A.
Oh, apa Ci? Bencana.
Selama ini tuh kayak aku bertanya-tanya, kenapa ya Pepper X tuh logonya dinosaurus? Apa karena mereka kuat kayak dinosaur?
It's okay.
Paling gue baca depannya Pepper kan?
Iya benar sih. Wanjir, nice banget flashnya. Itu yang tanya balik kan mantan Melik. Anjir, mantan gue ya, mana mantan gue? Badannya besar. Nggak
lagi
kalau mengaum, yang lain langsung mundur.
Really nice timing here off the back of the Dizzy. Dizzy goes up and immediately Buzz is pushing the corner to follow up on it.
Akhirnya stuck lagi Ci.
Huge impact. Right on site.
Gue udah siap.
Congrats stuck.
Story nih.
Yang 5 anjay. Woi, hina kamu stuck.
Kameramen.
Udah kan ada matanya T-Rex.
Nice.
𝘧𝘰𝘮𝘮𝘦𝘯𝘵 kok bukan T-Rex, Min? 𝘧𝘰𝘮𝘮𝘮𝘮 kan King of Kings. Different. Diambilnya namanya sama, cuman artinya beda.
Kan bahasa apa?
Bahasa Spanyol. Nggak tahu Ci, nggak tahu. 𝘧𝘰𝘮𝘮𝘦 itu King of Kings, Keonnya itu kan nama Pak Keon. Jadi 𝘧𝘰𝘮𝘮𝘮 Keon gitu. Emang tuh bahasa apa sih? Bahasa Latin. Nah, cakep.
Emang iya?
Iya harusnya bahasa kalbu anjir lah. Harusnya mau gambar aja malah gambar tapak meja. Iya jir. Setuju yang itu. Aduh. Kesian banget 𝘧𝘰𝘮𝘮𝘦 anjir. Kesian jir sumpah. Pak Keon nama aslinya siapa? Namanya Keon anjir, Ricky Keon. Enggak Ci, menang Ci. Aduh, nggak jadi menang, bercanda menang.
Kok kena Thrifty?
Wah, bisa. Aduh, nggak bisa. Wah, ente Ci. Wah, let's go flashback, you can do it. Nggak bisa sini. Wah, anjir texture lagi. Pancis kapok gue berdiri. Kan bukan hey! Kesal, mulut lu pukul nih. Anjir. Map DRX seperti GENG. Ini mapnya DRX. GENG Lotus ya?
GENG Lotus.
Tawa lo. Anjing. Jangan oleng. Fokus.
Jangan support kita. Apa ini? Apa itu?
GENG.
Tawa lu. Jajan Alik.
Oh,
jago saat Iko. Iya, anjir. Bener lagi.
Might be able to find a way to use it, but right now kind of a Cypher duel over at Showers, trying to out-info each other here, but you can see Meteor well aware of his opponent's tricks. Gonna clear it. Flashback can really do with just a classic in hand.
Di cam balik lucu aja.
So far just cam for cams, the creep up comes through now. Up short, texture. Backing up here onto the high ground is 𝘧𝘰𝘮𝘮𝘮 gonna be able to just out-duel Karen with that.
Nice, dapat satu anjay Foxy.
Texture finding another one, pushes in from behind, finds the lead up onto Foxy as well as Buzz. Maybe an opportunity here for another ace to come through, depending on how much he wants to push for this one.
Let's go, Mak.
Smoke dissipated, not going to spot much of anything. 𝘧𝘰𝘮𝘮𝘮𝘮. sure how much it saw, if anything at all.
Mati sama bom sih nih DRX mau ya.
He's hungry for it, that's for sure.
They know that he's one away from having a showstopper. So denying him that ult going into the next round is pretty paramount here for DRX.
Udahlah.
Still pushing though.
Siapa?
Hungry for it. Up close on the left.
Siapa yang badannya kecil di...
Now ult online. Look at the A. Stacks will deny it.
Siapa sih?
Trying
Siapa?
to rotate back into the site and go down to the spike, but no, munchkin down from short will be able to take him out. GENG.
Jangan gantung kita lah.
Very nice rally back thus far here.
Ciri-ciri.
Themselves within touching distance, tying us up.
Yeah, it's really good awareness here from Texture. After Foxy gets that kill,
Oh,
he's just
berserk.
free-firing the corner.
Oh iya, berserk.
With his Bulldog, even though Buzz is there.
Laki ya, enggak anjir. Badan doang.
Pretty quick. Get up and
Mukanya nggak mirip.
Find that
Nggak
first
mirip.
one. Oh, he came around the backside.
Yeah, just looped all the way through.
Yeah, looped all the way around.
Wah, ngeri anjir. Texture. Oh, cinta.
Well, he is not happy.
Oh, cinta.
He wanted that ace.
Anjir, lucu sih. Link rekomen agent untuk hari ini. Agent hari ini Cypher.
Yeah.
I'm having the best
Gas.
day.
29 Ci.
So fun.
Scoreboardnya anjir. Si ini.
Well, now, like you said, Texture is rolling.
29.
The showstopper.
Gila lu.
Few guns. Should say only one Bulldog. 4 assault rifles for GENG, so a lot of damage to be done. Foxy taking a scrape as he tries to go for the jiggle peek. Jump peek and pays the price. Now, he's going to have to start moving back towards the car, probably afraid to play that hookah right now as he's been bullied in there.
Aduh. Anjir. Anjir. Nice banget sumpah. Iya. Yang paling fox anjir.
Si Nine akhirnya menyala kakak.
Get some revenge for that little scrape coming in.
Aduh, buta. Nice. Wah, nice try anjir. Wah, nice banget anjir, Mako.
Nice banget, Mako.
Bloody, not cleaning it all here for the side of DRX, but they do manage to stop GENG from
Gila, apa yang terjadi sih jujur pusing.
in a row here in the second half.
Texture ngomong apa ke Dimin? Ah, cinta. Beneran.
Now this time around, Texture falls victim to it.
Oh, the double reveal.
The double reveal, so good, and then they line up nicely for.
Gila hidungnya Foxy9 sih, idaman sih.
Good assist from everybody on DRX to bail each other out.
Lihat nggak hidungnya?
He's setting it up a little bit further forward.
Mancung banget anjay. Bagus sekali.
Still enough money for rifles for GENG. Able to get a bit of an economy.
Cincau.
The other side, DRX is
Cinca.
few players pretty low on the Cred situation, trying to play off the one-way there.
Such a narrow little bit of space. Trying to work off of here as the wall comes in and he saw the gun barrel.
Anjir, akhirnya main anjir. Foxy9. Aduh, shit man.
Flashback.
Oh, kena terbang.
Wah,
anjir, Cypher div nih, bos.
Fox9 in the meantime trying to hold things down.
Cypher div. Aduh, wah, low, Ci.
Has the reveal.
The fuck.
Spike stuck in
Ci, 1
backside.
HP, Ci.
So low.
2 HP.
Masih spike-nya drop.
But that would be so damn.
Anjir.
2 HP, no problem. Foxy gets it done.
Anjir, Ci. Foxy menyala, Foxy.
From Foxy there.
Akhirnya.
That is so difficult. Texture had read that initial setup so well, but he's just so
Ini
ready
watch party
for
atau
that
review
angle.
cowok sih?
Foxy just anticipating it the whole way. Flashback.
Watch party.
Cannot teleport there.
Gila, keren.
Gila.
Keren, Dede Foxy. Dede. Akhirnya nggak cosplay.
Good to lose at all.
Akhirnya dia
No, that's
nge-kill.
a painful one. Really feel like you should have had that one, no doubt about it. And now you're lacking in ults compared to your opponents to make matters
Dipecolai,
worse.
Ci.
Dimensional drift.
Mending lu kirim yuk foto lu ini yang di gym dengan ototmu itu.
Foto apa?
Si Yuka nge-gym.
Siapa?
Yuka. Itu Yuka nggak? Yuka Doto.
That works too.
Hah?
You can gate crash.
Temennya Whitemon.
Gate crash right back up into
Nggak tahu.
Lu nggak terkenal Yuk.
Oh sorry dah. Pemain Dota.
Terkenal yuk. Kan dulu. Cuma bukannya ini dulu apa manajer?
Manajer Whitemon.
Mohon aja ya.
Ente dah yuk. 36 HP remaining here on 𝘧𝘰𝘮𝘮𝘦.
Buzz has arrived to reinforce.
Ya ada juga kasih tulang sama kulit doang.
Oh liatin kali ya.
Itu dia bohong anjir nge-gymnya.
Let's see, it's 1, 2, 3.
Bas.
He hasn't been able to
Ada
check his hookah.
gilanya.
Dimensional drift getting ready to expire. Looks like he's just going to exit it right around here.
Anjir dimainin cuy.
Towards that A site. Rush forward now, getting ready to come through. Seekers let loose. 𝘭𝘁 full flash here in backside.
Anjir wah flash yang gila ini. Dapat banget anjir flash stocks. Anjir. Anjir. Aduh nge-whiff lagi Mako anjir.
Aduh.
1v2 let's go. Foxy and the Dream. Wah nice try anjir.
Aduh.
Enti.
Itu Mako nge-whiff coy.
Kurang bisa keras.
Managed to hold on. 2 rounds still separating them from tying us up.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of flashes.
Bu deklara ngasih manajer utara
because GENG is able to get up to that
Kurta.
They've got so many players able to cover so many angles from up there. Stacks crisp with some of his aim, but it's just not enough. There's just too many players. And �ヲ𝑘𝘮 swings wide on his left-hand side. There's just so many players out there. He gets taken down quickly.
Karon cool gitu ya?
Yeah, timeout now.
Kayak si Aaron.
Diam, iya. Mirip sih bener.
𝘧𝘰𝘮𝘮𝘬𝘮.
Review Mako dong. Mako gemoy. Lucu.
When GENG's working together like this, it looks really good. And yeah, Buzz gets a lot of info, but DRX isn't really able to punish it.
Mana si Mucin.
Some other stuff, but it's entirely possible that GENG disrespected it and walked in anyway. I mean, we saw with the Dizzies, 2 players get hit, and they still are able to make it work. So
Yuka jadian sama Michelle Cristo. Iya.
Behind that too, without an extra angle from elbow or something like that. GENG's able to bulldoze their way through.
Keeping it close.
Review texture. Stop gak? Reviewan kocak.
Just 2 more to go to try to tie this up and then maybe take the lead for themselves. DRX seeking some stability, but likely not going to be found here in this round, barring a somewhat miraculous thrifty. Then again, we've had...
Review caster stop gak? Pukul ya?
Yeah. Well, I mean, this is just another map in this kickoff story for GENG. It's hard fought. It's so difficult all the way through.
Nonton Genji DRX sampai habis aja.
They've been fighting tooth and nail. Every single match has been a best of 3 that's gone the distance, right? And so they have played max maps for the most part, except against Zeta. But they have been just fighting tooth and nail to get here. And their aim is, you can see it's so good. And against an opponent like DRX that is well known for their setups, 𝘭𝘪𝘬𝘮 just eliminates 𝘬𝘂 at the back of sight.
There's the opener. Buzz, he wants to try to get over there. Recover that Sheriff was 1 of 3 that they brought into the round. He's able to find it. His texture goes up on top of the box here. Flash is coming through, not able to find someone there.
Flashnya bagus. Wah, ini orang masih bisa dapat 1, gila.
Stacks and flashback now. Last 2 alive for DRX. 2v3. Sheriff's in both of their hands. Just trying to swing out a little bit wider, see if they can get the catch onto anyone here. The wingman is available to potentially cause a distraction.
Itu dikit lagi.
Not good enough for the kill yet.
Nice banget. Wah, flashback anjir. Barengan. Flashback cuy. Gila. Thrifty nih bos. Gila. Jangan narsis. Jadi ilfil. Jangan gini.
Gila, emang Genji doang bisa
Ngecek HP mulu bang, kan gak ada yang chat. Ada endorsean anjir. Anjir nice banget.
And flashback is really good, folks. And he
gila, dia beneran jago banget sih.
Down to the bottom after that round, he was pointing at it, pointing to himself like,
menang,
that's right. I'm the rookie you should be looking out for. Eyes on me, folks.
Juara coy.
Certainly are.
𝘰𝘰𝘮𝘮𝘦𝘮.
Obviously subjects of
𝘰𝘰𝘮𝘮 gemoy.
scrutiny coming into the season here where DRX.
Yeah.
But so far,
Iya.
very strong
soalnya
efforts.
Takutnya ini.
Just re-inspire
Kalau
hope
aku
for the
refresh
squad.
iklan nanti aja habis.
It has a lot of that similar feel the old DRX squad. It's just, it feels like it has a little bit more explosiveness. It feels like they're willing to go
Ini
for
Genji thrifty sih,
some more
hati-hati
kind
ya.
of risky but high reward plays.
Kelihatan sama
I
Stax.
remember that rolling thunder with Stacks and
Ulti
Flashback
nggak
on
sih,
split.
Yang kanan tuh anjir, wallbang dulu bang.
That really made me think, okay, these guys are
Oh, ketahuan sih Bas
pretty
di situ,
confident.
tapi dia ada TP sih.
not just in their
Berdua nih sekarang Ci,
ability
gimana?
to read the game and do the things that they normally do, but also
Ini
ability
dilempar
to win
di ulti
odd
Karon
man
sih
fights
mati
like we
sih.
just saw. And the timing there between Flashback and Stacks is
Ulti
brilliant. They
backside
wait
ya sih.
together. Stacks never over-aggresses the
Karon.
angle. Flashback is right there to punish Stacks' initial damage onto
Cek nggak sih
Lakia.
pakai Dizzy?
So comms are good. Everything seems to be pretty solid.
1000 manusia anjir itu.
Don't
Ini
count
juga
them
mau
out
di
just
ulti
yet,
deh kayaknya
folks.
sama Mako.
They can pop, and
Oh, enggak
especially
deh.
with these sheriffs in
Smoke
hands, we've
nggak,
seen
dia
it
smoke
a
dulu.
lot here already on this map.
It's been a lot of time spent here.
Tapi
Spike
dicek
for a
Stax
while
tadi
was just
sempat kelihatan.
30 seconds
Drop
left.
back a connector, brought forward.
Cimo
in
jomblo
towards
juga
Luka,
kali.
but not like
Enggak,
the
tapi kalau
amount of
misalnya
people we're
buat
seeing
Stax
out
jadi
here
jomblo.
on this B side, so it's gonna be a full pivot from GENG.
Ada pengecualian.
Flashback spots Munchkin.
Kamu Stax bukan?
Expiring as well here for Buzz, who cannot have a fast
Ya.
join in.
Ya, apaan ya?
Remaining.
Ya.
Spray through, flashback
Oh.
will find one. Meteor with a
What
headshot,
the
taking
fuck?
him down.
Wah,
Meteor
wah,
left,
wah,
Toxin9.
it's a piece as
wah,
well.
kocak.
Able to strike to try and delay. And it has.
Kocak.
Plan did not come through the round. Could not be there. DRX will move up to 12.
Nice.
My God, what another
Di
insane
ulti anjir
effort
baru
from
inget.
GENG.
Texture
Yeah,
win
they're
4
cracking the
kali.
sheriffs. But that is
Ke stage.
absolutely a fact.
Terakhirnya belum
I've seen it
panas.
so many times. If it just wasn't for time, I mean, Stacks getting that initial kill to drop the spike, and then Mako quick to rotate over to get that orbital strike into play to make sure that they guarantee themselves around. But God, if there's 15 more seconds in that round,
This is a nice spot. That goes there.
maybe GENG can get there, but it just took them so long to finally feel comfortable enough to try for a plant. But now you've got guns, you've got huge ultimates, you've got the showstopper, you've got the orbital strike, and you've got to get this round.
The dust kind of featured earlier coming into this series was
Iya
the,
di Deny Orbital ya.
just the thrifty win rate from GENG and how significant it has been from them thus far. Continues to trend in that direction, but now into the spider's web.
Wah,
They
nice
managed to
trap
clear this out.
anjir.
Flying Fox
Iya,
anjir.
flashback
From his
punya
prison.
trap cok.
Showstopper couldn't find value. There's some
Oh,
yes,
what the fuck, masih dapet anjir.
The other side of that smoke screen ends up getting taken down. Angels at the ready as well. Find significant value.
Gak apa-apa. Dia
Down
belum
for the entry, the swing onto the corner, the
punya
Buzz.
Nice,
Just
Buzz.
swinging
Aduh.
out behind his clone, able to find one kill before
Nice,
getting traded out by Meteor.
aduh.
Lakia, holding from
Nice
guard,
banget,
good for
Tak.
one, Stacks a little bit
Stax?
snappy.
Oke.
Brings down Meteor
Aduh,
over to
wah
elbow.
susah Ci.
It's just he and Foxy9 now.
Ente deh.
Alive, but as I
Wah,
say
Foxy9.
that, the kills will come in.
Cici ini deh kayaknya, delay.
Iya aku
Fighting
delay.
back.
Gak apa.
Not being
Aku mau belum
dissuaded
refresh
after having the
soalnya.
clock run
Oh,
down
ini ya.
previous
Iklan
round.
anjay.
Themselves alive and in this one.
Udah,
Oke.
Damage to DRX's economy.
Bukan iklan
They
babi.
look to call this back now. Take us into overtime.
This is a fantastic
17,
recovery here.
16,
What looked like it
15,
might be
11, 13,
lights out for
12.
GENG with
Priaren,
Lama
One
lagi
Piece,
kan ya?
Showstopper getting
Crunchyroll.
caught. But this time,
Iya,
they're right
anjay.
there to back him up. And,
Crunchyroll
and
ini ya, tempat
Flashback there
film anime ya?
probably
Iya,
wishes he
Tempat
could
nonton atau baca?
rethink that
Tempat
round.
nonton.
Probably wants
Bisa
to take
baca
a
juga.
step or two but further back so he doesn't get caught by that rocket.
Keren juga
Got a
ads-nya.
little too aggressive with his positioning and paid the price. The great news here for GENG.
Oke.
kita dua kali,
Not
ini
have
bisa
to
2
invest
kali
in
di
Makasih
sini.
ads-nya. Crunchyroll.
Nggak bisa
Great
aja.
flash at the end, catching Foxy9 by Lakia. Perfectly timed as
Yah,
Foxy
pencet
was
cuy.
trying to go for the wider swing. Got taken
22,
down.
21.
Ya, sama.
Now, DRX,
19.
yes,
Si
they've got
duluan.
ultimates, but the
Gue
guns
langsung
so
sedetik.
good. Guardians
Peduluan.
for flashback, stingers, a
Oh,
sheriff, a
nonton
frenzy,
baca.
and a ghost.
Priaren.
I mean,
Nonton.
Priaren, koreng.
it's a
Tapi banyak yang
little bit
suka.
of everything.
Gak tau kayak life journey gitu.
Yang
Adventure.
itu yang kupingnya kayak
Crash ready at backside,
peri-peri
but
itu ya?
just
Ya,
Elf itu ya tadi terbang ya?
Ya,
Ih bagus banget itu lihat.
judulnya nggak
ininya.
diubah. Oh iya bener juga, lupa
Cages
anjir.
pop.
Naon sih ya?
Nah,
Dikit,
sih ya.
dikit.
Vectors, Texture gets himself once again situated here onto the high ground. Flash in the back.
Gila
Nah,
meter
tahu.
udah nggak
No
langsung
positions
ini
given
ke
away
atas.
whatsoever.
Detail.
Karon punya ulti cow main postpan ini.
What is not, but the plant does come down.
Detail.
5 men set up here in the back end. This trap wire dealt with.
Showernya nggak sih?
Seekers now being sent free. Munchkin
Astaga kalah
forward, and
fight
there's the detain. Does go out with a
cow.
one.
Kalah ya?
Oh Mako.
Connecting, and Mako with that ghost in hand,
Anjir.
managing to find 2 kills. Damage dealt, but Stacks
Nice try.
on leaves just
Susah
Foxy.
banget.
Munchkin will be able to
Si
collect.
DRX.
GENG now joining their counterparts at double digits. 2 rounds to go until we hit overtime.
That is a nice job by GENG. They're slipping the net this time of DRX. able to utilize their smokes to gain control of
Mau
𝘰𝘯𝘓.
marahnya gemoy, iya.
Feel a lot more
Gemoy dia.
comfortable getting that plant down
Gemoy
with
hidup.
control the front half of that site. Then just utilizing that great weaponry. Munchkin pushing forward through his own smoke. Try to gain some space. Gain some ground on GENG, make things a lot more complicated. And yet again, you're still holding on to that orbital strike. It hasn't had to be used. You do have the dimensional drift from Buzz. So, gate crash out.
Nobar turun ya, men? Enggak, gua turunin dulu.
It's more of a wait and see.
Mana?
Really, DRX. Their strong side over towards the B side this time. A side is going to be the weak side with just the 2 players.
Itu flashback harusnya udah ketahuan sih main di situ terus.
Running down the clocks here.
Yeah.
I think
dia pernah bunuh orang shot dari sini aja, harusnya udah ketahuan aja.
Later information probably going to be a lot more valuable, but Flashback is in a pretty rough spot if they decided to full shove out of the showers here.
Oh, vaksin lain. Kasih info aja.
Aduh, kedingin. Wah, nice try dah.
Goes for the cyber cage, he readjusts the aim, and Texture's able to get him.
Anjurin shower ya, shower.
Comes through
Itu ya, kayak marah ya.
𝘭𝘰𝘮𝘮𝘦 can get over here towards his raise. They will be able to clear it up as 𝘭𝘰 now tries to retake that former position. Ends up getting spotted by the boom bot. Buzz just taking the TP, snaps back over towards that defender spawn.
That was an attempted sort of crunch play there from DRX. They had a couple angles holding outside the showers. Buzz trying to get in there. Just a little bit too late. They lost Flashback.
Apa, Ci? Bukan, dia mau keluarin cage.
Oh, dia mau keluarin.
Dia mau keluarin cage si Flashbacknya.
Finds the headshot now. He's trying to escape the orbital strike. Does so, but down to the open. Buzz able to come up with 2, however, before Karen trades it back. 𝘭𝘰𝘮 still situated here. Backside goes to the jump peak.
Nggak peluru.
Noted him. There's the cleanup though.
Nah, bye.
Going in. Karen trying to hold it.
Lah. Gimana, Ci? Gimana, Ci? No whiff coy dia.
Stands tall and gets GENG up to 11.
He got hit by that dizzy.
Lost.
Not sure how much it worn off there.
Bye.
Mako lu main kayak
man, oh man.
Mulut, sorry.
Looked like he was dead to rights. It looked like it was going to be map over, and now we're 1 away from overtime.
Nyakit ya, apa ya?
Insane. The economy's not great here.
Apa-apa, biar seru ini, oke.
𝘧𝘰𝘮𝘮𝘦 mulai bersabda.
Termi. Malik. Aduh, apaan sih? Malik coy, guys. Kenapa aku nggak pakai Phantom ya? Aku dulu pakai Vandal terus anjir ya.
What an absolutely unreal clutch from the
ya, gua lagi yang kena gila ya lu semua.
We were talking about Flashback earlier. Some of his insane plays. There's Karen answering right back. Just disgusting.
Analisnya udah kayak soe banget ya anjing.
The way that these players for GENG and DRX, these rookies, have stepped in this year has been just absolutely incredible. I mean, they both look like
ibu.
Oh, yeah. There's been very little. I mean, yeah, Flashback. Okay, you think back to the off season during one of the early events.
Kita nggak jadi barbekyuan.
Since then, he's been very
Mako yang bayar.
Both he and 𝘭𝘰𝘮. Yeah, you know, and it was because of some of those shakier performances that we saw in the off season that it was a little bit more difficult for people to buy into, you know, this major change up from DRX to whether or not it was going to end up holding water for the team.
Bentar ya.
Anjing kamu.
Pacific started. Been looking better, but GENG right there alongside him.
GENG spamming here because they know there are 2 big ultimates that are 1 away. 𝘭𝘰𝘮 does grab the other one on the other side of the map.
Mako. Timing there.
Oh, Mako.
Stacks backs off the angle, then Mako getting punished for it. He needs to try to stay alive, try to find a kill. That would be that orbital strike coming into play. Texture.
Tuh kena blind, hello.
Finally able to find that headshot, gets the kill. Takes out Mako, Karen again, looking to do it once more. 2 quick kills. 2 more players remaining. Spam shots coming through.
𝘭𝘰𝘮𝘮𝘦.
I know exactly. 𝘭𝘰𝘮𝘮 gets lobbed in, and that's going to be a neural theft. Invested here from the side of Meteor. Flashback, holding on to his own. Oh. Still revealed, still standing in position. Flashback able to find that elimination.
Sumpah ini lo lawan.
𝘭𝘰𝘮 worried about the approach there from main. Spots 1.
Oh no. Ayo dong, 𝘭𝘰𝘮𝘮.
It is all on 𝘭𝘰𝘮.
Can he get the pit down?
Double tap.
Time running low, swings out the pit, has it in his hands, draws back down to the rifle. Get a little bit scattered here, and even though they line up for him, he's not going to be able to find the shot. 12-12, we once again go to overtime.
Oh,
switching sides.
Amazing stuff. Amazing stuff. You just gotta love what you're seeing today. These opening maps, both have been just absolutely insane. 𝘰𝘮𝘮, great turn there. And then the shorty to soften him up. And the finish from Meteor.
Aduh, dari 12-8
I mean, just
loh.
crazy how back and forth these were. But 𝘭𝘪𝘬 could just never get in a position where he felt comfortable to throw that pit down. He's just never allowed to do so by GENG.
Oh my god.
And they
Kenapa
rattled
sih
off
kayak susah
4 in a
banget.
row. 12-8.
Sumpah itu butuh
And you
tekstur
thought,
di
well,
atas sana tuh
alright,
lama
GG go
banget,
next.
Cok.
Nope.
So much of that has, in these last several rounds especially, been 𝘰𝘮𝘮.
Yes.
Insane clutch potential from him.
Flashback,
As
flashback.
flashback. Drifted away. And he's going to be lucky to only take the amount of damage that he received there. Fake out, lock in as well. Spraying wildly.
Nice
Cross
deal.
Dizzy, not going to be
Nice
finding too much of
dot
anything there.
flash-nya bagus.
𝘭𝘪𝘮 down so very low.
2
2 HP for him.
Gak ada smoke. Kalau smokernya mati, gak ada smoke, ngampus sih.
Huge win for 𝘭𝘪𝘮 there. Did a ton of damage. Ooh, 𝘰𝘮𝘮 taking a smidge. Too serious.
Please,
Flashback though.
Fight hookah, please.
Trying. It's be
Please,
major
flashback.
pick
Check
to climb
corner.
here to break things open for the team.
Check corner.
Open up hookah. But Munchkin is
Check
just
corner.
watching it like a hawk. Sees the gun barrel. Takes a shot. The first one, but the follow-up is going to be good. Now the ball is going to be thrown down. 𝘰𝘮𝘮 spamming in towards guard. 𝘭𝘪𝘮 eliminated, and things starting to very much spiral out of control here for DRX.
Semua DRX masa
Munchkin out
kalah,
for blood.
Cok.
Shifting position, gets himself right up in front of the entryway as another smoke comes down. Just keeping things obfuscated, just keeping
Iya
things
tuh senjata kelihatan dia tadi udah cek sana tuh, cuma timingnya.
Send TP, but now you're being ushered over towards Meteor, towards 𝘧𝘰𝘮𝘮, who have been lying in wait. The push starting.
Catch-nya
Cage
bagus,
coming down.
catch-nya bagus
Wingman.
banget.
His head right on the entry. The spray through. Buzz taken out. Meteor looking for 3. He will have them. As GENG get a flawless start to overtime. Get themselves up to map point.
It's just tremendous
Pasti
cagey
OT.
play from 𝘭𝘪𝘮. He's just
OT
Salah
ya.
satu
so
orang
good
OT,
about
salah
making
satu orang
sure
OT,
that
gila.
he's able to get out of his potentially tricky situation. Takes no damage, does a ton of damage. They're able to
OT
just
kah?
lock down
Ini
the
jam
B
7.
site, give
Iya, jam
full
7, Ju.
purchase to
Jam 7.
DRX's
Bentar ya.
attempted attacks. And then
Lagi
Meteor,
depan tadi.
great one-way setup right on top of that shower door.
Hai.
Has a phenomenal
Hai.
angle. Doesn't even
Kenapa
give the
bubu
wingman a
kamu?
chance.
OT ya?
Doesn't give anyone a chance.
Jadi kalau ada orang tuh harus dipegangin
That's the
doginya
Meteor
kalau
we've
nggak
come
keluar.
to know and love so far. Oh, 𝘭𝘪𝘮.
𝘭𝘪𝘮 just cannot have a healthy start to any of these rounds. Down to 10 HP now.
Sumpah sabar nggak
Trailblazer
sih
instantly
DRX
cleared here from
overhit
stacks.
anjing.
Kenapa, Ci? Kenapa dia? Blunder kah?
Let's see if anything
Wah,
budges
Mako udah.
over here at long.
There's no
Udah
healing
low,
anymore.
anjir.
DRX
Gak,
is
gak
confident they
dapet,
switch to the
Cok,
Gecko.
kalau tembak ini.
Quite lobbed in.
They know.
Wah,
Buzz just
ketahuan Mbak cabut nggak sih?
in, trying to get some damage.
Nggak, tapi Genji
Still
utilnya
has that
bagus
gate
sih,
crash,
flashnya
taking back
gila.
over towards Haven.
Wah,
Munchkin
Ci.
finds 𝘭𝘪𝘮9.
Otoke.
He gets blind on a 1, but Buzz had already been out of that location, so can't swing to try to find a punish.
Si 𝘰𝘮𝘮 tadi
Now
ini
just
anjir.
needs to very much help
Nge-clutch.
reinforce this A
One feet?
site.
Semeter juga
GENG
ngeklat satu
their
lawan.
way
Enggak, dia
over.
bunuh 2.
Oh,
Pas
Lot
lagi
of
fight itu
pressure
dia bunuh 2.
over towards
Anjir.
flashback.
Sumpah,
And
sumpah.
Buzz,
Flash nggak sih, Bas?
they're pushing so far forward.
They are.
Aduh,
Wah,
lihat gak ada yang
nge-leave
masuk
anjing.
makan.
Ready,
Oh
flashback
my
out front, tucking
Wah,
in the corner. Meteor swings
ente.
ahead of his crosshair,
God,
takes him
DRX.
down, and it seems like that
How
should
did
just
you
about
win
be it.
this? Gak bakal bisa anjir. Lihat
Saxon
Marcus
Moscow
10
needs an
HP.
absolute
Ente deh.
miracle to keep
Ente
them in
map
this and try to
satu
find a reset. And Dizzy moving forward, not gonna find much of anything as Dax has
untuk
been taken down. Mako would have to
Ente, guys.
clutch with 10 HP, and it
Ente,
is
ente,
not
GG.
gonna happen whatsoever.
DRX loh.
It's in the name, GG. GENG take map
Ente,
1,
ente.
14-12.
Kencana, kencana.
Rounds in a row
Bisa,
at the
bisa.
end to take
Wah,
it down.
masa DRX nggak masuk sih, Ci? Nggak
When it
mungkin
looked
dong.
like all hope was lost,
12-8
this
loh.
squad came together
Comeback
and once
12-8
again
Kata golik.
bounced back.
kalah.
We saw it against
Terus Aldi
Secret and
kayak gila.
Icebacks that just
Alah, iklan lagi
the
𝘰𝘮𝘮𝘮
willingness, the
anjing.
perseverance of this GENG
iklan mulu
squad
sih?
has been outrageous so far in kickoff, and it is happening
Iklan
once
mulu
again.
kayak dari tadi anjir.
Well, that's
Kenapa
fine.
sih?
Out of the way. We, of course, have Lotus coming up next, but first we'll
Ngejar
have the
jam tangan,
analyst as break down the action from
Suruh
map
Alik
1.
jangan dukung DRX.
Oh, and I think
Iya,
there is
iya,
a
ini gue
lot
udah
to
mau
break
ini
down.
nih.
That was
Gue
an
mau
unreal
turun
performance
nih.
from GENG, closing it out
Anjir
on
ya.
Vine, 14-12 against DRX. And this was DRX's map pick.
Loh, Kamu ini.
Dah, apa?
Jaw is like, pick up your jaw.
Bye.
I mean, that was really crazy, right? The way the map started, DRX still looked like they were in control, but
Bukan,
towards the
Fruity.
end, especially in the half,
Di mana yang
the
Fruity?
second half, 𝘰𝘰 really started to tighten things up. 𝘰𝘰 started to get a read.
Ya udah, makasih Ci, bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Nanti kalau ini masuk lagi aja. Aku
Oke,
di sini ya.
siap.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Semoga cepat kelar.
Sembuh.
Dah.
Dah, Ci.
Dodo.